The Wild Wild West.
Mr. Novak, how you doing, bro?
Man.
How you like the Mister? I've been trying to be way more respectful lately.
Have you?
Mister, yeah.
The Mister would just fucking piss me off. Fuck you.
You don't like a Mister?
No.
I love Mister.
I just feel like it's like an authoritative figure.
Yeah, you don't like that.
I have
You don't
a
like
problem with like authority and conforming.
Where's the authority problem you think come from?
My fucking father.
Yeah, but
he was a crazy drug addict, Hell's Angel guy.
But he was still authoritative. He was still like
in his own demonic, fucked up way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
he was really disconnected from reality, and he lived in his own world, and his own world looked like he rode with the Hells Angels, and everything was transactional, a business, while under the influence of crack or fucking meth. And so like he was the guy that like he would come home at 2:33 in the morning, and when he was awake, the whole fucking house was awake, and everyone was gonna wake up to sit on the sofa to watch him and his biker buddies party.
What?
So authoritative in that approach.
I see what you're saying. Damn, I thought I had a problem with authority. I just have an Irish Catholic father who spanked my hiney. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to hear
That's a wet dream for me, you cocksucker. Fuck off.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I have a fucking authority problem. Mine must be nothing, because I think that is real. The link to authority problems is just your relationship with your dad.
And my mother's go-to my whole life as a child growing up, she's like, and when I just couldn't figure out fuck about shit, she's like, we should put you in the Marines. Like, if you don't, what do you think I want, a fucking muscle-jacked fuck waking me up at 4 a.m. to 5,000 push-ups? You can fuck off.
Yeah, that would spaz you. I have one of my moms, someone like my mom knows, got dishonorably discharged. From what I heard of just waking up and being like, get the fuck away from me. And they're like, dude, you're out of here.
Dude, that approach does not work with me.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Well, because I already am wired with like, if it doesn't make sense to me, it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like right out of the gate, I have a lot of shit going against me. Because a lot of things don't make sense to me. So I walk around like wrong, could do better, should do better. Blah.
Yeah.
So it's what I've learned in life for me is that it's all about approach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And today it's much easier for me coming from a position of simply understanding as opposed to being understood.
Yeah.
So like I just accept you for where you're at, the jarhead for where he or she's at, and just it's cool.
Yeah, that was something that blew my mind during COVID, and I like mentioned this before, but I still can't get over it. Like I didn't realize how much I did this, but like especially during like so before COVID, I didn't know that I was really doing this, but I'd go through a supermarket and like every person I saw, it would just be this like weird invisible battle in my head where I'd be like, look at this fucking guy, fucking pussy jerk off. Then I would see a lady and like, fucking chick's not even hot. Is she looking at me? No, she's not, fucking bitch. And like, and you're doing this like crazy maniacal thing in your head. And then COVID, it came to a fever pitch because there was like the mask versus no mask. And then it was like, it was just like, it just all came to a head where I was like, dude, why am I this stressed while taking a walk? And I started doing a thing where like, when I would be out at a grocery store, I would really focus on not having like a silent battle against people and instead just like wishing strangers well and like you were saying, exuding that, whatever that energy is. Dude, I felt so much more comfortable in public after that. Yeah. Which was like, it was like a revelation for me.
I love being right-sized by humanity. It just happened to me recently. And I'm really good at like, again, I really have dove into this whole spiritual aspect of my reality and believing.
When you say right-sized, sorry, what do you mean?
Like, my ego will allow me to create these delusional narratives that aren't even fucking real. Mm-hmm. And then when I'm proved wrong, when I really believe I'm right, I'm like, dude, I am a fucking asshole. And it just happened. You're a Philly guy, right? You'll relate to this story. I had a crazy weekend. I was in New York, all kinds of stuff going on. I drive back and I have like these weekly dinners at this place in Fishtown Sunday nights. Mm-hmm. And Fishtown's kind of oversaturated with like a lot of hipsters.
Sure.
And in my mind, hipsters are just kind of tattooed, bearded, angry people for no fucking reason. Mm-hmm. It's not like they lack resources or whatever.
Yeah.
I create this narrative. So I had a long weekend and I'm trying to park under the L to go to this restaurant I go to, and there's this ice cream truck, and it's fucking just submerged with hipsters getting ice cream. And that's cool, right?
Yeah.
But as I'm doing this 3-point turn, someone I've actually like, oh, he's fucking pissed, dude. He's got a problem. So now I haven't even seen the person. I'm ready. And I'm like the most fucking passive aggressive. Like I cringe at the thought of confrontation. But if you caught me on the right time, I'm like, it's fucking on.
Yeah, let's go.
So as I'm parking, I see him, and it's a hipster with tattoos and a beard who I already have created an issue with, but I don't even know this person.
Yeah.
And he locks eyes with me as I'm hoping he would so we can fucking get to it.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh shit, you're so-and-so." And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Dude, I fucking love your work, man." And he had a camera in his hand and he was taking portraits and
You
stills.
just socked him in the
He's
face.
like, "Can I get a photo of you?" I said, "What I do?" And I'm like, "Dude, fuck yes and fuck me," right? Because I walk around just like at times, and that's what I mean by really enjoying being right sized. Because I have a job sometimes that consists of knowing everything, right? And that places me in a lot of positions that I don't really like to enjoy.
Yeah. When you say you have a job of what do you mean?
Because like, you know, for so long when I was caught up in addiction, right? When logical people who knew how to stay sober would suggest to me what I might want to do in order to save my life, I'd suggest why they should fuck off.
Yeah.
Because I know. I was too smart for my own goddamn good. Right. And then I got to this place where the pain became so unbearable. I was able to look back and recognize that like every common denominator in every one of my problems was me.
Yeah.
And maybe if I just get the fuck out of my way, I might stand a chance of living a better life. And what I do know is that I don't know. Because when I think that I know, there's no open mind. I am not teachable, and I'm definitely not willing to try anything that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
Which just sets me up for a fucking, you know, all these terrible experiences.
Yeah, take me back through that. So what was like, how did you, what's your story? Like, how did you get in that? Obviously you're saying like, you know, family or, you know, home life, not great. And then like eventually to like, you know, gaining a ton of notoriety. Like what was that like for you going from like the beginning to like the thick of all that stuff?
Well, it's a very interesting narrative and storyline, I believe. Because I come from Baltimore and you're obviously from Pennsylvania, so there's a lot of similarities at this table. But coming from that home life of a pretty chaotic household and a father who was pretty out of his fucking mind, I believe I was genetically predisposed to addiction or alcoholism. And that paired with the atmosphere I was brought up in, it just made sense.
Yeah.
But throughout that journey, I was blessed with a skateboard and I fell in love with skateboarding and another guy from Baltimore named Bucky Lasik.
Yeah.
Who
I played him on Tony Hawk for sure.
He's my fucking, he's the man. He's the legend. And he was from Baltimore and he kind of recognized the talents I possessed. So he took me under his wing and got me sponsored by PAL. And that's where the skateboarding world took off. But then we would go to Cheapskates in Pennsylvania, the skate park.
Was it Boards and Blades or what?
Boards and Blades was later on,
okay,
and that was right off Route 1 right there.
I was a young boy at Boards and Blades, and you would see like Bam and
we
Squab
would
come through, and I'd be like, "Oh,
we filmed like some of the
fuck."
CKY shit there.
Yeah.
Like the stunts and stuff.
Yeah.
Naked Dave doing an ollie over the pyramid, and then Bam, I think kicking him or punching him or something like that.
Yeah, that was always legendary. You guys would come. We were like 12. We'd be like, "Oh, dude, fuck."
Yeah.
Like trying to do one heel flip, like this fucking rules, dude. I'm gonna get sponsored.
It's it. Pro board coming.
Oh, as
soon as I get this heel flip.
Yeah, they're coming. Spitfire's coming for me, dude. Once I get that.
Just need a manager at this point. Too overwhelming. But nonetheless, so I meet Bam, and then we at that skate park called Cheapskates, which was clearly before your time. If Boards and Blades was when you started.
Yeah.
And
where was Cheapskates?
I don't know. It was in Pennsylvania, and we would drive up.
Right on.
And Bam would always be there, and he wasn't sponsored at that point. Bucky and I were, and we were instantaneously became thick as thieves. And we'd practice for this one contest every year, which was the NSAs. They'd have in Bricktown, New Jersey.
Okay.
And either he would win or I'd win. And one year I didn't show up, and he was there, and he went to Bucky, and he's like, "Yo, Bucky, where's Novak?" And Bucky's like, "I think he's on heroin." And Bam, at such a young age, was like, "Well, what's that?" Right? And not such a young age, like 12, 13. It was like 16, 17. But
that's pretty young.
When you're consumed in like a nice, wholesome life that revolves around skateboarding and a good family, like you don't have conversations that consist of those words.
Yeah, sure.
So it was at that point that his career in skateboarding totally excelled and took off, and mine went to complete shit, and I chose to pursue a life of heroin and addiction. Yeah. Fast forward some time later, I'm really sick one day. I can't come up with any money. But at this point, I wouldn't even acknowledge a skateboarder, right? It was like, it was the equivalent of like looking at the woman you like get away, the love of your life.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, if I just did a little, like, So it hurt me like that.
Yeah.
So I'd avoid skateboarding like the plague. But one day I was really sick and I couldn't come up with money. So I decided to go to this skate shop in Fells Point called Select. And I asked, when I get there to try to get some money, like, we're not going to give you money, but Bam was here yesterday with the Toy Machine team. And he asked if we ever saw you. We said no. And he said, well, if you do, give him my number. So he leaves his number. And a couple days later, I call, and it was the number to Fairman's skate shop in town.
In Westchester.
Yeah. And I called Fairman's, right? Timing is everything in life. I call Fairman's. It's not even his skate. It's not his house. It's Fairman's. I'm a homeless heroin addict. I pump in some change into the fucking payphone, right? And this change is like my lifeline, right? So I got my finger on the thing. Like, if it don't answer, I don't get beat for the money. So I'm like, but Dave answers. He's like, yo, he was just here. He's next door at Kuma, which is the sushi restaurant in town. He's like, hold on, I'll go get him. So he goes and gets him, comes back, and then that night I'm on a Greyhound bus from Baltimore to Westchester. And he's like, yo, come live with me. You know, you can at this point he had done the CKYs, and then Viva La Bam had just started, and he allowed me to be a guest on the show and started to get paid by Viacom, and I could do all this shit. I just couldn't. I could have a credit card. I could live at his house rent free. I just wasn't allowed to do heroin.
Okay,
that was the stipulation.
No problem.
I was cool with like coke and alcohol because that was like I wouldn't steal your shit when I wanted more coke.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So that was kind of how I like. And then throughout that process, Bam would always be like, yo, your stories are like the fun. He always loved the positions I ended up in as a direct result of my heroin addiction. Like letting gay men shave my asshole for rent money and fucking, you know, letting men blow me for more dope and just getting stabbed in the head with an ink pen and fucking like all this nonsense. So he's like, yo, you can live at the house. And now I'm starting to get appearances in Jackass. He's bringing me along and he kind of calls me like his walking television. But he then one night we would go to Kildare's after a rap. We'd rap for the day. Cass and the crew would go there. And humongous table of like 40 or 50 in a bar. And, and he'd like, tell this story, tell that story. And you could literally hear a pin drop. And it was then that he's like, yo, you're going to write a book. Now, I had not graduated high school at this point. I had no GED. I had nothing. I had no part of ever wanting to write a book. He's like, you're going to write a book. He gives me a notebook and a pen. And he goes, you're to carry this around all the time. He's like, I don't give a fuck if I don't even see you writing in it. You have to have it in your hand. The first time I don't see it in your hand, you're going back to Baltimore.
Damn.
So like the scales of justice were very equal there, easy to weigh out. Homeless in Baltimore, letting men blow me for heroin, or carry this fucking notebook and pen around and write my story. And still be on a TV show, drive a car, credit card, paid by Viacom, blah, blah, blah.
And you were maintaining sobriety, like relative sobriety?
No,
not even close.
So he would like, I never was allowed to do what I really wanted to do, which was opiates, whether it was like Percocets or heroin. That was very frowned upon, and he made it very known to everyone in Westchester and the people we worked with to not give me any. So people listened, and but nonetheless. And the second book that I wrote, Streets of Baltimore, really dives into the psychology of an addict or an alcoholic, because I knew that I'm being presented this golden ticket, right? I can become this household name, making money. I can live in this fucking mansion, drive a car, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I know that it's only a matter of time before the rug gets pulled out from under me. Because I can't stop getting high. Yeah. So he's cool with the coke and the alcohol and they don't really understand addiction at that point.
Sure, yeah.
But like, inside of me, I can't wait to get back to Baltimore to fuck. So I'd tell him lies like I have to go back and get my favorite pair of jeans. And I'd fucking go back and end up there for 3 weeks.
Damn.
And just lost in Baltimore shooting dope.
Jeez.
And so he'd kick me out. I'd go to rehab and a lot of wash, rinse, repeats of that.
Sure, yeah.
Later on, he then comes with this new idea. I'm going to write this book. I have no desire to write a book, but I had read a book called A Million Little Pieces by James Frey. Brilliant book, and I love the outline of that. So I'm no fool by any means, and I went and I just copied his outline, and I wrote a fucking 12 chapters, pen to paper, right? No laptop, anything. And my co-author is a man named Joe Franz, who made all the CKY videos.
Okay, yeah.
Filmed the Viva La Bams and Jackass, and he did not want that job, but Bam was like, dude, you're going to do this. Because no one wanted to work with me. I was like, I was not a good fucking employee. My behavior was rather erratic, to say the least. But he made him kind of do this. And then a year later, I'm like, yo, I think I'm finished. And Bam started reading. He's like, dude, this is really something. So then he gives it to Joe. Joe turns 12 chapters into 23. And we get a literary agent off of Bam's manager, finds me a literary agent, shops around, and it gets fucking picked up. And it does like really, really well.
What was it? This is your first book,
The
right?
first
This
book,
was
Dream
cool.
Seller.
Dream Seller. That's a nice title, too.
Which was fucking, I mean, that's what I did for a living, right? Like I'd make people believe the unbelievable. I'd build your hopes up to like make you believe that like it was going to be different this time.
Yeah.
Just in hopes for you to believe in me enough for me to get some cash out of you.
Yeah.
To only apologize and just to wash, rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what my life looked like for a long time. But that's how I ended up in all these places and doing all these things. That what I didn't know then that's really rad now is that's life. It's live forward and learn backwards.
Yeah.
And I didn't see that I was kind of being tasked with this fucked up position of addiction or alcoholism to then be later on blessed with recovery and use the very same platform that I gained notoriety from as being just this fuck up drug addict alcoholic to being this guy that's like, yo, if you want help, like I will help you. I have all these avenues to like get you out of where I once was.
Yeah, can you put that into words? I'm always kind of fascinated by that when it's like, because it is obvious to anyone who's not on drugs. When you know someone who's on drugs, you're like, dude, if you just don't do drugs, you won't have as many problems. And they're like, I have to do them.
Sure.
And it's like, what is like the thought? Is it even a thought process, or is it just like a genuine, just like urge?
At that point in time for me, I got to a place in life where any person, place, or thing that stood between me and a bag of heroin must and will go. And it was never personal. It was just business, right? Because I'm a good guy with a great heart, and I was raised by a loving mother who taught me to show kindness and compassion to humanity. But don't catch me when I'm withdrawing. You know what I mean? So it's like, so what, I own treatment centers today. I own sober living houses. I'm totally immersed in that world. And the truth of the matter is, we are amazing people that have been diagnosed with a deadly disease that makes us make terrible decisions. That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
At least my story.
Yeah. So you're saying like, I'm talking like the process of like having, I guess, that urge versus like, like you said, in some way you kind of know like, yeah, this isn't going to go well.
So I remember,
but you just have to, I have to do it.
Prime example, we were kind of getting into it a little bit before we got on. I had just done a year in George W. Hill Correctional Facility, right? They let me out New Year's Eve. I'm living in Westchester, and I have an amazing fiance at the time who's now my ex because they continue to get between me and drugs. So they have to fucking go.
Yeah.
And she's moved our home while I was incarcerated. She redecorated it, really tried to love my addiction out of me. And I wanted to be done with it. I really did. That night I was released, I called up one of my buddies who rode with the Pagans, who partied with us in Westchester. And he brought over some Percocet 30s and a couple Xanax. Now, I had been sober for a year up to this point.
Yeah.
And I'm on parole. Like, I know what the deal is if I fuck up. I find myself in Ryan's pub in Westchester because I live right down the street, and I told my chick, because she'd watch me like a canine. I'm like, I just have to go up here to say hi to whatever. And I go, and I'm in the pub, and I'm sitting on the toilet, and the toilet paper dispensary is to my right, and I crush up 2 Percocet 30s and a half of Xanax, and I have it in my billfold, and I'm about to put it in my nose and sniff it, and I'm literally crying. I uncontrollably crying. I can't stop crying because I know that as soon as I do this, I'm going to begin that behavioral pattern that takes me where I don't want to go and makes me do things I don't want to do, but I can't control myself.
Yeah.
There's no room for logic at that point.
Jesus, man.
And that's kind of what my day in, day out looked like for a long time.
Yeah, that's a good explanation of it. Because I know it's not like a thing with like words. It's just kind of like you also don't. And it's like it's pretty fucking rugged, man.
I remember that night. I'm in the bathroom. I'm doing this, and I could hear people out in Ryan. You know where Ryan's is, and they're having a good time. They're waiting for the ball to drop. They're laughing. They're fucking playing. They're cheersing, and I'm in the stall just crying uncontrollably with a fucking rolled up bill up my nose, getting ready to sniff
everything
I love away.
Oh,
And that's what addiction is
yeah.
as a whole. But it didn't start that way, you know?
Yeah, yeah. How did you end up starting to do heroin? Because that was like a big jump from like skating and just kind of
Yeah.
like, was it the pills first?
It was
or-
the fucking hallmark progression, you know, the
opiate, the perks and
alcohol,
all
the
that shit.
weed, stealing the
Yeah.
herb from the dad, and
Yeah.
then the blow because he sold a lot of blow. And
Yeah.
things just progressively got worse, but mine was genetic. So, you know, I have a mother who was a nuclear physicist. I have a brother who is an attorney who works in the White House.
It's awesome.
I have a sister who works in the hospital my mother ran, but they are by a different father. I'm the only one by my father.
Got you.
He was an addict and his father was an addict.
Yeah.
You know, so I believe I was fucked from the gate.
Yeah, that
But
makes sense.
the thing now is that like, it's like, you know, my poison has become my medicine, and like it's turned out to be the biggest blessing that's ever happened in my life.
Yeah, that is the thing with I feel like addiction. It is like it's almost like a weird spiritual practice if you think about it. You just kind of like rather than like meditating, you're just getting so fucking high all the time. That your
Totally.
life just collapses, and then now you have to really kind of it gives people, I think, a deeper appreciation for life if they make it through it. That's my,
For sure.
my
And that's the
understanding.
thing, right? Because
Yeah.
here's the reality, and this is why people are so just like frustrated with battling the disease of addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Statistics state, theoretical evidence dictates that I or anyone else that is sober are to be high or dead, right? Like the data collected, the analytics
Mhm.
fucking from all over these studies that are given states that the majority of people die as opposed to find sobriety.
Yeah.
And I remember getting out of my last facility, and you know, BAM was always a constant theme throughout my life. And I stopped over and I saw him, and he's like, "What the fuck? What was different about number 13 treatment center? Why not 12 or 10 or 6 or 4 or 3?" He's like, "What did you have, like a meeting with God or something?" And I didn't say it to him because it's just too much for one to grasp. But in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I kind of did.
Really? So and that's what I've heard before. Wasn't that how what AA was founded on? The guy Bill
Bill and Bob
went to like
yeah.
Carl Jung, and he was like, "Bro, either find God or you're toast."
Yeah.
In a way.
So you know, I'm not religious. I don't particularly care for organized religion.
Sure.
But I'm insanely spiritual, and it's like, where's my spirituality if I judge your spirituality?
Mhm.
So like acceptance is the answer to all in world.
For sure.
But I didn't understand that. See, the truth of the matter is, and this is a blanket statement that I'll make for anyone that's in addiction or in recovery, is that we didn't get here because we took the short bus to school. Quite the contrary. We end up here because we're too smart for our own fucking good. And then I land in a seat of a 12-step meeting or a treatment center that literally has the ability to save my life. And I fuck around and outthink myself right out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Because recovery is one of those weird things that works so well, people stop fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's such a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Right? So what I didn't know is that like the last thing I tried was the first thing that worked, right? Because I was just too smart for my own good, and I wasn't quite willing to buy into the process. It worked great for you guys, but I'm a bit different.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's everyone I've known. Everyone was like,
Totally.
I'm not one of those guys.
Yeah, for sure. And at the end, when I was optionless, literally I was homeless, I was moneyless, I was friendless, I was carless, loveless, just that was me. I had no other choice but to buy into the process. I didn't even want to do it then. I begrudgingly did it, but like, fuck it. I have the time, and no one's expecting or requesting my fucking presence, so let's
Sure.
run it. And the craziest thing happened is it started to work. I experienced the 12 steps, and what happened throughout the 12 steps is I had a spiritual experience. And the definition of a spiritual experience is simply a psychic change, meaning that I, Brandon Novak, today no longer look at things the way I did then.
Do you
Right.
remember what kind of kicked that off exactly, or was it just kind of
Pain.
like, yeah,
Pain. I had to end up in a place where the pain was so fucking unbearable,
Yeah.
right? Like to where my back was against the wall, and I had nothing else to do to get myself out of the position that I had created for myself.
How long did that take? How long did that take of like doing heroin?
Well, my overall resume with alcoholism and addiction was 22 years.
Okay, wow.
So, but the last 10 were really bad.
Yeah. What did that look like in terms of like you're saying like the personal pain? Was it like obviously like there's probably physical discomfort and all that stuff, but like just like alienation from everyone you've ever known? Were you like kind of like kicking yourself over like how much better things could have went? Like what was like the real primer?
All of the above. But what I didn't know then that I know now is that each one of my attempts at trying to find recovery were not failures. Despite me thinking they were, because like I would use in treatment, I'd get kicked out, I'd leave, I'd use the same day. And as any blessing happens to anyone, it happens unbeknownst to us, right? Like if I knew when and where a blessing was taking place and I was to report there to receive said blessing, I'd fuck that up, right? So like I had to be put in this place where these seeds were being planted unbeknownst to me. And then finally, on that day where the appropriate amount of pain was created, where it became so unbearable that I was finally willing to do what I had never been willing to do, which is become open-minded just long enough to pick that phone up, ask for help, and then the craziest thing ever, but fucking follow through with it. I started to see that like none of this was what I thought a failure. Like it all played its part when it was supposed to, so that finally when the opportunity met the appropriate time, an event was going to take place that was going to create this outcome unlike anything that I could wrap my feeble mind around. And I saw on my way into that last treatment center, like it's like the skies parted and I walked across the sea and everything they said made sense and just like it hit me. And I knew that like, I get it. It makes sense now.
Yeah,
okay. It all makes sense. And
so you knew even just heading while on the way there, you're like just something. Flip.
Because they would be like, dude, I own facilities now, and my favorite thing is to run groups with my clients, and I can't get enough of that. And I'm like, who in here thinks that you're in here because of drugs and alcohol? And the majority of them raise their hands, and I'm like, you're all fucking wrong. That's not why we're here. The drug and the alcohol is not the problem. So right out of the gate, no wonder you keep repeating your behaviors because you're fighting the wrong fucking opponent. You're in the wrong ring. You're going to lose every time.
Yeah.
Right? The problem is the thinking and the attitude and the behavior. Right? So as long as I continue to repeat the behaviors, I'm going to repeat the outcomes where I end up in a place where the only answer is a shot of heroin or a glass of wine.
Yeah.
So once I realized the alcohol is the solution, not the problem, I've now identified, right, who my opponent is. It's my behaviors. So I had to change my behaviors to change the outcomes. I started to then gain a better understanding of the reality of my situation. And what I learned is the reason why I got beat so bad is because I always underestimated the opponent that I was up against because I was the great I am. And B, I never gave it the time, attention, or respect it deserved.
Yeah, and you're talking, when you say that, you mean like yourself basically? Or like, because it sounds to me like it's like you were saying, like, yeah, fucking heroin, fucking keep making me fucking do it. When in reality it is like, it's yourself. And nobody, even without drugs, nobody wants to admit that like they're a complete problem.
Exactly. And again, this isn't just substitute the word drugs for whether your things porn, sex, food, shopping, gambling, fighting, fucking, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? These are the solutions to the problem. And you were talking about it during COVID, right? Prior to COVID, you'd walk around with all these narratives of these people. And then all of a sudden in COVID, and it made me think of it, we were kind of forced to be with ourselves, by ourselves, to look at ourselves, which is what we avoid by fucking fighting, betting, shopping. You know what I mean? And then I start to look at me, which is why I got high for so long, right? To escape the shitty reality I created for myself as a direct result of continuing to shoot dope. And then finally, when I got into a place where I could start looking at me, I realized that I'm the problem. Right?
Yeah.
There is no their part. And the longer I think that there is a their part as to why I'm this way, I'm just the victim. So now I'm going to drink because of my shitty life. And you would too if you had a life like mine. I'll justify why. Right? The brain is the fucking problem in every area of life.
Yeah, dude. It does. It can fuck you up, man. It can really fuck you up. You can do anything and just be like, get something in your head like, oh, I'm not good enough.
Totally. And then it just snowballs.
Out. Yeah. It's kind of fucked up.
It's insane. But if you're aware of it, then it's worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, true.
And now, like, the longer I stay sober, the more work that I do, it's amazing. What I do know is that I don't fucking know. And I don't take credit for any of this.
Yeah. How long have you been sober for?
Coming up on 10 years.
Oh, nice. So it's been a while.
Yeah. And now all I do, I dumb my way into this shit.
Yeah.
And now I always say I came into like sobriety as a king. And I worked my way up the ladder to become a humble servant. And the more people I help, the more I give away, the better my life is, the more I gain in return, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Right? Like in any business transaction, if I give you something I have, I'm to walk away with less. In this weird, magical, spiritual world of recovery, anything that I give you, I'm walking away with more.
Yeah, dude, that I remember that was like a weird shock for me when I went to school for social work for a while, a couple years ago. And I would get like inmates housing. That was like a thing I did for like one of the field placements. And then there was this one guy who was a fucking pain in my ass. He'd always like call me and just be like, "You're not doing shit, blah, blah, blah."
Sure.
He was under the gun because they were going to take his kid, a bunch of shit if he didn't find appropriate housing. And I remember the day I found him a house, we're both in this place, and I called him up. And I was like, "Yo, dude, we got it." And we both were so happy. And I was like, that was such a funny, for something so dumb. I mean, it's a big deal. It's a house. But I remember like I won this like comedy contest, and I was like, this is it. And then I got the guy a house, and it was literally the same feeling.
Again,
it was the same exact feeling of like
timing and opportunity meeting to create a beautiful outcome.
But it is a weird thing. That was like a weird thing for me when I was like, oh, you can get just as happy for doing nice things for people as you can, like, achieving some sort of personal victory.
Any monetary fucking victory.
Exactly. And it's like, it is honestly, I would argue that like when you do something like awesome for a person, I think it feels better than if you just like kill it in some way with like a sales thing.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. No matter how much, for me, what I did for the majority of my life is I just like rearranged the furniture on the Titanic, right? For years, and I swore that this way was going to be the proper placement to make sure my ship doesn't sink, and I would always do that. And then I learned that like it is what it is, right? Stop overcomplicating a simple process, and because the world kept right sizing me, and I just I took me out of the equation. I thought less and just did more. Because I surrounded myself with like people who genuinely were also really good people that were just trying to make humanity a little bit better today than it was yesterday.
Yeah, that is a nice thing. And it's one of those things too. It's one of those things I think people sneer at. They're like, making the world better. It's like,
sure.
What the fuck else are you going to do, dude?
Yeah,
just be a dickhead all the time. But it's like, I feel bad personally, it's like, so you have, people, they go through, drug addiction. There's like this whole thing. It's like, everyone, when, I would imagine you're a drug addict, there's like a part of it, like everyone knows I'm an addict. People are talking shit on me, everyone, blah, blah, blah. But then almost like you reach a point where you're like, I don't give a fuck. And that's like a very freeing experience eventually. Whereas there's people who don't ever, fall into a deep drug addiction, but they never get to really face their own like self-defeating mental patterns. And in a way, it's almost like the person, in my opinion, who goes through addiction and gets out of that ends up having, I think, a richer existence than if you never really have to face that or come like face to face with yourself and like really look at yourself. Because there's people who get 100%. Through life good on paper, but it's like, they're tortured.
Absolutely.
And it's like, I was like a shame.
I couldn't agree with that sentiment anymore. That's a spot on fucking example.
Because everyone I know who's in recovery is like, they're very open. There's like you can tell. It's like, okay, this person really has turned a corner, because it's like, something switches, and it's like nobody really knows exactly what that is, but it really is the most consistent factor is having some sort of spiritual experience or like like an awakening experience.
Studies show that people that do what the studies show that sober people that do what other sober people do in order to stay sober have better odds of staying sober. So like there's not a black and white one size fits all, and you can try another method or another avenue that could equate to the same result. But I got to a point where the stakes were way too high, and I was tired of rolling the dice, and I kind of wanted to start working smarter, not harder. So I just bought into what the group does in order to stay sober. But the funny thing was, and you said it, it's all a thinking problem, right? And I always have this alcoholic brain that lies to me, my own voice. And it always makes me believe the unbelievable. Yeah, and it creates these delusional narratives. And I walked around for years thinking that no one in this world knew that I had a problem but me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I thought that I was kind of keeping it contained. Just enough to continue to enable my behaviors, which is getting high and justifying the outcomes.
So that's crazy. You really didn't think people were like hip to you at all.
Not nearly as much. So I didn't, right? I thought that no one in the world knew that I had a problem but me. And then when I finally bought into the process, what I learned is that everyone in the world knew that I had a problem but me.
Yeah, that's
right. I was the last person. Why? Because I possessed that job that consists of knowing everything.
That's really funny.
And I'm like, fuck. Right? And,
that's so funny.
And that's what I again, right? I was ignorant to the process and the reality of my alcoholism because I lived off of justification and minimization and deflection, right? If only she didn't come home from work early, she wouldn't have found my needles on the table.
Yeah.
If only the parole officer's fucking husband would have banged her out, she would have been mad and gave me a piss test that fucking got me dirty and sentenced me to 6 months. All this
it's
nonsense.
always other people's fault.
So finally, the craziest thing happened. I started to take accountability for my actions and started pointing the finger inward and realizing that, whoa, like it's me and my behaviors. And I started changing my behaviors and I started changing the outcomes. And I started to like the results I got. So it snowball affected into this.
Yeah. It's just crossing that like threshold to even consider the possibility.
It was so simple though. I missed it. I overlooked it.
Yeah, dude, I think most people go their whole life without ever saying it. But
dude, everyone says, "What's the answer? What's the answer? What's the answer?" If any of us had the answer, we would bottle that thing, we'd sell it, we'd be a billionaire a billion times over.
True.
I believe it's so simple as just helping one fucking person. Someone took the time to stop and help me. I, in turn, helped another. 2 turned into 4, 4 turned into 8, 8 turned into 16. Before you know it, you're changing the narrative, which is ultimately changing the outcome. It's so simple. Just slow down the process and help one person.
Pardon the interruption. This may or may not be Sean Gardini speaking. And this may or may not be Sean Gardini on camera. Who is speaking and who is on camera is not important. I've come to tell you that Sean Gardini is doing stand-up comedy shows. The upcoming shows are in Cleveland, Ohio, December 8th, Buffalo, New York, December 10th, and Baltimore, Maryland, December 11th. Please come to those shows if you can. The tickets are at SeanGardini.com. Thank you.
Hear me out here. I failed to promote my shows in the Irvine Improv, SoCal. I'm so fucking SoCal. I forgot to do the ads or make a flyer for the Irvine show. Oops, my bad. It's next weekend. Thanksgiving weekend, Friday, November 29th, Saturday, November 30th. 2 days, faux shows. Come out to motherfucking Irvine Improv. And I'll be honest, I'm not just saying this because I'm doing a show. I love Irvine. Irvine was the first place I went to in California. And I was telling someone recently, I'm like, I fucking love Irvine. And they lived in LA and like, are you kidding? Are you trying to be funny? I'm like, no, why? And apparently everyone from LA just snubs Irvine. Like, I would never. Fuck you guys, dude. Irvine rules. LA's fucking bullshit. Irvine, we're talking Laguna Beach. We're talking motherfucking Newport Beach, conservative ass stronghold down there in SoCal, dude. Shit. Come out. I love Irvine. It's literally the first place I went to in California. I'm very excited to go there. I'm going to bring my whole motherfucking family. We're all going to do Thanksgiving out there. It's going to be sick. So Irvine Improv, Friday, November 29th, Saturday, November 30th. Let's go. Let's show these LA fucking pussies, dude, who's really fucking SoCal. They're not fucking SoCal. They're north of Irvine, bro. Yeah, so how did you get into the recovery homes? When did you start that? And like, what was that like?
I had my get well job was washing dishes for $6 an hour in Levittown, Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice.
At a diner called Mary Ann's. At 38 years old, I'm busting suds in the back with a coworker who's fucking 14. Damn. My brain told me that, and this is after skating, jackass, fucking author.
Yeah.
My brain told me I should have, at the very least, been the president of the United States. And I'm fucking busting suds with Brian here for $6 an hour.
Yeah, what was that like?
Struggling. I had heard the word humility, and it sounded fucking cool, and it rolled off the tongue right, but try swallowing that fucking thing.
I'm 38 right now, dude. Yeah. If I had to bust a suds.
Imagine fucking you leaving here and going back to Levittown, Pennsylvania, to Mary Ann's Diner. Shout out to Rich, and they were great guys, and the owners, and busting suds for $6 an hour. Next to a 14-year-old
How long did you do that for?
1 year.
That's long. That's
I had no idea what my next move was going to be. Right,
yeah.
Because my qualifications didn't state that I had any special qualities.
I know what you mean. You can't be like, yo, let me hop on a TV show real quick.
Yeah. Or like, let me fucking, I don't own a computer. I skipped that whole, I went from skating to heroin.
Yeah,
I wrote my book, pen and paper. I can pawn laptops great. I don't use them. Even to this day, I don't email. I got my first ever computer during COVID. I used it 7 times and gave it the fuck away.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you all like, do you fuck with like the Instagram and all that
stuff?
Okay,
I like that. but
Gotcha.
like the thought of an app gives me anxiety.
I got what you're saying. Yeah.
Right? And I'm just like stubborn by nature.
So you're busting the studs for a while. Then
Yeah.
How did you get into the recovery
But I
space?
started like that job that I thought was so fucking beneath me turned out to be the foundation of who I am today. And I think by social standards and regards, I could be considered a pretty successful guy. I have all these different businesses and properties and blah, blah, blah. But it all came from washing dishes. I started to like show up early. I'd stay late. I took pride in washing these dishes. I called out one day in a whole year because of a snowstorm. Like those behaviors started to change. Then my outcome started to change. I started to become self-sufficient. For the first time in life, I was paying my own recovery house bill, $165 a week. I was buying my own groceries, my own cigarettes, not relying or depending on anyone.
Yeah.
I stopped like, and then what happened was, someone asked me to speak at a candlelight vigil for someone who had passed away. And because, you know, the 12-step program, AA, you know, it's anonymous. So you don't know really what's going on there. But when I spoke at that candlelit vigil for people who had lost their lives, someone like had filmed it and it started making its rounds on social media. And then an organization reached out to me and they're like, would you like to come speak at our facility in Florida? And I'm like, sure. And they put me up at the W in Fort Lauderdale in the penthouse. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are they going to like ask me for a donation? I wash dishes.
Yeah,
and they had come up with this whole design, right? Again, the blessings taking place unbeknownst to me. If I knew any of this was going to happen, I'd fuck it up royally.
Sure, yeah.
And they had put together this whole plan and presented it to me. And I'm like, dude, I didn't even know this world existed that I live in today.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of gave way. And I bought into what they would say. And in those meetings, they'd say, like, in order to keep what you have to give it away. And
Sure, yeah.
this is cliche as shit. And I vowed to myself that when I was in a position financially, I was going to recreate that sober living house I lived in.
That's cool.
And do for others what it had done for me. So literally on my 5th year anniversary, I opened up in Wilmington, Delaware, my very first men's sober living house called Novak's house with 10 beds. And that has since turned into 7 houses for men and women in Wilmington, Delaware with 75 beds. And I fucking travel the world and I have generous friends or just strangers that want to give back and they occasionally stroke a check and they provide money that I have in the scholarship fund. And my mission is to provide a bed for anyone in need of sober living after completing a treatment center. I refuse to let price be a deterrent as to why someone can't get help. And
That's
then,
cool.
unfortunately, the demand was met. I kept fucking expanding, and I really wished that wasn't the case and these didn't even exist.
Sure.
And I'm like, dude, I can help more and I can be better. So then I created Redemption Addiction Treatment Center in Wilmington, Delaware. Well, in Newport.
Okay, yeah, that's
right next to
right
it.
down there, yeah.
And it's an outpatient facility where people come during the day, 5 days a week, or nighttime groups.
Mm-hmm.
And I always tell people I'm on par to create like a David Koresh Waco, Texas compound vibe,
Nice.
minus the gun and the fucking religion.
Yeah.
But I want to create this place where people feel like they want to be a part. Right? It's
Yeah.
all deliverance. Like I started this podcast. It's all with how you present something to me. Right. So what I try to do is to create this whole fucking environment that people want to be a part at, as opposed to feeling like they have to.
Yeah. What was your? Did you have any, like, when you went to any treatment centers? Did you have ones that you felt like? Because you hear some people like, "Ah, that place is a fucking scam. They're just fucking taking my money." Like, did you have any places you thought were just like churning people in and out, or do you think that's just people's like perception of the place?
I think it's. And it's just opinion based. I think it's people's perception.
Yeah.
The treatment center that I ultimately got sober in, people would be like, "You'll never get sober there." It cost me $2 to get into. It was a Catholic Charities program in Baltimore, and if you looked out, you weren't allowed to look out the blinds, because if you looked out, they were literally serving dope and coke and crack on the corner.
Oh, Jesus.
It was like a bottom of the barrel kind of joint.
Yeah.
But I believe it takes what it takes until it takes. And who are you or I to say what it will be for it to take?
That makes sense.
It's between you and the maker of whatever you choose to fucking call it. Because they don't, it's not like once you get to this appropriate program, they give you this secret pill for the cool kids. It's fucking recycled rhetoric that you hear in all the facilities.
Yeah,
it's like, fuck.
Yeah, that does make sense.
I believe the perfect treatment center is whichever one you get sober in.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a say. I didn't get to pick my sober date.
Yeah, true.
Again, that was a blessing.
Yeah, like they gave you the right massage.
Yeah,
and like the place was
finally
chill.
they fucking gave me a happy ending with a massage, and they played my favorite song.
That might turn me around.
And I come God, and here we are. I'm the spiritual fucking guru. Fuck your way into recovery. That's not the deal.
Yeah, true.
I wish.
There is a very unsexy element to it where you're saying, like, yeah, you can be in like a place that people think sucks really
Straight
badly.
up.
It really is a wholly internal process.
I'm a firm believer you can get sober in a fucking pub sitting on a bar stool with a bottle of Jack in front of you if you're ready.
Yeah,
Straight up.
What do you think about like the California sobriety people do, where it's like I'm California sober, I'll like drink and smoke weed and shit, and like,
dude, I did this TMZ thing. They did a special recently of Matthew Perry.
Oh yeah,
I read his book, brilliant book by the way. Whole newfound respect for that man. Rest in peace to him. But they were doing this hour-long documentary, Harvey and them, and they reached out and they wanted me to weigh in on it, and they asked me the same question. And the truth of the matter is, I'd be really ignorant if I sat here and pretended to possess the answer of like how to live a perfect life with coming up on 10 years sober. That's like, my mother'd be like, fuck you, asshole. You should have did it your whole life, you idiot.
Yeah.
So like, all I know is my narrative because it worked for me. I'm never going to tell anybody what you should or should not do. I believe with California Sober, with MAT, Suboxone, Subutex, Vivitrol, Methadone, if it provides you a life that you believe is worth waking up and getting out of bed for every morning without the thought of wanting to kill yourself, I'll fucking drive you to the dispensary. Who, you know what I mean? Like, fuck me for thinking that I have the answer. I just have my narrative. So what I always say is that when I'm kind of giving a talk or working with clients, if you can find more similarities than differences, it might make sense to pay attention. Yeah. But if not, that's cool too. Yeah. Right? Because everyone at the end of the day, you're entitled to your own process. You were entitled to have that realization during COVID of like being a fucking asshole to strangers that did nothing to you. Sure. And if I would have robbed you of that process, you might not have come to the conclusion that you have today where just being kind is the right way. Yeah. So looking back, if anyone would have robbed me of one less fucking sleepless night I caused my mother or pain that I made everyone endure, like I might not be here today.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
it's kind of a personal timeline for everybody.
For sure. And it's like, and I'm not saying that my way is the right way. It's just my fucking way. Yeah. You know?
Because I know that's a big battle. When I was in social work school, there's like people who are like, it's called like harm reduction versus people who are like, nothing, you better knock all that shit.
I'm a big harm reduction guy.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's like, who the fuck, like, that's between them and their higher power. Yeah. Like, all of a sudden, I believe I'm God and I can predict what your fucking best outcome will be for your life and your situation. Fuck.
Yeah, true.
And I'm a spiritual guy. And if I'm a spiritual guy, like I say I am, where's my spirituality if I judge your spirituality? Yeah. Right? So, like, I believe my higher power is everything. I think it's crack. I think it's heroin. I think it's life, death. It's like, what's love without sadness? What's joy without sorrow? Right? You have to have all these. Without those fucking overdoses, without life support, without fucking ruining my life, I would not be the child of, I hate to say God because people are like, oh, this religious fuck, but a child of God today who I really like do my best to help humanity. I wouldn't be here. I'd still be in that position of like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You think you have it figured out, you fucking idiot? You deserve what you get. Yeah. And that's where I'd probably be.
Yeah, well, it is funny. People, I've talked about this before, but it is funny how that is like, the God talk's taboo now. Before it was like you couldn't talk about sex. Now you can be like, I'm fucking jizzing. And everyone's like, but if you're like,
they had the whole Me Too movement at that point.
True. But if you mention God, people are like, what the fuck?
Totally.
And it's like a pretty wholesome, I think it's a very wholesome concept. But it got tainted by, I think, people just being like the religion aspect of being like, you're going to hell because you fucking came.
For sure.
It's like that,
and that's a shame. But
sucks.
But you need those people, right? Those people are just as important as the other ones that aren't those people to make me realize how much I don't want to be like that. Because without those people, I'll turn into that person. Yeah. Because I don't have like a warning sign or like like who I don't. I need the bad to remind me what I don't want to become, so I practice good.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's gonna like, because every even like religions, like concepts of God, like go through waves where it's like we used to think it was like fucking fire, and now we are like there was like the mythological hero of like there's these entities in the sky that we can like be like, hey, please help us. That'll like change everything, and then like that like around like an organized like testament of like this is the guy who came down from heaven and Amnita. So now I wonder if it is going to regroup in like some different conception that people will universally buy into, or if it'll just be like a fractured thing forever.
The older I get at 45, I see that things just evolve, but then just come back around.
Yeah.
I was looking on the plane the other day, and there's this chick who has, as you see, these new things are like the big headphones.
Apple Pros.
Where like your mom used to have it back in the 80s. Yeah. And no one's doing the AirPods anymore. It's just like Miami Vice, like fucking color schemes and chicks wearing baggy ass jeans have now come back.
I know.
So it's like,
kind of weird.
Just live long enough and you'll realize that like shit's not that heavy.
Yeah.
and it's going to be okay. And the fact of the matter is you don't really have much say so in any of it anyways.
Yeah.
For me, that's what I do. And I just kind of remain like, I don't know what I remain. It just depends on when you ask me.
No, that's true. So, and then, I'm curious too. So you were doing the Viva La Bam stuff and all that stuff fell out. Like what happened with all of like all the people from Jackass? You guys all still talk, or like where did like was there like a big falling out, or like what happened?
Nah, I mean everyone's good. I was just with Steve-O in LA a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he's kind of doing his thing.
He's killing it. Pontius, I love him. I speak with him, and those two guys I probably speak to more regularly than the most. Bam is battling his own demons, and unfortunately because of that, we seem to be in two different places where there's just not a lot in common at the moment.
For sure.
So we don't really just pick up the phone and chat. I think if I had to make a prediction of what would kind of connect us again, it would probably be skateboarding.
That's cool.
That's always been the common bond and theme throughout our relationship.
Do you still skateboard?
Yeah, but
nice.
For my mental health now, obviously
really?
Not like is like
you just do it for fun.
Yeah, I try
That's
to
cool.
carve out time to like just get in a van and go with the homies and film and just like shut everything off.
That's kind of tight.
And other like Brandon Turner, shout out to Brandon Turner. He's on the West Coast, fucking killing it. He's a sober guy. A lot of skaters have become sober and they're kind of doing their own thing with recovery. And I was talking to him yesterday, and we're gonna fly out. I'm gonna fly out there. Kind of, we're working on a project together, possibly, and you know. So oddly enough, the ones that we used to party and run with and fucking go crazy with have now found like this new way of life. It's really attractive, and we join forces to just kind of hopefully promote a healthy way of living.
Yeah, it is funny, especially if you think about the origins of like Jackass was like the possibly unhealthiest, most insane way of living possible. And it was so fucking fun to watch. It was awesome. But it is funny to come full circle and be like, now we've all actually chilled out immensely. And
dude, Steve-O is like so fucking sober. There was a point in time where I thought about asking him to be my sponsor. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if I want to get like that sober. Yeah, like he's like shout out to him, but he's like someone that motivates me. But he's like, you know what I mean? He's authentically like what you see is what you get, and who he is who he is, and it does not waver no matter where or what he's doing. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. And it's also one of those things like, sobriety, again, if you're just kind of kicking around, you're going out to get drinks every Sunday, you don't necessarily have, like let's say like a problem quote.
Yeah.
It is one of those things that I think when you're, drinking a lot or like partying, it's like, it almost seems alien. But it like, if you really like strip it down from like, take substances out of it, I always thought it's a really like it's cool for a person to be able to remain with their thoughts in their own state of consciousness rather than, because you constantly escape it. It's like, all right, I'm going to get stoned. All right, I'm going to get that. And you're constantly jumping out. But I think that is a serious like sign of mental strength to like, hang. People do like sober October, which that must be kind of funny when like the whole world's like, we're going to be sober for 1 month. And you're like, all right.
But I've seen me do that. So like, fuck yeah, I'm all about it.
True. But it's got to be funny with like 10 years. Like, oh, I'm glad you're having fun.
For sure.
There is something I think that is like, especially the older you get, it's like, it does take mental strength to like sit with yourself, not being able to kind of leave your consciousness like a little bit by, doing like, oh, I want to get a little high, I want to do this, blah, blah, blah.
Totally.
And I think it's a genuine virtue that I think gets skipped over. People are kind of like, yeah, dude, fuck, I'm going to have a couple beers, fuck that. Like people kind of dismiss it a lot, especially when you're drinking. But I always thought it was like a it's hard to do. It's like, it's very hard to do. And it takes like, when you can't kind of jump out of yourself for a little bit, it forces you to work through, the kind of, whatever, broken gears in your head.
I make a point to let people know that in my programs, right? Because the people that I'm working with, they're coming in, they have a week, they have 2 weeks, they have 4 days, they have 1 day, and they're sitting there and they're feeling like they're not enough. They could be doing more. They should be further along. And I'm like, look, what you're doing, the majority of society is not. Who wants to strip away their escape routes to be forced to look at themselves, right? With themselves, by themselves, without having any drink or drug to escape the terrible reality that you've created as a result of your addiction and man up and fucking walk through it. I'm like, I will walk with you people. You people are the ones that I want on my team right now. Like at fucking over 10 years and you are the people that I fuck with, right? Like, and there's a lot to be said with that because I don't just give my time to anybody.
Sure, yeah.
So it's like, I really make it a point because I know in early sobriety, it's like those week, 5 days, 30 days, 60 days, it's like of sobriety. It's like a bipolar roller coaster ride from hell.
Yeah, I can
right?
imagine.
You can be above heaven high. The wind can blow wrong. You're like below hell low, trying to figure what the fuck just happened. So it's important to give people the credit of it takes a lot of work to end up in that position for fucking 2 days sober.
Yeah,
so it's and I always say it takes so much longer to get 2 days sober than it will to get 2 years sober.
Yeah,
because you're just sitting there looking at the clock and you're like,
yeah,
should I not? Can I not? Should I say fuck it and just do it? Should I not do it? You're still consumed with the actual drink or drug. You're just not partaking at that moment.
Yeah.
And to make it through that, to address all these ailments and start to look at you without an escape, that's fucking big boy shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
And most people don't do it.
Yeah, I know.
And that's okay. I need those people that don't do it to show me why I really need to keep doing it.
For sure, yeah.
Right? It's all perspective because they told me at treatment if I changed my perception, I could change my world.
Yeah.
And I bought into that shit. And believe it or not, they were fucking right.
Yeah. No, it's pretty sick, man. I'm happy for you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's like I'm stoked. I'm grateful. But who really is like my mother, my friends, my employees, the police, the probation, the parole officers, the judges. Life has become a better place to be in with my sobriety, not only for me, but for other people.
Yeah, and I always, like you were saying, the service thing's big because especially when you're like, if you're in even with with or without drugs, if you're just like living a negative existence, you're usually convinced like in order to conquer my own negative existence, I have to achieve at some level that just somehow like shuts all this down and people will realize and they'll like me. Whereas like in recovery, it's like, or you can just like help people. Yeah. And it gets the same thing. Like if you're like lonely, it's like, well, rather than trying to be the man, just go volunteer.
Yeah.
And you'll get that. Like, it's like a quick route into kind of like a nice social existence. And everyone is just like, no, I have to conquer the world.
Yeah. It's like, too easy. It's too simple.
Exactly. It's really fun. I always thought it was kind of funny.
It's like, it's a simple fucking approach for an overcomplicated thinker.
Yeah.
And that's why I say smart people generally have a hard time getting it.
Yeah.
I had to dumb my way into this position. And that was through me being beaten into a state of reasonableness as a direct result of my behaviors. But it doesn't have to get that way, right? Like one of my business partners, I met him in treatment. It was his first attempt ever at getting sober. And he's remained sober.
Really? He was like fucking up.
So it's like, and that's the frustrating thing. Most people are like, well, why can't my level get it at number 1? Why does he have to get to 13 like you? There's no black and white. It's such an individualized process. And if you look at the statistics, it's very sad because it states that you're not going to win. Yeah, but I'm here to fucking say like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like not only am I going to win, I'm going to fucking kill it. I'm going to own it. And it's going to turn into be my biggest blessing.
Yeah.
And if I can do it, so the fuck can you. There's nothing different between us except for what I was willing to do.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm sure that's got to be like, it's really rewarding too. Like you were saying, having the groups and like seeing like even a couple people kind of take off. Because I guess if you really look at the recovery homes as like, if this doesn't work for me, this whole place is bullshit. Or being like, dude,
for sure.
Yeah, someone's got to do something. What is it? Is like the opiate with overdoses going down? Are they still going up or like?
I'm not a big stats guy. I don't look at numbers. I just kind of fucking remain ignorant to it and live in my own world.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
Well, you
is
don't
great,
hear about
but
it as much anymore. It like dominated everything for a while.
after COVID, alcohol became a big thing.
Oh
Yeah. So I have a lot of alcoholics in my facility now.
Gotcha.
And then meth's making a pretty big.
Yeah, meth made
Big
a
push.
wow comeback.
A lot of people got off heroin or fentanyl with meth.
Yeah,
You know,
I've heard. I've known people who have like off the heroin, meth comes into the picture, and they're like, "Damn, I'm actually super productive." And then it's
and
just
then
like,
I do I work with the DEA. I'm like a keynote speaker for the DEA at these summits that they have all over the nation, and I was just doing an event with them in St. Louis, and they were like, "Yeah, cocaine's making a big comeback. We're fucking busting down big shipments of cocaine." So. Kind of like how I said Miami Vice was cool again.
all
Like
comes
crack
around.
could be cool again soon with like the
Very well.
80s. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like that's usually how the world works.
Do you think they should legalize drugs? Do you think that'd be easier to help people, or do you think it would make things worse?
I think so. You know, I don't know about legalizing it, but I do believe in like safe injection sites. And Philly was going to be the first place to do that.
Yeah.
And then they shut it down at the midnight hour. And their fear was that like it could trigger others in the community to want to get high. And I don't, maybe that's the case, but for me, I would never walk past a safe injection site and be like, I think I want to go in there and shoot up heroin.
Yeah, I don't think it would. I think they did this in London or Britain, whatever,
And
years ago. And
I
it
believe
worked.
it works in Sweden. I think maybe.
Yeah.
And what I think would be beautiful about it is you use it as a portal, right? It's a major harm reduction approach. They give you clean needles, clean water, clean cotton.
And they test, obviously, the drugs.
And then they test the drugs. And the majority of the people that are in there don't really want to be in there anymore.
That's kind of what
it's lost its allure.
Exactly. You're under like, you're in like a doctor's bench.
Yeah,
You're
you're being fucking monitored as you shoot up with some weird guy to make sure you don't die and to inject you with Narcan. So at the very least, when you do say you're ready, bam, we have avenues to get you.
Yeah.
But now check this out. Me being a major advocate for that, right? I own where I live in Old City, right, in Philly, and a really nice place. And someone said to me, they said, "Well, would you want it next to your house?" And I'm like,
No.
yeah, because it fucked my property value up, right? And I'm just being transparent and open.
sure,
and like,
for sure.
So there's two sides to every fucking coin.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, then you know, again, with that, you're gonna have people like popping door handles and all this shit. And it's like, yeah, because you're like
straight up.
not
So
here.
I really just try to remain like Switzerland in a lot of fucking plays.
That makes
just
sense, yeah.
neutral and
Yeah.
and adapt accordingly.
At least you're honest, because I heard people be like, I wouldn't care, and it's like,
Yeah,
you sure?
yeah. And, you know, that's just the truth of the matter. Now, not saying that like, you know, if the opportunity presented itself and they were going to do it, I would still back it. But in my mind, I'm like, but couldn't you just go a neighborhood over? You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't vote no on it. Let's put it that way. I would not vote no on it, but I would definitely vote for it to be in the next neighborhood over.
For sure. Yeah,
You
that
know?
makes sense. Everybody would.
Yeah. So it's just, you know, I don't know. It's such a individualized thing. I don't know what the approach is except for just taking the time to help one person.
Yeah.
That's it. One person.
True.
And that one person who helped me. Just think about all the heroin that I stopped injecting, all the people I stopped hurting, that the one less needle that's being found on your kid's playground because I stopped shooting up.
Yeah, man.
Like it goes that far.
It's crazy. And again, like you were saying, like people, you get kind of mired in the cliche of it, but it is pretty nuts to think about that. Like if, you know, if that guy that day had been like, fuck him, I don't feel like doing
Straight
this.
up.
Like you were saying, your mom's upset, but you're burning bridges, you're ripping shit off, you're going to jail, all the shit. And it's like, it's pretty crazy when you think about the ripple effect.
And I believe that that's the approach that will change the outcome. I mean, it's put it this way. So in Delaware, where all my sober living houses are, my treatment center as well, we really wanted the community to see, because in there they said, well, we don't really want them in our neighborhood, right? I get it. So one of the stipulations with Novak's house is when it snows, you have to go out and you shovel your neighbor's porch and their driveway, and like you be kind to humanity and society. And then that was working, and it snowball affected into the guys and women living in Novak's house. They started getting jobs within the community.
That's cool.
And then the people who owned the businesses that started hiring the Novak's house clients, they saw something different in them. Same thing that happened to me. I'd show up to work early. I'd stay late. I took pride in washing dishes. They're like, where are you? What's, because they aren't, it's just different. And they're like, where are you from? What's the backstory? Like, oh, we live in this place called Novak's house. It's a sober house. And what the business owners within the community did on their own, I wish I could take credit for this, is they created a private Facebook page called Novak's House Hires. And if any of these businesses need employees, they put a post up that goes to the Novak's house only. And then if any of the Novak's house people need a job, they put their resume or what their qualifications are.
Oh, that's cool.
Because like they're seeing the good that they're creating through the ethics and behaviors. And like it's taking on a whole life of its own, right? So like it snowball effects, you know, then it opens the window for people wanting to hire people in recovery, where before it was taboo, it was shied away from. You don't do that. They'll rob you. They'll lie to you. They'll steal from you. I'm here to prove that that's not the fucking reality.
Nice.
Of all of, but like.
For sure. I know what you're saying. Yeah, it can be done.
But, you know, the old saying is if you haven't been ripped off in AA, you're not helping enough newcomers. So it's like.
No, that makes sense. But that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah. And again, I'm not creative enough or intelligent enough to create that. It's just me stepping out and letting the process play out.
Oh, yeah. Well, dude, I think that's it, man. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that.
I enjoyed this.
I'm pumped to hear about that, and I enjoyed it too, man. I'm really happy to hear, you know, it's good to hear people taking their time to help the world. Like that's still a thing, because I think a lot of people
for sure just
get so, and it's not like a bad thing.
I would say I'm guilty of it too, getting consumed in the rat race.
I'm the worst. Yeah, I have to jump out of it every day.
Straight up.
What the fuck am I doing with myself?
Yeah, once you hit to that point where you hit the wall, right?
Yeah. Daily, yeah.
Same. I wake up every morning with a brain that wants to fucking kill me on a layaway plan.
Yeah.
Right? Install in a plan of just like one fucking defect at a time.
Yeah.
So anyone out there that might need help, you can reach me directly at 610-314-6747. Call me, and if you need help with getting treatment.
Nice. Well, thank you so much.
Love you, brother.
See you, bro.
Cheers.
Love you. Thank you.
The Wild Wild West.
There we go.
Yes.
What's up? What's up, bro?
Wow, it's good to be back in the stewed.
Yeah, man. The official stewed.
And with our guest today, Lemaire Lee. You may know Lemaire as the guy who got fired from arguably the simplest jobs of all time.
Yeah. I didn't ask Josh Adam Myers to move.
Oh, that's all it was.
That's all it was. It was enough.
That was one
of the all-time greatest episodes, too.
It was a great episode.
The fact that we lost that vid, man.
Yeah. No,
man, that's like when they used to burn those libraries and you just never know. It's like thousands of books, all the knowledge lost.
All of Josh Adam Myers' stories.
That was so fucking funny. But Lemaire, then you came the next week and then fixed our blunders. We fired Lemaire and had him on. He like fixed our shit. We're like, I feel kind of bad. Fuck.
So Matt, what's going on with you?
I'm scared of the Omicron, bro.
The Omicron.
I'm trying not to get Omicron. I'm trying to get the Omicron, dude.
I'm a fucking crumb. Omicron.
I caught the Omicron.
Dude.
I caught the Omicron last night. I was having sex. I was like, oh, fuck, Omicron.
Yes. That Chi-Town pussy.
That Chi-Town pussy, bro. I was like, Omicron.
Lemaire, what type of pussy you getting? Where's it from?
No pussy these days.
What?
Oh, you single?
Yeah, dude.
What?
I'm single, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
It's okay, dude. It's okay.
Did she break your heart?
Did she die from Omicron?
You broke her heart.
I just had to stop things. Yes, I had to end it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it have? Never mind.
Yes. 100%. Yes, it does have everything to do with a 6-minute video.
You're a heartbreaker.
You know, dude, I'm a fuckboy now.
Play with
You're fucking business, bro. He's business, bro.
You play with fire.
They're strictly business.
Yeah, dude, get in, give me some cuddles and leave. That's yeah, that's it.
Man.
So what type of pussy are you on the market for now?
Geographically speaking.
Geographically speaking, I hate that I'm so honest, but I really would like to have sex with Indian women. That's pretty.
Ooh.
That'd be pretty badass.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Be tight.
I think that'd be cool. Learn some things.
What do you think they would teach you?
The Kama Sutra.
Yeah. On the art of lovemaking.
You're trying to find your Kamala, dude.
Yeah, dude. I need a strong half black woman in my life. Yes.
What type
Half
of
black, half Indian.
What type of lovemaking do you think you would make? What type would you make now? Would you say you do anything that's in the Kama Sutra right now?
No.
Just naturally?
I think if it happens, it happens. I'm kind of flexible. You know?
Physically flexible,
Yeah.
or like you're open to things?
Both.
You're
yeah,
flexible.
I'm physically flexible. Yeah, I can do. My palms can touch the ground, dude. Straight leg
So what? How does that serve you sexually?
I don't
Getting
know,
fucked in
dude.
the ass. Right?
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking getting hounded, dude.
Yeah.
I'm getting pegged. Yeah.
Yeah, Indian chicks will peg the hell out of you, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Indian chicks will peg you.
They'll absolutely peg you.
Oh, hell yeah. I love the hand job with the head. Like, it's
Yeah.
fucking- yeah.
Bobblehead night.
So you're looking for an Indian queen.
No,
You
dude.
need to approach an Indian princess and just tell her two things. Just be like, I know how to be patient, and I know how to meditate.
Yeah, dude, I'm a playboy. I don't need no queens.
It's a young
I'm
Siddhartha.
a playboy now, dude. Playboy.
Now you're a playboy.
Slow
I'm a
down, dude.
playboy.
This is bullshit.
You guys will be back together in 2 weeks.
You'll be.
Nah,
you'll
dude.
call. Yeah,
No,
trust
it's
me.
dead. It's dead.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you feel
yeah.
comfortable talking about this?
Maybe on the Patreon or something. But
No,
not
this
like,
is
yeah.
we
Is it talk
are.
about it now?
This is the real deal.
We're live.
I can't. Okay, I can't.
No. You don't have to
Yeah,
say anything more.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He was asking if you felt comfortable saying what you've already divulged. Being a
Yeah.
real.
Oh.
I mean, if somebody dumped me, and then they acted like a jerk like this, I'd be fucking pissed.
No,
I'll be
I'm
upset.
just. My heart's hurt too, dude. I gotta protect my heart by being a.
You're laughing through the
playboy.
pain.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I tried to love. All I got is living and laughing now.
True.
There could be a fire right now.
Yeah, what the fuck smells? Let's
There
pause
certainly
up
is
and
a
see. What
fire. Maybe one of your dumb cigarettes got thrown into a pile of leaves. You're gonna burn down the block.
they might be cooking some shit downstairs.
They probably
none of
are.
them know how to fucking cook. Hey, Bill, is something on fire, bud?
It's like in here.
It's just this hot ass
Is it
podcast.
a fucking fume?
Is the fume burning? No, it's not.
Is it the fume?
Maybe something's just outside burning. The door's cracked.
That's probably what it is. So it smells like like an electrical fire. All right, we're good. We'll find out. If we catch blaze, it'll be actually great for the podcast.
It would be very good, but you'd have to salvage that.
Yeah,
You'd have to grab the equipment.
we're good, right? Yeah, we're still.
All right.
Yeah, dude. Sorry about that. We smelled a kind of chemically flame.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting stronger.
Yeah.
Might be meth.
Could be the Chinese, but
Oh, it is. It's the There's a vent fan. Right
Up
there.
to no good.
It's the vent fan.
Um,
So Lemaire, you're fresh out of love.
Yeah, and I'm fucking hurting, dude. I started listening
you
to
hurting?
metal. Yeah,
you listen to metal?
yeah, and, yeah.
Like what? Like
Hardcore, like fucking. All right, Knocked Loose is a band
Yeah.
I listen to, dude, and
Yeah,
I
I
fuck
was-
with them a lot.
arf,
Yeah, dude. yeah, yeah.
Really?
Real,
Yeah,
yeah.
you didn't even know that side of me, dude.
I know that side. I know that side of you, dude.
Yeah, right.
You like pop punk and screamo, dude.
No. Oh, yeah, I like Coheed and Cambria. It's so fucking embarrassing. I switch between Coheed and Cambria and Drake.
Yeah.
Those are my two moods at all
Those
times.
worlds are
I
colliding.
might be a fucking Gemini.
You might be a gem, actually.
I really am very Gemini-esque.
Those worlds are colliding at light speed.
Yeah,
dude.
they
Dude,
are.
aren't you a Sag for real though?
I am a Sag for real, though.
Okay, dude. Yeah.
Here's what I'd like to discuss. I went to a girls' high school basketball game this weekend.
Really?
We're talking a big-time shootout, 29-28. and,
What grade?
and it was 25 at half. It was like 25-18 at half.
So it was a
The
battle
winning
of
team
defense.
scored 3 points in the second half. I
What?
believe it was chaos, too.
What?
And they don't. And this was good girls about like this is
Yeah.
the highest level
Triple A.
in Penn 6A.
6A.
6A
6A ball.
doesn't get higher than 6A girls ball. And to watch my old man coach.
What's he running? Zone or is he woman?
They were
is he running woman on
it's-
woman?
No, they're running little kid soccer where everyone screams and chases the ball.
What?
And whoever has the ball looks straight down and goes like this. And it goes. It was fucking crazy.
What?
I couldn't believe it. I've had arguments with my dad about how many points I would score. And he's like, Shane, these girls would whoop your ass. And I watched. I was like,
Definitely
dude,
not, dude.
I would score 100 points.
Yeah.
It would be unbelievable.
You wouldn't even have to play
I wouldn't
center.
have to play. Everyone's like, "Oh, you think you could run the whole fight?" I'm like, first off, that's very insulting.
Yeah.
Yes, I can jog up and down and stand still.
Even if
With
you
a
didn't.
beer.
Even if you
I
didn't.
could have scored 30 with a beer. With a beer, I could have scored 30.
Even if you didn't, you could have stayed on off, literally cherry picked the entire
Exactly,
time.
I could let.
the amount of
I would
misses,
outscore them.
Exactly.
Yes.
Just field goal percentage alone, you could have just gotten off the court
Yeah.
when it wasn't your, and then just step back
Could,
on
if I
offense.
do get tired, I could lay down at one end of the court and then finally sit up and be like, "All right, here."
You could like run up to score and just take the third quarter off.
Yeah. The only thing I did realize is I would get in trouble for offensive fouls.
You think
In
so?
the post, any movement, a girl would go flying.
True. Yeah. You can power forward.
But, so
though.
here's what I was doing. My mom was sitting courtside, dude. You know how the girls are.
Really?
We get a little money. We get a little flashy,
She's
dude. My mom
posted-
was sitting courtside, 6A girls ball. And I was in this exact sweatsuit. And so I was running. I would run down the baseline or the courtside and be like, can I get 50 cents to go to the concession stand? And then sprint out of the gym, dude. And just made trips to the concession.
How was the snack bar?
Snack bar was crazy. I got
Fastest-
Skittles, M&Ms. My niece and I went in on Skittles.
Did
and
you really?
M&Ms.
What was your fastest time, dude?
My fastest time
From stand
I
up.
mean, there's one thing I've noticed because it was all little kids running to and from the concession stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When an adult man runs, people get very alarmed. If you see a man sprinting in any situation like that, people are very like,
Yeah, that's like a run and a slide on swishy pants. You run to slide on swishy
slide down
pants.
the baseline.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, and also the whole time I was thinking, this is how Phil is going to die. Phil is going to have a heart attack in the middle of a girls' high
Girl,
school
6A ball.
on the bench in front of all the girls that he's coaching, and they're all going to be like, ew. It's like,
That's
And then-
statue stuff, dude.
He's gonna die at Redland or Cedar Cliff, and they're gonna have to put him on the bus.
Oh,
He's gonna die at an away game.
they're gonna enshrine him. They're gonna enshrine him like fucking Mary Magdalene, dude, beneath the school.
I think that's the worst death you could possibly have.
Dying at a girl's
Heart
sport-
attack on the bench of a girls' basketball game, and you
Yeah.
fall down, and you just—that's it.
Your
I
dad
still
and
think-
Gino,
I think amusement park.
Your dad and Gino Oriema is going to
Yes.
have the same death.
True.
Who?
Gino Oriema,
Who's that?
He's fucking coach
all-time
of UConn.
legend of UConn girls basketball. You gotta freshen up on your girls' hoops.
Yeah, what is it about girls'
The
ball
lady
that's got the
husband.
guys having heart attacks?
I'm legitly into the WWE.
I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine the stress? Also, not making sexual jokes. The stress of actually watching them play, be like, look up, and you don't have to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Dude, the other team's defense was just their bench yelling, and the offense of the other team would panic. Anytime they did it, they would start with like a low scream and then build it up like a shot clock.
Yeah.
And they'd eventually be like, ah! And the girls on offense would be like, it was fucking crazy.
So he's built like a sound barrier.
It was dog break. It was dog break.
Oh,
They
my
would start
God.
loud noises, and the other side would be like, It was wild. So at the I put it on my story. It was very funny on Instagram. I watched the game winner. There was 8 seconds. The other team was down 2. They inbounded. This girl took a fadeaway, airball 3. It was so funny. It was so
Fuck.
funny. Oh fuck.
Dude, her whole life would have changed, dude.
It would have changed.
Well, it's so
If
funny.
she would have sunk that 3, I would have been like, yo, this is incredible. It would have been all. She took a like running fadeaway 3 from the corner. These girls hadn't made a layup in 2 quarters. Well, for the game winner, they were like, all right, I got this. And it was one of those that was, it really was, dude. She had like one leg kicked out, shooting a fadeaway, and it airballed on the other side of the rim. So like it didn't touch anything. It just landed.
It
on
went
the other
over the rim?
Yeah,
That's
She
impressive.
Airballed on the other side.
That's
True.
impressive, actually.
True.
If she's a champion, she'll use that to become better.
She will.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. If a girl sinks the game-winning shot in high school, her world
It's
doesn't
like a tree
change.
falling in the woods.
Yeah.
She's gonna get so much.
Like I knew a dude. Yeah. I was at a game. There was a dude in my high school who sunk like a game winner 3 in playoffs, and like he got pussy into like college from that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I think it actually kind of fucked him up. He got too. It was like too much pussy
Yeah.
at once. But yeah, if a
Pussfluenza.
girl could like dunk it for the win, and every dude's just gonna be like, ew. Say
Hold on a
pussfluenza.
sec. What did you just
Are you
say?
making?
I'm sorry.
Say that again.
What the fuck did you think was funny?
say it again, Lamar.
Pussfluenza, dude.
What is that?
He just had an influx of puss and it warped his brain. Like, you ever heard of affluenza?
Yes,
You were
I
raised-
understand the angle you're coming from.
This isn't going the way I wanted it.
You got the stoners up in arms, dude.
The stoners are rowdy. Wait, what type of dope were you guys?
They all eat fucking weed cookies, dude.
Oh, you guys ate wheat cookies. What are you on, Noah? I hope something. Are you on opiates?
Dude, no, he picked
Yeah,
up.
this team,
no.
dude.
No,
The Fellowship is falling
Yeah,
apart.
it really
dude.
has, dude.
I've been watching Fellowship of the Rings or the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, nice.
All about the Fellowship. Dude, I didn't know that's what a fellowship was. You have like 7 to 9 dudes doing one thing. It's a fellowship. The whole time, like the fellowship's falling apart.
Yeah,
Fellowship.
I rewatched. I'm glad you're watching it. I just rewatched it.
Did you really?
You know, Connie sat down and put down the trilogy one day.
Ooh.
That's loser shit.
No, that's
adult
important.
men living together. Loser shit. But
We
it
all
was
need to do
during,
that.
it was when I had to quarantine.
Oh, you guys
So that
both had
We
it.
did the right thing.
Connor was like one of the Egyptian boys buried in the tomb.
He really was buried with me.
he was just trapped.
He was like, "Fuck it, I guess I'll die too."
Well, I thought he had it, and it's like
He
you
thought
can't
he-
go back to your geezer parents. He did
thought-
the right thing.
because I had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So he was just like, "Fuck it, you've been hanging out." I was already living with him for like 2 days before I tested positive. So he was
Yep.
like, "I'll just stay here." Occasionally, we'd be like watching a movie, laying on a couch, and I'd just look over, and he'd be like, he'd put his mask up
Yeah.
while we're sitting on the couch. I'm
Bro,
like, "Dude,
it's over.
it doesn't matter. Just stop."
Yeah.
But he never got it. So
He never got it indoors?
no, he sat with me for a week.
He wasn't taken to like the CDC and studied as a medical anomaly?
No, it turns out due to I think because I wasn't very symptomatic. You can't really. Turns out if you're asymptomatic.
You're telling me the invisible enemy is not as... Wait, dude,
Hold on a second.
you're warping my whole world.
Matt, I've been listening to Dr. McCullough,
True. True.
so I'm fired up about that. I
fired
listened
up
to one podcast, and I'm like, I actually know everything about the topic. And my dad was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "You can't get it twice." He's like, "How? What are you saying? Well, how do you know that?" I
can't.
was like, "Dad, just listen to me."
Just listen to Dr. Noah.
Dr. McCullough said it.
Second time you get COVID, you die, don't you? Isn't that like what happens?
I don't know. Dr. McCullough claims that you can't get it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Dr.
then
McCullough.
everybody's like, "I got it twice."
True.
It's like, did you?
Or did you have a... Yeah, did you have a...
Or did you have the
double cold?
sniffles one time and claim you had it?
His definition, though, is that people never, like, they might have had the symptoms, but they weren't, like, brought, I think, they weren't brought to the CDC and, like, had their, like, virus analyze the DNA
Yes.
of it. So they don't have, like, conclusive proof, he said.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's his art. That episode was pretty sick.
Interesting.
Pretty
Yeah.
interesting, dude.
Yeah.
You don't see
Although-
anything about it, though.
About the episode?
No.
No, I even looked on JRE clips on YouTube. There were none to be found.
Not allowed to run that.
Interesting.
They also bury a lot of stuff. So you have to search from newest added, and then you'll see
yeah, that's
videos.
what I was searching. I went to
nothing
videos
still.
and uploads, and I couldn't find it. Maybe I was just looking at it wrong.
Dude, Robert F. Kennedy came under fire.
So did
RFK
the rest of it.
Jr.?
So did his uncle.
True, dude. Did you hear? So apparently, RFK
dad.
Jr. They had a. It
They
was
came under fire.
It was in the news.
Heavy fire.
What happened to his uncle? Oh, JFK. I'm thinking. I thought the other one. I thought someone else got shot too. I was like, who else got shot?
They all got
Plane
got.
crash,
Plane
yeah.
crash. Hill Dog got that one.
I think Hell Dog
His
was on
body
that.
count.
For sure.
Dude,
For
I was
sure.
listening to this podcast called American Scandal, and they're talking about Monica Lewinsky and how she was like down as hell. She was like, "I'm not snitching on the president."
Yeah, she loved him.
Yeah, dude, she
was
fucking
a
loved
sweetheart.
him.
How'd
Yeah.
they flip her eventually?
Nobody flipped her. There was this like fucking old crusty bitch in a
Yeah, everybody hates
Pentagon,
her.
dude.
Linda Tripp.
Linda Tripp. She was like recording her calls with Monica Lewinsky, and then she sold
Secretly
it to the
recording.
Thank
press,
God.
dude. Yeah.
Bro, speaking of secretly recording, I told you this, right?
No.
One of the nights I got drunk at the brew house,
Oh,
Mechanicsburg,
God,
let's
dude.
go. I'm in the Uber home, me and my lady. And, you know, I'm yapping. I'm chirping a little. The guy was listening to stand up, I think. And I was like, I do stand up, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, what's your name?" I was like, "My name's." I said it like 10 times. I was like, "My name is Shane Gillis. I got fired from Saturday Night Live." Do you remember the guy who got fired that lived in Mechanicsburg from Saturday Night Live? I said it
Yeah.
clear as day like 10 times, and then I went on to like trash comics. I think a couple times. I was like hammered. He was like, "What about this guy?" I was like, "Nah, that guy fucking kind of sucks." This guy's cool. I was actually happy because I did compliment a lot of comics,
Sick.
which is usually not what I'm doing. Usually I'm getting drunk and I'm like, I hate them.
Dude, you're sipping on the haterade.
But he gets us to my parents' house. And he goes, By the way, I filmed all that and I put it on YouTube.
What?
I was like, dude, what? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Don't do that.
that's crazy you can do
And then
that.
my girlfriend sits up and she's like, I'll fucking sue the shit out of you. And I was
Good
like, don't
girl.
do that. Don't do that.
Good girl.
You can't. This guy's obviously a psycho.
She started to bark though.
She started barking. He was like, actually, due to the laws, you're in my vehicle. Like he had the response to that. Like, you cannot sue me.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then I was like, he was like, just say the word. I won't do it. I was like, dude, you'll fuck my life up if you post this. Please don't post this. He was like, okay, I won't. And he drove off.
Oh man.
So who knows? That was a fun one. The anxiety of that, waking up the next day, just like, oh, fuck, I forgot. There's going to be a YouTube video of me
Sucks.
trashing comics.
How many stars did you give him?
I didn't give him any stars.
He was like, you gotta give me.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. I probably gave him 5. I always give him 5.
Yeah, I guess
But
you gotta,
that
you gotta
was
expect
insane.
it. You just gotta expect to be on camera now.
You gotta like report that to.
That's why I don't jerk off in my basement. I assume I'm somehow like I have
Yeah.
something's open and I'm like,
Yeah.
nope, not doing it. Not doing it. You imagine that, dude?
That was a nightmare.
Yeah, that
I
kind of
think of like being drunk in the Uber and someone being like, "This is going on YouTube," and it's just you like, "I was on Saturday Night Live." Like, it would have been so bad.
Where was the
it'll be
party?
Funny.
Where was the party? Were you guys spraying champagne after the
I was just
victory?
at the brew house.
After the fucking
What
5-8 victory?
Oh, the 6.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh fuck.
I'm sorry.
Did your dad's team win? Yeah.
Yeah, they did win.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys are celebrating.
The other team airballed a buzzer beater. And Phil
Were-
took home the victory.
Was their team down and came back? Was that your team or Phil's team?
Phil's team was leading the entire,
Oh, okay. All
entire
right.
game.
Okay. All right.
That's just leadership, dude.
Yeah.
That's just
He
leadership.
was giving him hell on the bench.
Does he run his own for real? Does he run his own? Or
I don't know. I don't.
Boxing one?
It looked like it was man. Looked like it was man to man.
Damn, dude. But oh, dude, yeah, that's terrifying, dude.
So what's going on with the fellowship?
Well, first of all, with RFK Jr., he had a party at his house, and it leaked that apparently it said that like he required vaccination status.
No,
Vaccination status.
fraud.
Well, here's what happened, dude. He came out and apparently his wife sent out invitations. He didn't know, so he said nobody was checked. He goes, sometimes you're not the boss of your own house.
There's nothing he could do about it.
Dude, the guy's building like a fucking national movement. His wife fucking almost ruined him.
Yeah, that happens.
Well, I think we should do it. And he's just like, I'm under so much scrutiny. Take it off the fucking invite.
Yeah.
Robert, he was about to start listening to Knocked Loose.
True, he might start listening to Knocked Loose.
Pissed.
He might be down on his luck a little. He might be a little sad and heartbroken.
Yeah,
Do you imagine
melancholy.
just being like,
He's been stricken down. I'm coming out of my melancholy slightly.
Yeah.
are you
I
really?
was stricken down for a couple weeks there.
Yeah, that's the worst,
I'll
bro.
be back. I'll be back into it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you
I
always.
live there.
Yeah. Yeah, we always make our way back to it eventually, but
Yeah, dude.
kind of just got to greet it. And at this point, it's just kind of like, whatever. I just greet it, dude, and it's like, yes.
Matt, I was thinking this. I think you were like this, dude. I was thinking about happiness and how like happiness isn't like the end goal. Happiness is the journey. You know?
Profound.
Yeah. Dude, you know I'm trying, dude.
Spot on, bro.
Fucking
We
play
can't all
boy.
be philosophers. You know?
Spot on, bro. You're telling me it's not the journey, it's just the path.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, he's saying it's not the end result. You don't wind up at happiness. Happiness is on the way there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't just listen to the end of the last note of a piece of music, bro. You
Yeah.
listen to the whole thing.
'Cause
Fucking
the end
loud
is
and clear,
dead.
bro. Loud and clear. Talking about the end is dead.
The end is dead.
What's that?
Like dead, like you're dead. Like that's the end.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
Yeah. You know,
We
fucking,
die.
Elaborate on this.
We
I
die.
don't know, dude.
Elaborate a little more.
Like I don't know. I'm
Don't
so-
touch that.
I'm sorry.
So you're telling us,
Elaborate.
hold up, so we die?
What'd you say?
You're telling us we die.
You sure
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah. We died, dude.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean though? The happiness is on the way. Give me an
Yeah,
example. What are you
yeah.
thinking?
Like you can't always be happy. I don't know.
No, you're onto
Yeah,
something. Keep
I'm
going.
like,
You're onto something.
Yeah, I can't always be happy because like then you won't know anything else.
Yeah.
Like happiness comes from knowing the other things.
It's almost like sunshine wouldn't be so great if it wasn't for rainy days.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Dude.
So what else
Yeah,
you got?
dude.
When did you realize this? After the breakup?
No, dude, I've been stewing on this for a little bit.
Yeah?
I've been stewing on it.
So what type of sad things are you thinking about?
Did you ever see a yin yang? Let me interest you in a yin yang.
So what type of rainy days were you talking?
Dude, I've been talking shit on Jay-Z a little bit.
Why?
Fuck Jay-Z, dude. I'm with Nas, dude.
Fuck Jay-Z.
Okay, this is going to be. I feel like Jay-Z, he uses black people to get wealthy. He's always used black people to get wealthy. He was a drug dealer. Like, he's always used black people to get wealthy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're growing.
And then, yeah.
Soon, dude.
Kanye West is a slave master. Or Uncle Tom.
Whoa.
Kanye West is Uncle Tom, dude.
Why?
Dude, this is all from what he said. Like, he tweeted, record contracts are modern day slavery. It's modern day slavery.
Mm-hmm.
And then you think about it, he signed a bunch of people to stupid Def Jam record deals. And then when he was on that Drink Champs podcast, he was like, I don't give a fuck about all those people I signed. They were just so I could get out my shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Uncle Tom.
Why does that make him white?
It doesn't make him white. It makes him Uncle Tom.
Wait, why does that make him an Uncle Tom?
Because he's like using it's like multi-level marketing. He's the
What's that
MLM
have to do with it?
period,
Why are you
dude.
comparing that to being white, dude? Maybe he's just
there's
being
no
a jerk.
whiteness in Uncle Tom.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That's the whole crux of the thing.
No,
Yeah,
when you're
it's-
Uncle Tom, you're like a dude who you like fucking dancing, you know?
For who?
The man, dude. He's dancing for Rick Rubin, dude.
He's a Jew.
All right, those are just some hard feelings I've been trying to come to terms with recently.
Yeah, that you don't like Jay-Z or Kanye West?
No, I love them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I didn't understand.
No.
Completely confused.
No.
You know, sometimes love comes from hate.
True that. Hold on a sec.
Dude, the people you love can be
Bro.
wrong too.
What?
You ever think about this?
Wait, what?
Sometimes, like if you have good things, you wouldn't appreciate them as much if you didn't go through hardships to attain them.
Yeah.
What, dude?
And
What the
Kanye,
fuck?
No, Lemaire, you'd be too powerful. You'd be too powerful, dude. Do not. Go ahead, dude. Toss it on. Behold.
No.
Yeah. What were you calling Kanye? Throw it on. Throw it on, dude.
I'm not Kanye, dude. I'm not him.
Dude, I read I was like
I've seen
reading an
the wrong
article. For
word,
some
I
reason,
guess.
I canceled the Atlantic. They still send me shit. There was a guy, their new thing now is saying that January 6th was just a warm up, bro.
Yeah, I've heard this.
This was, Lemaire, you'd actually dig this take
Trial
from the,
run.
you'd dig this take from the Atlantic. So they're saying, they're like saying like democracy is going to die. Everyone's saying this, democracy is dying. Democracy is, it's flickering out. And the reason is because of
Was
the
it ever
white.
really alive?
Bro, get this. Dig this. This is the staff writer from Atlantic. Democracy's dying because the right is afraid of it in like an imaginary sense.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
This is the
Damn,
deepest
dude.
podcast we've ever fucking done.
That was I'm reading the thing and I was just like, dude, are you fucking serious? He's like, and it's dying because the right thinks it's dying when it's not, but that is dying now. It's like, bro, are you guys fucking serious?
We
with
need
this
to
stuff?
punch some of these guys in the belly.
Yeah.
I'm not for physical violence, but there's a couple guys that need, not even punch them, just hold them down, give them a strawberry on their belly.
Yeah.
Just let them know who's boss, but in a fun, ticklish way.
It's like maybe a British bulldog, like run from behind him, grab their head, and jump. It's fucking.
No violence, but strawberries.
Yeah, I would catch them and I wouldn't rock them. I'd
Would you
catch
give them a
them.
strawberry?
Oh, for sure.
Is a strawberry like when you hit him like this?
No. Strawberry.
It's a rabbit punch.
When you,
Okay.
when you go. Isn't that a strawberry? See how it makes you feel? It makes you laugh.
True.
Giving strawberries is very fun.
Tickling them
Doing
would
it
be
to my
nice.
girlfriend.
You been giving them strawberries?
Yeah,
dude.
she laughs
Dude, yeah.
very hard, and it makes me feel good.
Yeah, if you give a baby one on their belly, dude, they're pretty
Yeah.
excited about
Yes,
that.
and then there's other places you can give them strawberries, and that's funny too.
About your girlfriend?
Yes, when it's your girlfriend, when it's your lady lover.
Nah, dude, I'm
Loud
a
and
playboy. I
clear.
just be giving out pussy strawberries every day.
Well, that was the joke I was kind of
I know.
insinuating.
I know.
Do
I'm
you?
sorry. All right, I'll fucking. Can I eat the rest of this edible?
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Please.
Munch it up.
Please do. Yeah,
Munch
Lemaire,
it up.
so
I wasn't being critical of you there.
yeah, we were just messing around. So you're telling me if I'm sad, it's only gonna make me happier once I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well.
Dude.
You ever listen
I'm in
to
that.
damn, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get
Yeah,
up.
dude.
Yeah, I mean, I had this
that
revelation
DMX?
in about 5th grade. School bus, just looking out the window. It's like, damn, dude, I'm so down right now. It's gonna get better though.
Dude, this is the first breakup where my girlfriend like lived.
You live together?
No, like survived.
Oh yeah, you had that
Yeah.
girl. Lemaire was so close to getting the elusive sex one time, and a girl fucking died,
Oh God, man.
which was pretty. Not no offense to her or you, but it was funny
It's hilarious.
from an onlooker's perspective, because the whole time we were friends, we were always cheering on Lemaire to finally have sex, and finally it was going to happen, and God needed her back.
God needed his angel.
God
bro.
needed her, his angel.
Did you know she was?
Dying?
Yeah.
No, it was sudden. Yeah.
So it was like, did she know she was dying? It was
No,
like,
dude, it was very sudden.
like an accident.
No, like she had pancreatitis, and she would go to the hospital back and forth, but they would just send her home with like goop their drink. Yeah,
What?
yeah,
So you guys were full on like Fault in the Stars.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
And you honor her now by making jokes about her. Oh my God. I don't like this new Lemaire, dude.
You got too many colors. He has fucking pussfluenza.
You definitely have fucking
Dude,
pussfluenza.
just warped my brain, dude.
Who's more of a big shot now, you or Sean?
What do you mean?
Who's the big time
Dude,
shot
people
caller?
fucking love Sean, dude.
Yeah, they love Sean.
Yeah. Gardini
Who's the
was
biggest shot caller in Philadelphia right now?
That's a good question.
Gardini or Lemaire?
Lemaire.
No, not me, dude.
Who's the top dog of the scene? Be honest.
Joe
Dirty
Murdoch.
Deeds. Joe
True,
Murdoch.
he's the king.
Murder.
True.
Murder is king.
Who else? Who's the true king? Naeem? You fuck you up.
I've already beaten Naeem. I've already slayed him.
Wait, how did you slay Naeem?
I slayed Naeem.
Lemaire
in jiu-jitsu.
tapped out Naeem
Yeah.
What?
in a wrestling match in Sydney's kids' playroom.
Yeah.
That's pretty big. Naeem's strong.
He's
Yeah,
I
pretty
know, it was
big,
like
dude.
30 minutes, wasn't it, Lemaire?
Yeah, it was a while.
Oh,
You just
hit him with
outlasted him.
That's great.
Yeah.
True. Damn, you hit him with the Mark Henry.
Fucking yeah.
Sexual chocolate.
Strongest man alive.
But we're supposed to box. He's a boxer.
That's not gonna be good.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be. He's a
That's
14
gonna
and
hurt.
4. It's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah.
He's definitely gonna want to box you after you beat him at wrestling too.
Yeah, he's gonna tag you in like the belly a lot.
Oh.
The body shots are gonna hurt so bad. Yeah,
you got to
what
get a
else?
slow mo cam for that.
That's what I was thinking of. That was my big joke, was running to get concession stand
Hilarious.
money.
Hilarious.
So good, I didn't want to tell you.
It's hilarious.
I had other stuff.
hilarious.
I had a lot. YouTube, the guy in the Uber, that was rough.
Yeah, it fucking stinks.
Oh, yesterday I had to drive my lady to the airport at like 6 a.m. I had to drive to Baltimore. I was ticked.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to drive 3 hours in the morning. I kind of offered that to her as like a thing, and she called my bluff. She's like, "Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll fly out of BWI." I was like, "Oh, great!
Oh.
I can't wait." But it allowed me to go to my favorite bagel shop in Mechanicsburg, Wrestler's Bagel. Got a nice breakfast sandwich. But while I was driving around Mechanicsburg, I realized it's just geezers driving around at this time. It's just geezers and losers.
What time is
Yeah,
this?
we were talking 9 or like 10 a.m. Once everybody's gotten to work,
dude. Yeah.
the geezers come out, and dude, they're driving like I was watching them drive in front of me, like
It's when it's safe
they
for them.
looked
Yeah.
like fucking cadavers.
yeah.
It was fucking insane. And then the next car would be a dude with like a hoodie on, like just a loser.
Yeah.
So it's just losers and geezers driving around.
That's a
What do you
tough.
think
That's
of
a
that?
tough road condition.
That's
for
road
sure.
conditions are wild.
That's actually very tough.
No one's looking.
Dude, I had to lead a geezer to the Verizon store recently.
What happened?
I pulled up. I was food shopping out near my parents' house, and this lady was just parked sideways in like 4 spots. So I was like, "Are you all right, dude? You're like 95 years
It's
old."
fucking crazy.
And I was like, "Are you all right?" And she was like, "I'm trying to get to the Verizon store." And I was like, "Wait?" And like apparently I was like, "Oh, that one's closed." And she was like, she had MapQuest
Printed?
printed directions,
Yes.
and I was like, "You got to go down to Delaware. There's
Yeah.
one like probably."
Also, you know, you're in 2004.
I was like, "Do you have your phone, dude?" She busted out a flip phone. I was just like, "Fuck." I was like, so I was like, just go down 202 South all the way down. She's looking at me. I'm like, "Do you want to just follow me?" She's like, "Yes, please." So I assumed she was going to be slow, dude.
Yeah.
She put on for her people, dude.
Really?
She was fast. She was driving fast as hell. I was like, "What, are you like you don't have to do this?" she was fucking.
Dude, they fly.
She might have had a Buick Tesla, dude. She was
Wild.
like,
Yeah, that's Buick.
she was moving.
My
bro.
dad got my mom a Buick LeSabre once as a surprise. She was like, "I want a new car." He got her a used beige Buick LeSabre. She cried.
What's that drift
It was
song?
great.
She cried like she
Yeah,
was. She was
my dad was like, "I got your car." She came outside and just started sobbing. She was like, "Who the fuck is this for?" Dude, it was one of those that had like you could fit like 4 in the front seat.
I know.
Across.
They're the best.
It was great. They are the best.
Dude, I want one.
I liked it. Heavy fucking car, dude. If you accelerate it, it's like a boat. Literally in the front.
I got accused of self gift. He probably likes if your dad's like you and I, alpha as hell. He loves bench seats up front.
Yeah.
Bench seats up front.
It's alpha as fuck.
Bench seats.
I got
up front.
accused. I got accused of self gifting.
Yeah.
I
What'd you do?
bought my mom a book, Living Buddha, Living Christ, and Brittany's like, your mom doesn't want to read about Buddha. I'm like, dude, it'll be good for her. She's
Fine, I'll
like,
take it.
you always give self gifts. I'm like, I'm just giving people stuff they might like. I don't fucking know.
It's good to give people gifts and be like, you should be more like me. You know what I was thinking for you? Why don't you change to be a little more like me?
I thought it'd be good to open up her spiritual horizons, dude.
That's nice.
You know, I was telling Brittany, she's like, you always do that. You think whatever you like, everyone else likes. It's like, it's called autism. Rub it in.
Yeah.
It's called autism.
Speaking of
Rub it in.
autism, I had my family Christmas party this weekend. The entire family is in full Notre Dame gear. The entire family. There was 30 people here, all decked out. There wasn't even a Notre Dame game. There was nothing. It was crazy. Every gift was a Notre Dame gear. It was all generic Notre Dame gear.
God damn.
It was crazy.
Just recycling.
Cousin
It's a
Frank.
pep rally.
Cousin Frank. It was a pep rally. It's always a pep rally.
You guys got the pep up, dude.
We were pep. We were like, are we going to beat Oklahoma State or what?
Yeah. What happened to the car, by the way?
The Buick, she drove it for like 7 years.
Dude,
It was great until she got upgraded to a beige Buick. What the fuck was it? Not
the
the
like the SUV or the
yeah,
crossover?
yeah, the Rendezvous.
That's
That thing was nice though.
That's nice.
That was a nice. The Rendezvous was
Yeah.
tight.
My dad one time for Christmas bought my mom a set of pots and pans. She was upset.
It's pretty disrespectful.
Bought her a set of pots and pans. She was pissed.
I got nothing. My mom. Oh, again, remember last time it was fucking. I paused my game for this.
Yeah.
They've done it again. They got me a pair of aviators, Notre Dame aviators.
Ooh.
They had the Notre Dame logo. Aviators. She was like, "You'd wear these, right?" I was like, "Never, never once."
Dude, those are stunning.
I got Notre Dame aviators and Notre Dame socks,
Really? Would you
like multicolored blue and yellow. I left them at home.
nasty as hell?
I left them at home. And
What,
I
dude?
said,
You're
"Yeah."
such an ingrate. You didn't just bring them.
I'm not a fucking ingrate.
Bring them.
I have no room in my suitcase for crap like that.
You absolutely do. I've seen your suitcase, dude.
What's in there?
One pair of jeans.
True. It is one pair of jeans.
One pair of jeans, like four sweatshirts.
4 black shirts. Yeah, just hoodies.
Losers and losers need each other. They're like it's like a symbiotic relationship.
It is.
True.
The
Dude,
losers just go around and hoodwink
bro,
the
did
losers.
you ever fuck around with one of those 55 plus communities?
No.
There's always like a loser kid that lives in the 55 plus because they can't fly the coop. So they have to make the adjustment.
Yeah.
55 and plus, but you have to make a clause like, and we'll take like 2 of your loser kids. That's it.
But
There's always loser kids kicking around.
while I was driving into my neighborhood, I was thinking about like how nice it would be to be a loser kid.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like just like driving into my neighborhood, being like, nice, I'm home in this sick ass house. I get to just play video games in the basement. Yeah, but no, we're talking like into your 40s.
Dinner's made for me.
You get dinner every night,
Dude,
You don't pay rent. You just munch and then get to go lay and watch movies.
Mommy kisses you every night.
No, mommy and daddy don't like you, but they don't have enough self-respect to kick you out.
I would go to the room like 3 a.m. Like, Mom, I'm having an existential crisis. Can I sleep with you guys?
Mom, I fucking threw up.
Mom, I'm having anxiety about my life choices. Can I sleep with you guys?
Yeah. Sleeping on the floor in your parents' room when you're 48.
Imagine having a panic attack as an adult and just going right in your parents' room and be like, nice, and just
Yeah.
laying down.
It's just us.
Oh, this makes me feel better. Move over, Dad.
We're gonna have to have our
hold me.
parents. Our parents are gonna have to live with us.
I'd love that.
I'm gonna
setup,
do
dude.
that. I think,
Oh, dude, you
unless
have
it's
to.
my mom.
What the hell? You have
I'll
to
let
do
Phil
that.
live.
I almost
Phil
sprained my
can
elbow.
chill.
I almost got bursitis when I pushed up. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, that chair.
I
That
almost
chair
got burst.
sucks.
I almost got tennis elbow, dude.
Dude, he was pissed. You talk about your mom that way? How dare you talk
I
about
can't
your
even
mom
do that
that
anymore. That
way?
used to fire me up, dude. Yeah, it feels good when you get mad.
That's a power, dude. I'm at a Turning Points rally.
Here comes, all right, ladies and gentlemen, your next speaker, Kyle Rittenhouse.
I'm pumped on Manchin too, dude. Do you fuck with Manchin?
Dude,
Oh,
Joe
Senator
I don't know.
Manchin?
at the family Christmas party. Yes, I support Manchin. Obviously, Manchin rules. But there's one lady in my family who's very, very liberal. And this was the Gillis family Christmas party. So she was in a den of full-on Trumpers. Like dudes that were like, fuck that, fuck the mask, fuck vaccines. And she came in, wore a mask the whole time, called my one aunt a white supremacist.
Badass.
I mean, she came in swinging at this, like fought everybody.
What the fuck?
It was great. And then she brought a black Santa
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
so that certain family
Let's
members
go.
could feel represented. She
Nice.
brought that into my
Swag.
parents' house.
Swag.
It was, I've never seen a lady put on a clinic like that. It was awesome. She just came in and fought.
It's fucking. How big was the Black Santa?
It was this doll. It was a Santa doll. And she was like, this way everyone feels included. And everyone was like, all right, what the fuck? And she was like, yeah, you fucking white supremacist. She was
She
swinging.
came in swinging. What kind of flack did she get in return?
Just a lot of secrets and whispers behind her back.
A lot
And
of
it was
stern. She got gut felt it, dude.
Like, oh, the whole family, every Gillis member in there, full Notre Dame gear. Somebody was like, you need to wear a mask. Everyone there was like,
Dude, she brought the lib tornado.
she did.
She brought
And
the lib storm.
I actually sided with her and started going around fighting with her.
Good move.
But she doesn't like me.
What?
She turned your
She,
beautiful
ever
19...
since SNL.
You guys try to fucking.
Ever since SNL, she doesn't talk to me.
Not a fan.
She was not a,
How did she
she's not a
take
fan
your
of my
support?
work.
How'd she take your support?
She didn't even acknowledge that. She would. I kept going up and be like, "Hey, what's going on? Yeah, you got to get the vaccine. I got it. I live in New York, you know."
Dude, who's this? Who is this?
Oh,
What's her relation?
fuck.
What's the relation?
She's married to my dad's brother.
Yeah. So she's the bitch-in-law.
Yeah, but you got to give her credit.
Yeah, no,
gotta
she
give her
fucking
credit.
badass. Yeah.
Came in and fought.
Yeah.
That's all you can hope
2024.
for.
Yeah.
The Atlantic writer was saying in 2024, there's a good chance that like if you see like a Democrat neighbor, their house will get stormed and they'll get like kicked out of the neighborhood.
Oh, really?
They were saying in 2024, what's going to happen is if the election goes the wrong way, Republicans will definitely storm any like blue signage.
They'll
they
start
see.
ripping
Be like,
people's
get
head.
out of my
Yeah,
neighborhood.
yeah.
So that's coming.
They'll see
That
like
makes
Black
sense.
Lives
And then
Matter signs.
liberals will, if anything, like storm like Trump's golf course. Not anyone's personal property, just
Yeah.
like only Trump's golf course. I'm reading this like, dude, you guys are crazy. 2024, it's all going to happen. Or we'll just become Russia. It's like, no, we
They
won't.
need strawberries.
We're going to become China.
They do need strawberries,
Just hold
bro.
them down. Stop!
Come on, dude. I feel like I want to pee. Stop.
Yes.
Yeah, that is good for that lady to come in
I
swinging
supported
like that. It's nice to show up to a party and be like, I'm gonna fuck everyone
I'm
in here
fighting
up.
everyone in here.
Also, too, if you like, imagine going to a place, and maybe she was, using hyperbole, but like to be like, all right, I'm going to a party full of white supremacists.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I mean, she must have believed it enough that she called someone that to their face.
yeah.
She kicked
Or-
in the
or
door
she-
like Biggie Smalls.
So she wasn't
dude.
joking.
She did.
She wasn't
Oh
joking.
no,
She wasn't being like,
this
you
was
fucking white
strictly
supremacists.
business.
True, you don't joke about white supremacy
No,
at
you
all.
don't.
You're right.
People don't like those types of gags.
Come in and be like, I'm gonna attack my fam. Fuck, my parents went to Florida for this Christmas.
Fuck.
They left us. My mom left us,
What are
went to
the brothers
Florida.
gonna do? Are you gonna have a little Christmas party at their house anyway?
I'm gonna go to my Aunt Kathy's on Christmas Eve.
That'll be
but
fun.
I asked my mom what she wanted. She was like, just donate money to the like abortion law fund or whatever. So I have to fund the abortion law for my
You're
mom.
gonna do that?
Yes, my mom's wishes. I want to fund the abortion law.
I don't
my
like
mom,
that.
My mommy trumps everything, dude.
How would your
Sure,
family
mommy.
react? How would your family react to Black Santa?
They wouldn't care.
Everybody would
No?
be pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
Wouldn't care.
Okay. Okay.
No, everybody would. No one. That's the thing. No one in my
Yeah.
family was like upset. Everyone was just like, okay,
Yeah. All right.
great.
Nice
This
move.
is a long-term play though, because like, what Santa comes out next year? Like we're having people over. We got to put the Black Santa out.
I like it. I like having one white, one black Santa.
We have Black Santa on a Christmas
I like
tree.
to segregate the Santas.
True. That'd be
So
yeah.
this one only goes to black houses. This one only goes to white houses.
I should be doing the Predator handshake.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're exactly right. And black Santa has white elves,
True that.
Yeah.
and white Santa has black elves, also known as orcs. And he makes them work.
Dude, this is the crap your aunt's not trying to see, dude.
What?
She just want to hear that.
Funny jokes that black elves are orcs?
Dude, how dare you, dude? Shame.
Brittany hit me. We were watching Lord of the we're watching Lord of the Rings, and we're like, she like, you're watching it, and all of a sudden like the orcs come, and she was like, oh, okay. She's like, the
Oh,
bad
yeah.
guys are just black people.
Yes.
Just black people.
Yeah, they all look like Serena Williams. It's bullshit.
Serena Williams is beautiful, bro.
She's a beautiful woman. So are the
Beautiful as
orcs.
hell, dude.
How do you know I'm not attracted to orcs?
might be orc sexual, dude.
I am. No, Orcai. I'm thinking the Orcai.
No, the orcs, Orcai.
Orcai, yes.
Who's the Orcai?
The Orcai. I mean, you
I
call
didn't get
yourself an
that.
LLTR fan?
I didn't get.
The Orcai?
I didn't get to that part yet.
Have you watched episode 1?
Yeah,
Those are the Orcai.
yeah. I've seen. Well, the orc
The
plus.
big, Orc pluses.
Yeah, dude.
Those are the
Dude looks like Alf.
Fonted Orcai.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are clearly just, and the elves are the whitest people of all time.
Oh,
They're
dude.
just white with long hair,
New Englanders.
firing fucking bow and arrows. Like,
They have like cool, yeah, they have like
and
cool
there's just
robes.
a rabble of black dudes with like machetes. Like, we're gonna get in there. They're like, no, no, you can't.
This is a hemp rope.
You can't get our stuff. We're the Lord of the Rings.
I was telling Brittany that. I'm like, no, they're white. They just have like mud and shit. It's
Yeah.
war paint, Britt. It's war paint.
No, clearly they're the only black people in. I mean, it's without a doubt.
It's war paint, dude.
They really fucked that up. But those sci-fi guys love that. Like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
I love tossing that
I
in.
stand for Jar Jar Binks, dude.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I don't understand what's wrong with Jar
Who's
Jar.
Jar
Binks.
Jar Binks?
Just some slave.
He's not a
Just
slave.
space slave.
He's not a space slave,
Oh,
dude.
we're gonna go over
He's
there.
not a space
In
slave,
what?
dude. He's
Star
not a space
Wars?
slave. He's Jamaican, and he's in the High Council.
I like Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks is not a slave, though.
In what? Star Wars?
Okay,
Or
obviously
yeah.
he's not a slave.
This
Dude.
is a fucking man, dude. Jar Jar Binks Looney Tunes a bunch of people like to
True.
death, dude.
Yes, he does kill like robots and stuff by like falling down.
That's badass.
Are we? Is this Star Wars?
yeah,
This is Star Wars.
This is episode 1, dude. Not
Okay.
episode 4, episode 1.
Is this the one? Is this when girls started writing Star Wars?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, this is when they went back and started to ruin it.
Yeah.
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 And they got one of those like 28-point fucking Star Wars movies.
Yeah. You know what sucks? I find myself doing this. I go back and watch the end of Rogue One a lot when Darth
Yeah.
Vader goes through and kills everybody.
That was pretty
Yeah.
sick.
Why did they not? Why couldn't they do that
Yeah.
for the rest? Like that was the coolest Star Wars thing.
Okay,
All the new episodes. Why couldn't they make them cool like that?
I think episode 1, 2, and 3 is the best like trilogy.
Which
like
one?
if you watch all of them like as one thing, it would like have the best arc.
like
like-
which one? The
Like
Anakin?
episode 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Like cuz it's
Revenge
like,
of the Sith. rules.
sure.
That's my
For
favorite
sure.
one.
Yeah. That's the one.
I'm glad we all are in agreement here. We covered
The
this.
country needs to agree more, dude. Country needs to agree. Yeah, that is
Sir?
absolute best.
Sir.
Yeah. Look at this. Get this on camera. How do you like this?
America. No.
Liberals.
Liberals hate this,
The
dude.
liberals hate stuff like this.
2024, it's all coming down. It's all coming to a head,
Who are you
dude.
gonna vote for in 24?
I don't
Manchin?
know, bro. Man, dude, I like the way Manchin rolls. Dude,
Yeah.
they're coming at him for spiking that like $1 billion or
Yeah,
whatever it is.
trillion. Yeah.
Trillion
Build back
dollars.
better,
I think it's
dude.
like 1.7 trillion BBBs.
Yeah.
He spiked the BBBs, dude.
Yeah.
And anytime they get a quote from him, he's like, "Let me tell you something. I'm from West Virginia.
Yeah.
When you're from West Virginia, you don't worry about stuff like that. Everything he talks about is just
yeah.
West Virginia.
He's
like,
West
I couldn't
Virginia first, dude.
He's dubbed
I
beat
support
first.
that.
Dude,
See
everything.
Bette Midler's tweet?
What?
It was great. She was like, "Oh, sorry that you're from fucking piece of shit West Virginia, where everybody's a junkie and a fucking loser." It was like, "Yo, dumbass."
Yo, that's country mountains. Country
That's-
roads.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, close.
Will you
Mountain
sing Country
mamas,
Mountains?
dude. Mountains mamas.
Yo,
Yo, dude. Did you put
you
fentanyl
eat
on
those
those
cookies.
cookies?
You got some cookies. You feeling good off that cookie?
Yeah, dude, I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling
What
nice.
do you think the funniest thing is that you can even think of?
Yeah.
John Denver, dude. They said that's the guy that's country roads.
Yeah.
John Denver.
What's the funniest thing right now?
Yeah, think about like
What's the ultimate joke
What do you
here?
like dogs?
Dude,
Aren't dogs funny?
dude, I watched a video of a blind dog the other day.
What was he up to?
He was in the car, just like trying to get to the park. He didn't know he was going to the park. His head was out the window. He was blind, and his fucking
You can smell it.
and his tail started wagging. I was like, oh shit, this dog's fucking high. He got.
So he knew he was going to the park.
He's
You
just
could smell the park and
yeah,
got fired up.
Yeah, he knew he was going to the
That's a
park.
delightful thing. That's not
Yeah,
funny.
dude.
That's just a sweet, nice thing.
Yeah.
And you know, the dog wouldn't have enjoyed it so much if his life wasn't very difficult.
I heard that,
Leading up
bro.
to
If he wasn't blind.
You know when you're like when you
blind.
lose one sense, your other senses are heightened.
Yeah, you ever think about that? Here's a yo, Lemaire, what would you rather do? Have no legs or be blind?
All right. Okay. No legs, because then I could get Tesla legs. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Get some Tesla legs. Put my torso on one of those Tesla
What
bots,
about
dude.
no legs and no hands
Ooh.
or be blind?
But you can get like Luke Skywalker hands.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Dude,
That seems like an easy way out of this because
Yeah.
I think you still got to go no legs and hands.
So you can't ever get him.
Blind sucks.
Yeah.
Blind's tough, bro.
Blind sucks.
You can't fix blind.
Yeah, I think they will hopefully soon because that's the worst one.
Yeah.
Blind sucks.
What about deaf is funny?
There's a lot of guys that are blind and don't have any fucking legs.
That's true.
That stinks.
How does that together?
That's
at
gotta
the
be
same time?
kind of chill though. You're just
By
fucking.
the way, how much do you think they fucking love music?
Oh my
Just
god.
no legs, blind, just someone puts headphones on. You're like, this is what it's about.
Dude, when I'm watching LOTR, we had the subtitles on, and it's whenever they play music, it's just 3 musical notes, and you gotta be. I was wondering about deaf people to see in those, be like, oh, they're playing that thing called music people speak of, and being like, interesting.
I wonder if deaf people can feel music. If you put your hand on the chest, like,
That's a good point. You did some crash test dummies on them?
yeah. Once there was this blind guy.
If you're blind and deaf, you're diabetic. I mean, if you're blind and don't have legs, you're diabetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, have some fucking respect, bro.
Or diabetic veteran.
True that.
The ultimate sacrifice.
Diabetic vet.
Yeah. We're fucking man in the sugar fields in Nam. Oh, okay, I'll get out of here. My life in the.
Omer, let's talk about this breakup, bro.
Yeah.
You seem pretty broken up, dude.
Yeah, you seem different, dude.
Huh?
You
I'm
seem
not different,
pretty,
dude.
You seem pretty broken up.
No, dude, I'm okay.
It's never gonna come back.
What the fuck, dude? Relax.
Dude, it's
Just
never coming
relax.
back.
Yeah.
Who's the new girl? Who are you looking at?
There's
now?
no new girls,
No, but
dude.
do you want a new girl? What type? I know you said Indian. Let's
There's no names.
no names.
No names,
Just
dude.
pussy.
Just fucking. Yeah.
I'm trying to get some pussy.
Playboy, dude.
I'm trying to get some milk and pussy.
I'm trying to get some cuddles, dude. I need some fucking.
Yeah, you're
I
a big
need
guy.
you
It'd be
in
nice
hand,
to
dude.
cuddle with you.
Try and live
Girls
with
are
some
like
lady.
cuddling with me.
Yeah.
Not until he fucking turns around and breaks your goddamn heart, dude.
Yeah, a bit of a heartbreaker.
You gotta leave. I gotta get up.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the heartbreak right there. You gotta leave. I gotta get up.
It's a heartbreak hotel, dude.
Yeah, baby, it's 2 p.m. I gotta get up. I gotta go watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And then go to an open mic and bully losers.
Dude, I don't do that, dude.
Yeah, you do. I see
Nah,
you out
dude.
there.
I'm no
I know
bully.
you.
I'm no bully, dude.
Speak
There's
on.
no bully.
No bully?
He's a good guy.
There's no bullies?
There probably should be more bullies. There's no bully.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there should be more bullies. Sonia's a bully.
Is she?
He's a bit of a bully.
That's fun to hear.
Yeah.
You guys gotta get the bees back out there.
True.
He's still out every
Bees
once
will
in a
come
while.
down and crack skulls.
Bees has
He
been
still does
Bees been
sometimes,
floating around.
Yeah, I saw him last weekend
Yeah.
after we
Nice.
hung out.
Yeah.
Bees is doing stand up tonight on my show.
Nice.
Speaking of
Oh, hell
devil,
yeah,
Kyla's texting me.
Oh, nice. Oh, dude. I got the ultimate DOS. And I don't know if this is true or not. Someone told me they used to hang out with Kyla's brother, and his nickname is Leche Sweet. Leche Sweet, dude.
Sweet milk.
Because he would end conversations rather than saying bye, he would go sweet. He'd walk away, sweet. He'd walk away.
Wow.
And Leche, one day he said something about like big boobs and milk and Leche.
Milkers.
Yeah, and they call him Leche Sweet.
Necesitamos leche.
And he'd be like this,
Mama.
all right, guys, sweet. And he would leave.
That's
That's
tight.
a sick-
That's
that's
a
a-
fucking great nickname.
Sickest nickname, Leche Sweet.
Sweet Leche?
Leche
Leche
Sweet. It's the sickest fucking nickname ever.
Mm.
What would your if you had a high school nickname based off of when you were talking about big titties and like the last thing and the thing you would say like as your salutation, what would your name
Probably
be?
Sweet Tooth. Call me Sweet Tooth. Dude, I saw on the ground today, I saw 6 gummy burgers. Somebody dropped 6 gummy burgers.
And the
dude.
wrappers?
Yes, all in the wrappers.
They're so good.
There's dude sick, and they were like literally. I thought someone was trying to trap me. There was like a one, then like 2, then up a driveway like 2 more.
Oh, that was a trap.
I think it was a trap, bro.
That was a trap.
6 packaged gummy
Trying to
burgers.
catch a young Lemaire.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, what would you do if you ran into those gummy burgers?
Like what?
6 packaged gummy burgers.
I would have walked right up to the driveway.
Yeah.
I would have followed
You'd have
it
been
like
in a net.
I'm like, hey.
That was a scene they didn't show from Get Out, dude. Just a gummy burgers.
Just Krabby Patties. Gummy Krabby Patties in the street. Those are so good, dude. I like
Oh,
gummy treats.
God.
Oh yeah, I've been back on my bullshit.
You're off of keto.
Man, been off keto. Keto is a 2-day experiment.
That's true.
I run keto until I drop 8 pounds in one day.
Nice.
And then have diarrhea the next day. And then I'm back on my bullshit. I'm like, all right, mission accomplished.
Oh yeah, you were
I was back home.
gastrointestinally
I
challenged.
was. You put the hex on me.
I'm sorry for that.
I had diarrhea of constipation myself.
It might have been the Omicron, bro.
It could have been Omicrons. It could have been.
Omicron.
I was back on sweet treats.
Yes.
I usually don't eat sweet treats, but my mom and dad had a Christmas party, so there was copious sweet treats.
Sweet treats
Including-
can lead to some.
You're
watery
talking
shits.
gummy burgers,
I'm talking-
gummy worms, sour
No
cream
gummies.
crawlers.
We're not talking
I know.
man. What do you think? I'm a fool? Of course I know you're kidding. We had Tommy made us cheesecake.
Ooh.
Tommy's an exceptional cook. It was
He
some of
is.
the finest cheesecake I've ever had.
Yep.
And I'm not much of a cheesecake guy, but when it's done right, I mean, Mamma Mia.
True.
And some peanut butter chocolate cake from La Castavella. The Wops. We had to hire the Wops to come in and make us sausage, peppers, and beef stroganoff. I had beef stroganoff.
Dude,
What is
I
beef
ate-
stroganoff?
It's just beef and egg noodles.
Sweat. That's awesome.
It was the best. I literally had beef stroganoff 6 straight meals.
do you think the first?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner stroganoff.
That's
Yeah, that was
liquid
definitely
dye.
what happened to my stomach.
Yeah, that's a liquid
My
dye.
stomach got fucked up.
Brittany used to make tetrazzini, and I would eat that for like 3 days straight. It's the same thing. It's
Yeah.
just your stomach just like, all right, let's try this again.
Shane, did you ever think when the first Gillis like touched down on Ellis Island that his like Irish kin will be being fed by some wops?
Oh yeah, we dreamt of this.
Yeah,
Someday,
someday. dude.
someday we're all going to be sitting around being fed by wops, and that is the goal. That's
Yeah.
everybody's goal.
That's true. Absolutely. We got to keep them busy in the kitchen, otherwise they get bad.
Otherwise,
ideas.
they get terrible ideas.
They get bad
I watched
ideas.
Cassini.
Keep them away
When's the
from
last time you
sports,
saw
bro.
Casino?
I haven't seen it in a while.
The bad wops, dude. Bad wops and Jews. The Jews and the wops link up. That does go to my original theory that Italians are just dumb Jews. Casino's the perfect representation. They're both.
sure.
So there's a wop, and then there's a Jew, and the Jew's like, "We gotta chill. Be careful. Here's how we're making all the money." And the wop's like, "I'm just gonna hit everybody in the head." And he's like, "No, don't do that. You're gonna fuck up the money." And they're like, "You don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna hit everyone in the
I'm the
head."
boss.
Yeah. So the wop eventually ruins it. And I don't know if you remember, the wop and his brother get beat to death by other wops
Yeah,
with
that's.
baseball bats in front of each other.
Dude, classic pride.
Did you ever see the movie? Is it Gomorrah? That movie about Italy?
Yeah,
That's just wops backstabbing each other for like 2 hours straight. It's like,
they're jerks.
hey, I finally got it. And then some guy's like, yeah. And he's
Yeah.
like, oh, my brother, how can you? And then it's like, I'm the big guy now. And the cousin's like, yeah. I'm like,
That's it every time.
I thought you were loyal. Loyalty's important.
Is there a mob movie that doesn't end like that?
It'll be nice to
Scarface.
make a happy ending mob movie.
Oh, he's not.
Scarface is Cuban and he does get shot in the back
No,
after
just
killing his best friend.
Starface gets shot 10 toes down in the front, dude.
What?
He's like 10 toes, fucking standing tall when he gets killed.
Yeah, but he gets killed.
Yeah.
And he's high on, he's a drug addict.
Yeah.
I'm so mad that you said he gets shot 10 toes. Yeah, is that what you learned?
Dude, that's Playboy talk.
I hate this new Lemaire.
10 toes down. Jesus Christ. He was selling drugs, cocaine, and murdering people.
And he
man.
murdered his
Guy was a jerk.
sister's love. And then
True.
doesn't he kill his sister there at the end?
He kills everybody.
Does he kill her or just no? She lives.
No, I thought she got killed as well.
Yeah. How does she die?
I think by the FBI. She tried to kill him at one point.
Yes.
He was like, fucking don't do that.
I love you so
fair,
much.
yeah.
He kind of wanted to fuck his sister, which, by the way,
That's
makes sense.
Yeah.
That is a very common WAP theme. Although that was just Al Pacino, his WAP coming out.
he probably
in the
demanded
they're like,
that
"Can
be
you
in the
please
script.
stop trying to fuck your sister? That's not part of it. But she is so beautiful. Nobody else should love her but me.
He's like, no, the script's all wrong.
Yeah,
I hate the sister's beautiful.
she was hot as fuck in that. You remember his sister in Scarface?
Yeah, man.
I hope she wasn't too young. Now that I'm thinking back, I haven't seen it in a while. I bet she was a young lady in that.
Probably like 18, 19.
I bet she was a young woman in that feature film.
If your sister was hot, would you keep your bloodline strong?
No, Lemaire, what the hell?
I don't have
sex with my sister.
Dude, I don't know, dude. What if she's fucking like crazy hot?
No.
No?
No, you wouldn't. If you had a sister, you'd understand. That's
I don't have a sister. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
no, you
dudes.
wouldn't
I'm
wanna do
sorry.
that. You wouldn't have sex with your sister.
All right.
You gotta stop the pornography, bro.
Huh?
Dude, I'm telling you, and I'm not. This isn't me being like, oh, I don't watch porn or anything. I can't watch it anymore.
Yeah.
It's too ridiculous.
Yeah.
I watched it today.
It's too fucking ridiculous,
It
bro.
was great.
I turned it off.
It was a nice Chechen porn.
Really?
Nice Chechen prostitute. Goes into a van. The boys pay her. She has fun. What is the problem here?
This was just a. It was like an arched. I guess there's a subgenre of arched backs. So like chicks and doggy style arching their backs.
Yeah.
But the whole time the dude.
That's
was,
cool as hell.
Yeah, dude. But it's like when it's presented as like that's a specific thing. I don't know. That was like whatever. But it was like a 45-year-old dude just fucking like. And I was like, it's fucking.
Yeah, that's no
I
good.
can't see this guy like actively enjoying himself.
Yeah.
Just being like, ugh. And he was like, it was weird,
He's
dude.
flexing a little.
He was like tanned. Yeah, like when male porn stars take too good of care of themselves, it kind of fucks me up. It's just kind of like, dude, this isn't about you at all.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
But I do want to see you rail the shit out of this lady.
Yeah, like
So I'd like to see you in some type of.
just something, bro.
Yeah.
But he was trying to steal a scene, and it was like the whole thing was like, this is too ridiculous. I don't know. I get just kind of like, ugh,
There's nothing wrong with that.
it's too much for me.
There's nothing wrong with porn.
Oh.
Porn's bad. You are right
It's
about
getting
it. But
it's getting weirder. Or I'm
I
just
have
getting,
fun watching it.
That's why
I
only
want
come
to, dude.
ads
I want to
now.
have fun. I'm
I
like,
don't. I
let
mean, I
go
don't
of
like
all.
sit down and look at it. But
Yeah.
if I have 5 minutes, I'll fire one off. Go
It's
about
all
my business.
pure maintenance, bro. It's pure.
Yeah.
I was getting like cum cramps
Sure.
right on like my right side, and I was like, I just got to get this out of me before I start my day.
But no, now that I have a lady, I like to save it up for her.
Yeah,
Save
dude.
up my seed 2-3
It's
days,
the best.
no fap, and then you hit it. Then you enjoy sex with her.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like a fucking monotonous, hellish chore. No, just kidding. She listens to this. She's gonna be like,
I'm
Man,
No,
I'm gonna
you,
have to
you got to
deal with
save it up. But sometimes you save it up, and then it's just for whatever reason. Say your wife's pregnant or whatever, you miss. It's just not happening, and it could be like a week or
yeah, but
so.
then you get to whack off after a save up, which is such a victory.
That's what you do.
Yes,
But I'm telling you, for me,
and that's
they're-
fun, dude.
they are fun, but they become if you save up too much, it's almost pleasureless. You're literally just kind of being like, "Ugh." You just get it out of yourself.
Oh, that's just crazy.
But it's not bad. I mean,
I'll go a couple of days without realizing it, and then on like the third day, I'll be like, "Oh, nice!
Nah, dude.
I get to
Ow.
have a sweet treat today. I get to explode salmon.
mine's
not-
now expanded now
I get
to
to
like
fucking explode.
that's
and launch.
7. That's 7 days for me now.
Yeah.
Really,
I hold it in for like 7 days and me showering and being like,
really. You get
goddamn, you get like you're holding all your cum. Dude, I'm used to fucking firing
There's
them
a
off.
crick in my
My
head.
body's not used to all this goddamn cum, so my body's kind of like, what the hell's going on over here?
Yeah.
I've been trying to retain it just because of the Omicron, bro. I want to retain all my vitamins and stuff.
That's true.
So,
Omicron can't beat cum.
dude, if you store all your cum up, dude, there's no way. I actually thought about that. I've been getting a lot of mucus, and I'm like, is my cum turning into mucus and it's coming out of my nose? It's
This is
pretty
something-
cum-like.
yeah.
Mucus is cum's very mucus.
Cum is a mucus.
Of course.
Yeah, it is. It's
It's a mucus membrane.
Viscous,
it's very viscous, dude.
right?
If someone cummed into a sink, you'd know they didn't hawk a Luger,
Maybe.
huh?
It would be in the sink.
Yeah, you get the water slugs.
Yeah, sink
true.
slugs.
Yeah, cum is
Slug.
like the Navy SEAls of like the viscous. And it needs to be hydrophilia.
Yes.
Phobic actually. It's like, dude, how about that?
How about that? Shout out
Very
to whoever
faithful
sent us
listener,
that.
dude. Sent us a shirt signed by the guy who slayed Bin Laden.
Apparently, this is an autographed shirt.
Autographed military
Apparently, it's
shirt.
autographed by
Autographed
the
uniform.
guy who killed Osama bin Laden.
The
He
operator.
looks over us.
The operator, bro.
He's a smooth operator.
The operator.
Let me tell you something.
Recently, actually, yeah, he got kicked off.
Delta?
Apparently removed from Delta. I looked up. I was like, "Who is this guy?" I looked him up. He took a picture of his face without a mask on. Delta being like, "I'm not a pussy," and Delta fucking kicked him off.
Delta said, "Get the hell out
Delta
of here."
barred him from flying. Also, dude, I got another interesting factoid today as well. I was looking up. Remember the guy from the Saint Lunatics who has the?
Yeah,
Little flip.
Murphy Lee.
It's not Murphy Lee, dude. I thought it was Murphy Lee too.
It's do you know it? Don't tell me.
It's a little flip.
It's not Lil
Chingy?
Flip.
It's not Lil Flip.
No,
It's not
It's
Chingy,
in the
dude.
Saint Lunatics.
You're right.
You're not gonna guess it.
Yes.
I thought it was Murphy
I am
Lee.
gonna get it.
You're
I
not
used to
gonna
love
get
this
this
guy, dude.
Ooh.
He used to have fucking silly string.
guy.
He's got a wild
Do you
name.
know his name?
Yes, I do. Hold on, tell the story about him. I'll think on his name.
Okay, so apparently, so he's pissed, dude. He didn't get cut in. It's
Not Murphy Lee. Hold on.
He didn't get cut in on the pie. I'll read the dude. The quote from his fucking thing is so funny. So basically, what's up?
You found it?
Yeah, dude. So, damn, I can't find the article I had.
What is it?
Slow down.
Slow down?
Slow down.
Oh, I would have never got that.
Slow down.
It's City Spud
It's slow down, bro.
Slow down.
with the half mask
With a half mask with the Phantom of the
and
Opera.
the silly string. Silly string.
No, it is slow down.
It's slow down, bro.
down.
Slow down.
Okay.
Yeah, man. That's him.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Dude, so someone asked him like, yo, so like how did that whole thing play out? This is the response. I might fuck around and get emotional talking about how all the money was getting split up. Shit was crazy. Motherfuckers was eating and I wasn't one of them. I was snacking.
That's great.
I was lunching, having lunch
He
every
won't.
now and then. Motherfuckers was having 4-course meals and I didn't have shit to do with shit.
City Spud. Damn.
So they go into the article and he's like, yeah, I didn't rap. Yeah, I didn't make any of the music, but I was absolutely indispensable to the hype I provided.
He was.
just a hype man, dude.
He's one of the most memorable thing about the St. Lunatics.
Yeah.
He got no money.
He was
What
a fan
the
of the
fuck?
Black Opera.
He was.
He really was.
Yeah.
It is.
He got
Would
apparently
have
he
never
was,
got slowed down.
he was just snack. No, they were
Slow
eating,
down.
bro. He was snacking. Imagine how pissed you'd be if you're just snacking while everyone's eating. 4-course meals. You're eating lunch, dude. Everyone's eating 4-course
You gotta
meals.
think about the St. Lunatics. Nelly's the head right there, dude.
So when they would do a gig, Nelly would take half, and he'd give the other half to the rest of the lunatics.
to the St. Lunatics.
And then the
That's
St.
actually pretty fair.
very fair.
It's generous.
And then the
was-
St. Lunatics
yeah.
would go to Slow Down and be like, here's like $50. I don't know.
Yeah.
Slow Down was pissed, bro. Imagine snacking, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
so getting some McDonald's. That was me doing slow down.
It's crazy, man. Normally you're on top of your game. This is
dude.
wild.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm fucking. I don't know, dude.
Swing batter, batter, swing batter, batter, swing batter up.
Yeah,
I'm the first to swing with that home run. Hit me with your god thing. High wing, fuck a duck. Maybe not because I got some swing batter, batter. Huh?
That's Murphy Lee, bro.
Is it?
Murphy Lee. Was it Murphy Lee first up front?
Shake Your Tail Feather was Murphy Lee as well.
Oh,
I think that was Murphy Lee. I think he was first at batter. Or that you might have been
St.
doing his
Lunatics were
verse.
pretty cool.
Shake a tail.
They ruled, bro.
How you guys about D12?
I used to like D12.
That failed hard. That
Yeah, it did fail.
felt pretty
But-
hard. They were tight. Purple Hills.
Purple Hills was awesome.
That was tight.
That was like it.
Fight
Fight
music.
music ruled. There was that one
My
fat
band.
guy.
My band.
Bizarre.
Bizarre was the only one to kind of.
No, what's his name?
Proof.
Proof. Yeah.
Proof was good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then he's
True.
deceased. Well, we've reached that part of the show
We talk about
where I think it's
dead
done.
rappers. Yeah.
Where the show is reached
Where we at,
its
104?
final conclusion. It's pretty good, man. That's not.
Also, speaking of St. Louis, you guys can catch me there. January.
Oh, yeah.
January 7th and 8th.
Look
dude.
at that,
That's why I was
man.
looking up St. Louis facts. January 7th and
Those
8th.
facts.
Helium.com.
Are you gonna go to the Arch?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the fucking Arch. Are you kidding me?
You'd be surprised. I've been there twice. Never went to the Arch.
I don't really leave. I don't
Actually,
go that
only
far.
went there once.
But yeah, go to Helium. Go to my Instagram. There's like
Yeah.
stuff. Click the tickets, man.
Go to Matt's show in St. Louis, or
Or
on New Year's, if you live in California, come to the Irvine Improv and celebrate the new year with me. Ring it in.
that'll be nice.
You know? How many more do we have left?
Yeah.
This could be it.
Someone was asking about
Especially
Northern
a-
California. They're asking if you're going
Yeah.
to Northern Cali.
I don't fuck with no cow, dude. No, I was just there. I was open with Louis. I did shows.
Yep.
Then January 6th, 7th, and 8th in the Big Apple. Caroline's on Broadway. Come to that.
That'll be big.
That's going to sell out. So hurry
That'll
up.
be big.
Buy tickets for that if you can. 6th, 7th, and 8th. Caroline's on Broadway. And then the 13th, 14th, and 15th of January, come to Tacoma, Washington, the Tacoma Comedy Club. Lemaire, what do you got?
Oh, fucking City Winery at
nice.
January 26th. Come to that show. Me and
you
Tony
doing
Rock
stand up
on
the
the
day
show.
before my birthday, bro?
Yeah.
It's kind of jacked up.
I mean, I don't know.
It was just my birthday. You didn't even say happy birthday, dude.
Dude, I fucking
What the
said it
fuck?
the very next day.
What the fuck?
I always think your birthday is in November for some reason.
Have we done a podcast since my birthday?
Yeah, we did it.
We did?
Last week.
That's probably why I was struck down with melancholy so hard.
To be fair,
Anytime it's your birthday, you feel like
I sent
crap.
you. Yeah, it sucks, bro.
fair.
It
Say,
sucks.
damn, dude, I'm 34.
I sent you a text that morning at like 6:30.
Shane,
So
you
I
look good
basically
for
the same day.
No, I don't look great, Lemaire. Thanks,
Good
though.
shit.
You're just horny as shit.
You look great for 34.
Shut
dude.
the fuck up, Lemaire. You trying to make fun?
So you're
I'm not
34.
making fun, dude.
Yeah, I'm 34 years old.
Nice. That's what's up.
34
That's-
is tight.
That's the year, dude. all the pieces connect.
33 was tight. 34 is gonna be tight as shit.
Oh yeah. Wait till 36, dude.
36 that's dying time.
That's awesome.
That's when I'm getting towards the end of my rope.
Oh yeah.
The world's in your hands.
That's when I gotta
36.
make some changes lifestyle wise.
Senior citizen, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolute senior citizen.
All right, let's go to Helium and do stand up together,
do it.
guys. It'll be fun. Thanks.
The Wild Wild West.
Hey.
Wild Wild
Come on.
West.
There it is. I need a slap.
Are we on?
Imagine you're slapping a thick rump, dude.
What the fuck?
How would you slap if it was a thick rump?
Yeah, let me see if it was a fat ass and you were behind it.
Let me see.
Wild Wild.
Oh,
whoa.
So you're gonna line your hand up on it and make sure you don't.
You're gonna get there so you don't actually get inside a cheek accidentally.
True.
That's a very sensitive area to smack a girl.
Oh yeah.
Inside
Sometimes
the
they
cheek.
go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You mean they're like in their
When you
butthole?
accidentally connect with the crack a little.
Oh yeah, dude. That's.
Because I'm fucking. I don't even know. I don't hold at all.
I just
when I'm
cried-
dogging, I go.
Dude, I just karate chopped them right on the butthole. Just fucking. Dude, if you gave a girl a karate chop on the butthole, not as hard as you could, obviously, because you'd split her in half.
Yes.
But if you did like a quick fucking to the butthole, they'd probably do something.
I mean, yeah. If you can split a,
They'd probably
you
do
can split
something.
brick. I can split a brick. I have no doubt I can split
Girl's
a
butthole would be nothing.
Girl's butthole would just.
Yeah, dude, give me three.
You'd
two
stack
buttholes.
3 of them on top of each other.
And they'd all just come. Oh, it's probably what all girls really want is to be cut in half from the butthole. Ma'am,
I hit
Ma'am?
my girl with a funny one this morning.
what'd you get her?
You would have liked it. She
What'd
came
you-
in the room and she was looking for her laptop, and it was in the bed. And I was like, "What do you want?" And she goes, "My laptop." I go, "When do you want it?" She goes, "Now." And I go, "What do you want?" She goes, "My laptop." I go, "When do you want it?" She goes, "Now." It's a fun little trick. You can
That was a
get
very good
If you see
trick.
somebody looking for something, hit them with, "What do you want?"
When do you want it?
And then they go, "Now." And then you start a chant. You go, "What do you want?" It's a fun trap.
That is fun to get them caught up. They get peeved.
No, she liked it.
Did she like that?
She had a fun laugh, and I said, "Ma'am,"
Pleasure doing business with you.
I said, "Pleasure eating your pussy."
Sorry, I almost chopped you in half.
I might have sex with just the boots and the hat today
Why wouldn't you?
because it would.
You
I
could.
look like Foghorn Leghorn.
Donghorn, leghorn.
Yeah,
dude.
big dong horn.
Come on, dude.
You know I got a fucking fat dong.
I can't.
I said fat dongy.
I can't wait till when my career takes off enough for me to get a full fucking penoplasty. When I get my
Oh,
dick,
yeah.
when I get my dick implant,
What
I
are you
can't
thinking?
wait. Oh my god, I'm going.
You going 6 gun?
Yeah,
Getting a big long
barrel.
shooter.
I'm gonna get a barrel. I'm gonna
Yeah,
widen first.
extendo.
I'm gonna widen up. I'm gonna
I
widen
gotta
up
get the
first.
extendo. I
I'm
might
gonna
get the
keep length.
barrel.
I'm gonna widen.
I might get a sack extension. Just a barrel. Get a Tommy gun for a dick, dude. It's like big dongy.
I'm gonna get blue contacts and get my
Scratch my
dick
throat.
widened. I'm gonna get blue contacts, LASIK to get better. I want to try to get 20/10 LASIK. My vision's fine, but I want to get pilot's vision and then a wider penis,
That's all you gotta do.
and then see what's up. I'll take it from there. Take it from there.
Damn it. It's
Yeah,
upstairs.
I might do 20/10 pilot's vision and then just talk my wife into doing like a group Tinder profile.
Yeah, get cat eyes. Get cat eyes, and then go full fucking swinger with your wife.
If I got a fake 9 and cat eyes, dude.
Yes.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
What else is? What is there? What is there left
It's
in
the
life?
top of the mountain.
9-inch fake dick and cat eyes.
9 lives too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then you gotta get extension braids so you can get cornrows.
for sure,
Long cornrows, cat eyes.
dude.
Yeah.
I just
it's
become
over.
riffraff.
It's over.
I just become riffraff.
true. You're essentially riffraff at this point. Shark teeth.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man. So
What's up?
did I talk to you about JP?
No.
That was after. Oh, I went and
Saved
saw,
it.
I
You
went and
saved her.
saw Jordan Peterson.
Awesome.
Got to meet him after. Went to the green room to meet the esteemed Dr. Peterson. By the way, that shit ruled.
Yeah.
It was like really good. At first, I went with Francis Ellis.
Nice.
So me and him were just sitting there. Francis, for a Harvard man, didn't really follow along too well.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's more abstract shit. Francis is a book man.
High in openness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to
you're high in
pretend.
openness.
Francis was like, "Do you understand this?" I was like, "Yeah, shut up. I'm
Yeah,
listening."
dude.
No, I didn't understand. At one point, he's like, "That's a Freudian nightmare, isn't it?" And I was like,
who the fuck is Freud? We had a good laugh.
That's fun.
Yeah, but at one point, this is what made me laugh, and I mean this story with all due respect to Dr. Peters, and Michaela. This is complete respect.
Absolutely.
All right, so
I mean, dude, exactly.
yes, tip of the hat
Respectful as hell.
to the Canadians, our neighbors up north.
Stay strong. Stay strong.
Justin from Canada, and we so we get done. One of the things he's talking about is how when you look at something, you're always valuing something. So like your eyes, you value things naturally. So whatever you're looking at, you're valuing that. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. All right. So whatever you're looking at, that's not the most important thing to you, but your eyes, you've decided you've got a value system.
Sure.
Something moves quickly, you look at it because it could be a threat, something like that. So you're assigning value at all times, basically, was what I gathered. Anyway, we get done. I'm talking to Michaela and Jordan, and while he's talking to me, I was just looking at Michaela's tits. And it was making me laugh so much that I was like, while talking to him, I was like, I've assigned value.
This is better.
And this is nothing but respect.
Of course.
I wasn't like oogling. I just happened to look over and see them.
They attracted, you thought it was a threat. They caught your field of view. Like, is that a fucking buffalo? No, they're just
That was
titties.
not a threat.
They're just them titties.
It was just them titties.
Them titties.
Them Canadian, that Canadian shot down.
You caught them in your line of vision.
I saw some of that Ottawa pussy.
He said, is that a woolly mammoth? No, that's some motherfucking titties.
That's
in a
some
sweater.
milkies. It's Canadian milks.
That's some big natties.
And then I went back to respecting the doctor.
That was big natties.
I saw some naturals.
You assign value to them. He's like, I value
But
those.
in my head, I was like, should I tell them how funny that is? Like I was almost gonna tell him.
He would have fucking rolled his sleeves up.
He may have fought me.
Well, he might have actually been like, well, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
It's clever. But
Yeah.
he would have went,
But that's extremely disrespectful what you've done.
yeah, or he might carry a knife.
Yeah, he could have killed me on the spot.
He might have.
If I was
Or just
dispatched by JP, that'd be pretty tight. Sent to the next realm.
gains all your powers. He just Highlandered you. He probably has it. He probably keeps a blade on him. I would imagine he keeps that thing on.
Something. Bow staff up his sleeve that he can.
He might have staffed you. That was a wise move to keep that under your fucking. Man.
Yeah.
If that's a joke. I think he would have been like.
I think that's a joke that even if they heard it now, they wouldn't really like that much. But I thought it was a funny goof.
That is a funny goof, and he might have giggled, but I don't know. I feel like because
He's a funny guy. He had some funny quips.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's a fucking. He's like a musician, right?
I don't like that.
Did you see the song? I don't know. Again, I will look at things on YouTube and I'm half paying attention.
JP has a song
I
out?
think he just cut a track.
No.
It sounds like a Pink Floyd tune. It's sick, dude. I didn't think it was him. I thought he put out a weird music video. And he's
putting out music that my fears could be coming true that he is a glory hound.
Oh, I mean, it's total glory, yeah. 440 or 432? What do you mean? The frequency in which his music. It's probably 440 if I had to guess. Although Pink Floyd apparently recorded in 432, and it does sound very Floyd-esque. So, Good Doc might have been 432.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he's for sure. I mean, we're all glory hounds at some level, and he is for sure. But he doesn't. He uses his glory houndness for. I would say
it was fucking crazy just watching him. He has a hand.
Oh, he's like, crazy, dude. He's in the ether, dude. He's fully in the ether. And he's like,
he's just walking around.
But it makes sense when he goes.
And then he pauses. He like freestyle raps for like a second.
Yeah, he's Doctor Strange, dude. I think
he is Doctor Strange. He's Doctor Strange's for sure. But the first I was sitting there, the first like 20 minutes, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
Because the first 20 was tough.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what the fuck he was saying.
It's a weird thing to strap into, too. I saw him in Upper Darby.
I was there.
Yeah.
Same show.
Yeah. Me and Spud went.
Yeah.
Separately.
Me and the Sponge went. The Sponge absorbed very little. He doesn't like JP. Because the Sponge is just a CNN lib.
Well, he did have when they brought out that Midas touch shit. Peterson got hit with that. He got hit with like a mechanized media machine that's beholden to the Democratic Party.
That's what Francis was saying when we were walking in. He was like, "Isn't this guy like an alt-right guy?"
No.
And I was like, "I don't think."
No, dude.
I was like, I don't think I can think of one thing.
Dude, he recorded all of his lectures, and they were sick, and it was just like Jungian archetypals, nothing in there that was kind of political.
I love Jungian archetypals.
Dude, it was nasty as fuck. Just watching Pinocchio, I'm like, this is what this means. And you're like, oh, dude, oh my God, this is so fucking sick. It's awesome. And then he just at one point just spazzed about that. But once he spazzed at the bill, they're like, he's all right.
Yeah.
But he was basically, he said what everyone was thinking.
About Pinocchio.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of called it, dude. Remember like 3 years ago when he was like, this is how totalitarian systems emerge? Everyone's like, shut up.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like, I hope the
Show
government
us your
doesn't
papers.
freeze my assets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been
Dang
watching the
gummit.
fucking Canadian, I think Parliament. I guess they have a Parliament or something.
Yeah, when they've been yapping, talking
Dude,
shit.
they're fucking.
They're like the British. They have a British parliament.
Dude, have you been watching those things when
There's
they?
clips of them talking shit.
Oh my god, the conservatives are so funny.
Yeah.
They did, like when they did they had a whole Jewish off because Trudeau
Yeah, I
came
saw
and
that.
was like, "I'm not saying." Cause basically, they were like, "Dude, you didn't even go talk to the truckers." Trudeau was basically like, "They're Nazis."
Yeah.
In more or less, he was like, "They're supporting Nazis." Blah blah blah. I don't know that anything. And then like a lady with you would think she'd be a lib. She had a wild hairdo, and I was like, "Oh, I guess because their colors are reversed."
I saw her. Was she the one
Blues and
demanding an
conservatives.
apology?
Huh? Yeah, she
Yeah,
she
it was
was
great.
Jewish. She's like, as a Jewish woman, I find very blah 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 blah. And the guy, dude, people started busting out like, my great grandfather was, and like the liberals were like, well, my grandfather was Jewish, and the one guy fired back with like, I'm half Jewish, and like I didn't,
Yeah.
but they actually escaped before the Holocaust, but it was
They still didn't like it.
it was a lot, and
They were
it's-
pissed.
We demanded it, and Trudeau better apologize, dude. It was a Jewish off. They had a total Jewish off. Which side was more Jewish and who was right? It was so
Yeah.
fucking funny.
Yeah,
It was great.
Yeah, they have British where they all just yell at each other, and then one side's like, "Oh,
Dude.
we got him on that one."
The conservatives
Oh.
and the conservatives just talk over it. When the libs talk, the conservatives just like boo, like start like shut
Yeah.
up. But dude, they hit Trudeau with like who's like this guy's done blackface more than he can remember. He's gonna say something's racist, dude, and the whole place is just like
Crushed him.
crushed him, dude. He left. He walked out.
Yeah.
Trudeau walked out.
What a sis, dude.
Trudeau, coward,
Yeah, coward.
retard.
Complete retard coward. Trudeau's getting...
He stinks, dude.
Yeah, he stinks.
He stinks.
He does stink. Did you hear that quote of his about like it was old? I was watching Bill Maher. Not a big deal. Turns out I'm getting psyoped. He's tip of the liberal spear.
What do you mean?
I just was around some geniuses this weekend.
So what are they saying? He's
Mullen and Sam Hyde, and I was told that I was a retard.
How's he?
Turns out I'm a retard.
How's he the tip of the liberal spear?
He's like one of the major talking heads they go through. Like how he's starting to be like, yeah, the vaccines are bad.
Yeah, they're going to flip flop.
Yeah.
That's going to naturally. It's naturally going that way.
Yeah.
And they're going to come out and be like, well, they're going to say, well, the vaccine did its job, and that's why we're at this place today. And then come out and say like, and then we're going to be the good guys to get to repeal everything. That's the big fight right now. Philly's still holding out, dude.
Hold on. Trudeau had a quote about the anti-vaxxers. And he was like, a lot of them, most of them, or not a lot of them, not most of them. He was like, many of them are racist, misogynists. And he's like, and as a leader of a country, you have to decide, do we even tolerate them? It's like, yo, chill, bro.
Oh,
What do you mean tolerate them?
Yeah,
Are
dude.
you going to kill them?
Dude, it's, yeah, that's what
freeze their assets and put them in camps?
he's,
Yeah.
why not? Why not?
What
You
the hell?
think Trudeau wouldn't lock me? He would fucking throw
Yeah, I
me
know
under
he
the
would.
well, dude. If he got his hands on me, dude, I'm like a Bond villain in the Canadian Parliament.
What do you think
Who's that
Trudeau
guy?
would do to you?
He would fucking lock me. He would probably disappear my whole family.
He'd probably sneak in your house with blackface at night.
He would. He'd sneak it for
And
sure.
he'd be like, this isn't, you know.
This isn't this
You'd
guy.
shine a flashlight on him. He'd be like, no, this isn't what you think it is. You're like, God damn it, Justin from Canada.
You
Knock
think-
it off.
Do you think he was special ops? That's why
Probably.
he was in deep camo.
He kept going to parties still from work.
He might have been a spy.
Yeah, he was Castro's son. It was special agent. I wish I knew anything about Canadian bullshit.
Oh, you just gotta-
other than just going, Trudeau's gay.
You just got to
And I
watch
see-
him. Oh, my grandfather fought in World War II, and it's a shame that you'd bring that up. You should apologize. And
I've
everyone's
seen
like,
that.
"Ah."
I've seen those clips.
You should
But I still don't
apologize.
understand what's happening.
Justin Trudeau basically called them all woman-hating Nazis.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, my grandfather fought in World War II.
No,
Apologize.
I've seen the clips. I'm saying I don't understand what's happening.
That's what's happening.
No,
They're
no.
all-
There's
the
more to
Canadians-
it.
Canadians, dude, the Canadians get together and they tell each other sad stories.
Yeah, true.
Oh, in
All right.
1942, my grandfather fell on the shores, and you should really apologize. Well, Mike, I have a sad family story too, eh? You should
Yeah.
listen to mine. It's just sad stories. That's Parliament.
That was your theory on Canadians.
They do.
That was your theory on Canadians forever, right?
They get drunk and they corner you and they're like, I'm having a really tough time.
Yeah.
I'm having a tough go at it.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's so cold all the time. It's like, yeah, it is.
We lost our great grandmother a couple of months ago and I've gained 10 pounds. And I don't know what to do.
The natives keep fucking taking our ski-doos or whatever, our snowmobiles.
And now we're not allowed to throw stuff at them anymore. And I'm just confused. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, baby.
I don't know what to do. Our leader is in blackface and otherwise he's a good fellow, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very confusing. Yeah, they're sad and confused at all times.
They love sorries.
Dude, they have the sorrows.
Yeah, they have guilt. They have guilt
True.
constantly. It's that Canadian guilt.
Big
I'm
time.
sorry. I'm very sorry about everything. It's bloody.
What happened
Bloody
to
rule.
what happened to my great grandmother's a tragedy.
It's the bloodiest rule. That's what he kept saying.
Really?
JP kept calling things bloody and being like, it's the bloodiest.
It's a curse.
It's like, dude, no, I know it is.
It's
It's
a
just
curse.
a funny curse
I
to
know.
hear.
It's so- nobody
I'm aware.
cares. Nobody. No, but it's just so funny because it's like,
Yeah, it's a
Is
curse
that
word,
edgy to
and
use?
everybody in America is like,
yeah.
why is he talking British? What the fuck is this? Dude, the crowd is just there to be like, say something about cancel culture.
For sure.
Yeah, but at the end, he gave a very stirring speech.
Really?
Yeah, he got emotional.
He's nice, dude.
Yeah,
I
it
like
was good.
it. He's got a. He said before he has a feminine temperament or feminine archetypal temperament or something.
Yeah,
His personality type.
it's a sick way to psychologize being like, I'm kind of fucking gay. Yeah, I'm pretty gay. I have a feminine archetype
If you're high in openness, you're running a danger
of being gay.
of feminine having. Dude, if you're more interested in people, they say you more lean
Yeah, it's
towards.
chick shit.
I have a feminine archetype as well. It's fair enough. I mean, it's just it's difficult.
It's really hard for me.
Friends would play with cars, and I'd be like, "Well, what's going on with you, bud? How's your parents?"
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I had a guy corner me one time, and it wasn't even his problems. He was like, "My buddy's wife's a bitch. She's so mean to him, and I can't take it. It's tough to watch." And I'm like, "You got to get out of this." And he's like, "I can't."
You gotta just distract them with hockey.
True.
Toss it on. Toss the puck, and they're like, "Oh, who's playing?" That's it. That's all they do.
Oh, it's so fucking funny.
I wonder if any of the truckers are listening to this now.
The truckers?
I wonder if anybody sitting in that convoy is listening right now.
Truckers
dude.
are the only ones who don't do it.
They're the only ones
They
that
keep
can.
their stuff to themselves
trying
and just hit
so
the road.
hard.
They just hit
Yeah.
the road and they're like, I gotta get
Yeah,
on the
right.
road."
They're all on the CB all day. I'm going too fast and I'm sorry.
Oh, they're coming to take our tires off. They're fucking moving us with tow trucks. I don't want it. They're freedom fighters. They are freedom fighters. They are absolute freedom fighters, dude. I had a ribbon. I actually moved myself. I moved myself to the point of tears today, dude.
Why?
I was in my kitchen just thinking about how much I love my family and my friends and everyone in my country, and I moved myself to tears. Swear to God, I choked myself up.
Nice.
I was like, I hit the Peloton this morning. And I was like, I just want to keep my body in good shape so I can be around for the people I love as long as I can. And I was like, and I love this country so much. And I literally started to almost cry.
Jesus
I was like,
Christ.
I'm so sad. Everyone's having a tough time right now.
Where are you going? What is it? What is it? Your period or
I
something?
hit the Peloton hard, dude.
The Peloton. Well, the Peloton releases estrogen.
What? No, it was. I had a killer '90s playlist. Oh, it's fucking Goo Goo Dolls. Iris was playing too.
That'll get you.
That got me. Goo Goo Dolls got me. I was getting
Wait,
my.
which one's
ready.
Iris? Is that Hold on.
And I can't live to
Yes,
live
dude.
to
When I was
live. That got me.
when I was in 3rd or 4th grade, I looked at my yearbook at a girl I liked and played Iris in my room. And I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday. Just like Karina or whatever her name
That'll
was.
get you,
Yeah.
man. Iris got me.
Iris is good.
It was playing. I had a killer '90s playlist going, and I was like, I was getting Maya ready for school, and I was like, I just worked out, and I felt good about it, and I started being like, man, dude, I fucking love my friends so much. I love my family. I was like, I love my wife. We were working on stuff, so we're getting along a lot better.
I was gonna say you and me just had a talk. No, I'm just joking. It wasn't a bad talk.
I know.
It was. I know they're always listening.
It's girl. I know.
My mom, her
Sputnik,
mom
dude.
listens. They are Sputnik, dude. We had a Ruski upstairs just now installed on a
I know,
shelf,
dude.
dude.
You got fuck. You probably got little holes, little spy cams.
Turns out my girl is not Ukrainian. She is in fact Russian. It's been a psyop, dude.
KGB.
She pretended to be Ukrainian.
She's KGB.
Now she's like, yes, we must take all of Ukraine. It is ours. It is rightfully. I hear her. She speaks at night. When she's asleep, she's like, yes,
True. We need to extend the plains. This is
we
an easy
need
march.
more Ukraines.
It's an easy march, right? It's a straight lowland right into the capital.
We
must defend
need the capital of Kyiv. We need the Russian. What the fuck do they need shit for?
Because
dude?
it's you can just walk right into their cap. They need a long. They need to make
Bro.
that a long fucking walk.
You keep talking about buffer states like it's fucking World War II, bro.
I am World War II, dude. I'm reading fucking Goodbye
wait,
Darkness.
Finish the book.
I'm reading Goodbye Darkness. I'm stuck in the fucking Eastern Front, dude.
No,
guys
that's not
like
the
me,
Eastern Front. That's
guys like me didn't. I'm saying I'm in fucking Papua New Guinea, dude.
yeah, that's not the East. That's the Pacific Theater.
Yeah, that's way east, China ways.
That's well for us. That was our Western Front.
True, but I try to use the language of like the East. I try to be respectful.
I think the Eastern Front is Russia. And,
True, they can't. Yeah, they flew from California. I get what you're saying.
No,
but at the
East-
same time, dude, it all becomes the same thing. It's
it is a
the circle.
Oh, you're saying it's not
the
there? It's
circle's
not
complete-
flat,
The
dude.
circle's complete.
You're saying here it's not flat?
Dude, it's fucking a ball.
It's a ball.
Yeah. So when you're going east, eventually, guess what, dude? You're gonna get west.
True. So technically, yeah, Russia and Germany was the Western Front.
I mean, what even was the Western Front, dude?
No one even knows.
So they so they call that. What do they call
That's
that?
the Eastern Front.
That's
the war in that you're thinking the Pacific Theater.
Pacific Theater. Yeah.
Yes.
I was calling
Goodbye
it West.
Darkness is the Pacific.
I was just saying it was
William
West.
Manchester.
Yeah, dude.
Shit rules.
Dude, that was
It's the best one.
so good, man.
Everybody wants to give Sledge all the credit for the best Pacific book. Nah, William Manchester.
He's got a huge dong too.
Yeah, he talks about it.
What the
Dong,
fuck,
dude.
dude?
He talks
He-
about banging.
first-
It's crazy.
Yeah, he just drops in like, I guess I was cursed with this huge penis that I got a cool
Yeah, he
nickname.
talks about whacking off.
They called him Tripod in college, dude. And he's
He's a
pissed.
unit.
He's pissed. Dude, the level to which back then it was not cool to be gay was, dude, it was an 80-year sentence. If you got caught sucking in the military, they'd lock you away for 80 years, dude. You'd be JAG court and they'd be like, gay. And you would
then
go
you'd
away
go,
for 80 years.
Jackpot. I'm headed to suck heaven.
Dude.
He wrote a nice little trilogy on Churchill.
Really?
Like fucking 3 books that are like that, dude. It's upstairs.
He's a
If you want
master.
'em.
He's
If
a
you want 'em.
master wordsmith.
He really is. He's a great writer.
It's fantastic.
That's the
dude.
difference between him and Sledge. Sledge's book was about, he wrote it as a memoir for like his family.
Yeah.
And then they published it. So it's not like it's like well written and it's not, well, I mean, it's well written, but it's all like, Sledge's is very like, it's very, he doesn't like curse. It's very like,
Yeah.
the morale was low.
Yeah.
It's not like, my friend just fucking blew up and his guts were on me.
Turned to goo. Yeah.
Like Manchester's dark, dude, just like me.
True, it is.
That's why
yeah.
I'm wearing the black hat.
One sick, twisted Joker to
I'm
another.
a bit of a black hat myself. Even though I just look like JR from WWE. Oh my God, we're doing the podcast.
Oh my God.
Not the flute, not the flute. He's got a family.
Dude, the funniest part.
Oh God, it's an ad read. My God.
The funniest part in that book is when he's talking about a girl beating him up. He's talking about a girl beating him up and how turned on he gets.
Yeah.
He's like, she was in what was called the female dominant position.
That's that's the one that opens with him shooting a Japanese dude that shits his pants and
And then he pisses himself.
yeah, he like charges it, and then he pisses.
Yeah, he like
it's fucked
throws up and pisses his pants.
Yeah. They don't talk about that. They don't have that in Saving Private Ryan.
No,
where a guy
dude.
kills a guy and shits himself and throws up and
Oh fuck!
pisses.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I
it's-
mean, dude. That's why Thin Red Line's the GOAT movie.
Yeah, I
It's
got
a little. I mean, it's still, it's still a movie,
Yeah,
but it's a little darker
that's pretty.
versus Saving Private Ryan. That's like,
Come on.
give this letter to my family.
Yeah,
I'm Vin Diesel.
dude. The funniest is how
I'm Tom Hanks.
Yeah, it's fucking not a strong male role model. I'll tell you that. Tom
Not a
Hanks,
strong- no.
not a strong male role model. Poor
Dude, we
Chet.
gotta get Chet on the pod, dude.
Chet, dude.
We're with
People are
you.
trying to tear him up, being like, okay, Tom Hanks isn't a strong male role model. It's like
That actor,
that actor. Yeah, exactly.
alleged actor. Why did he take a picture of a glove on his Instagram? What the fuck?
Dude. But I'll say that's not a strong male role model, dude.
No.
Acting like a fool. What was that one movie where he played a fool?
Forrest Gump.
He
Yeah,
played a fool.
played the fool that ran. That's
I
a
wanna see-
running fool.
Dude, I want to see Vin Diesel finally get his Emmy nod. When
It's coming.
when Vin Diesel goes full retarded for the Emmy.
Fast and Furious.
Dude, there was a while that was like almost a trope in Hollywood. People were making fun of that. Like if you did
Yeah.
a person with like a disability.
Tropic
You'd
Thunder,
win.
dude. You never go full retard though.
True, yeah.
Sean Penn and I Am Sam never go full retard.
He crushed it.
He did.
He crushed it. I want to see Vin go all the way. See Vin go all the
Vin's
way.
gone all the way, dude. Vin's already
You think he lives his life?
quarter life. Quarter life.
You think his life fucking a pair of sweatpants at a time?
Hold on, dude. Yeah. Vin, dude. Don't sleep on the fact. Guess how many followers Vin Diesel has on Instagram?
22 million.
78 million followers.
Whoa!
He's the most every foreigner loves Fast and Furious.
This is true. This is true.
He's the most famous dude.
That's true. I mean, before your whole culture sinks into kind of like hip irony, all you have
Yeah.
is like, that guy's so strong and fast, and I'm strong and fast.
Guess how many followers Tom Hanks has?
32 million.
9.3, dude. Vin Diesel.
That's not a strong
shits
male
on
role
Hanks.
model. That's not a strong male role
Vin
model.
Diesel probably has the most followers on Instagram.
Dude, that fucking rules.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Everybody loves Fast and Furious.
What is this? Is his thing just him being like, I'm so grateful today, like flexing his bicep?
Can you imagine being in China and seeing Fast and Furious?
Oh, it must be crazy. It must be fucking crazy. Dude, it must. The movie reviews are probably so fucking funny.
Yeah, so fast.
It's very exciting. It's a very exciting movie. Very fast,
Yeah,
exciting.
even faster.
Well, it's also the movie reviews are probably purely written by like the production company. So I hear publish this, and they're like, "Oh, very good business."
I wonder who's got Vin Diesel beat.
Who has the most? Look up who has the most. It's probably someone you would
It's
even
probably some
think of.
babe, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely a hot chick. First is
I
hot
bet
chick.
what's her name? Kanye is it Kim.
I think Kim has
Kim's
the
got to
most.
be a lot.
Look up the female who has the most. It's definitely a hot chick. It might be one you've never even heard of, dude. No, probably not. It's probably,
Shit.
it probably is Kim
I just
Kardashian.
DM'd Kim Kardashian. Holy shit, Kim Kardashian 287.
287. Vin Diesel's killing her.
No, he only had
Oh, he
70.
has 287
she has
million?
287, dude.
What?
She's got basically the population of the
She
United
commands
States.
a country of sluts, dude. Yeah,
I see why.
that's a lot of fucking. Good God, I'd fight for her.
Good googly
I'd
movie.
fight-
I'd
I'd
move
fight
next
for it.
door.
I'd fight for her.
Would you kiss it? I'd go. What I would do is I'd go.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ma'am.
I'd go, ma'am, put some clothes on. You look like a fucking idiot.
That must be. I'd be blushing though.
If you saw her,
Just having, or like if you're having sex with like a mega model,
You'd
I'd be,
blush?
I'd be blushing. Like
where do you go?
I would enter and go.
It feels so good. It feels
Oh,
so
shucks.
fucking good.
You've probably been with a lot of guys who are bigger than me. You've probably been with guys who are way bigger than me. You have 287 million followers. Oh, fuck, I'm going. Oh, my God, you have so many
Let me
followers.
see. I think Ariana Grande might be number one, which that leads me. I don't like that.
That's going to chap KK's ass, dude. What'd she have? 287?
Pete's
just,
got both of them. She's
Jesus.
at 295. Ariana Grande's at 295.
Who has the most? There has to be
I think it's Ariana Grande.
290. Do you think she has the most? There has to be someone who has more than her.
The Rock's sitting at a lot.
Who has the most?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nice.
Soccer player.
Yeah.
What's he got? Like 300? It's like 700 million.
Whoa.
He's got 400 mil. And Kylie Jenner has 300. Lionel Messi has 306.
So the dude, who's the most? The dude Cristiano Ronaldo has the most.
Yeah, Ronaldo has
The Rock's sitting at 299.
Loser. Boo. Probably
No
lost
more
like
cheat meals, dude.
He needs to go all the way with the gear, dude. No more of this like legal limits testosterone stuff. He needs to start abusing gear and take over.
He
Instagram.
might be abusing gear pretty intensely, dude.
Wait, does he claim to like use steroids responsibly?
He's probably claiming he's on.
TRT,
They probably
yeah.
don't talk about it.
Dude, did you saw him at the Super Bowl?
No,
Dude, his bicep was ridiculous.
really.
Yeah, he's standing on the field before kickoff, screaming, having a fucking rage, dude. He's like, "Kick the fucking ball!
What?
It's time!" But he
Jesus.
was like doing that shit to the camera.
Was
It
he really?
Yeah, and his arm was like, it was the most preposterous looking dude I've ever seen.
So that's just him going out and just fucking.
Flexing and being like, "It's the Super Bowl." and every dumb fuck in America was like, "It's The Rock."
Yeah, I got bummed out. I was walking this day of the Super Bowl, the day of the bowl. I was coming back from food shopping, and I have parked like far away, so I'm walking up this little street near my house, and I saw right into this. It's like a big, gargantuan house near my house, and it was a guy standing in front of a gigantic screen, just standing in front of his TV watching a Super Bowl commercial, and I was just like, just deflated me.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't have to be a dick, but it's just like there would be like a Debbie Downer, but it's like. Just the whole thing, like, dude, I can't
You're
wait
a
to see
Luddite, dude.
Can't wait to see the commercials. It's like, really?
Yeah, the commercials are terrible. It's just celebrities.
Well, it was just a guy who was like, he's living in a house that's almost $1 million,
Yeah.
staring at a fucking watching a commercial. He's like, I did it, and he's just watching a commercial. Just like, you get to the top of the mountain and be like, did you see the new Sprite commercial with LeBron James? It was really funny. I don't know. I don't want to be a jerk. Because again, whatever you do, it's fun. But it did deflate me on some level.
No, I'd love to get pumped for commercials.
I'm a bit of a Thomas Manchester, if I got to say myself.
Who's that?
Who's the guy from Manchester who wrote the
Who is it?
Thomas Manchester.
Who do you think it is?
I'm thinking of his cousin. What's the guy's name? whoever the Manchester is who wrote the book. I'm a bit of a Manchester. William. A bit of a William Manchester. Dude, how about when he gets fucking kicked out of the officer school?
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't come here to do the same chicken shit fucking bullshit that started this war. He's like, I'm out. Send me to my father's platoon. They're like, no.
Yeah, it's because his father was in World War One. Yeah, that's right.
Dude, that was like just the level of to which dudes had to hold themselves to was crazy back then.
Yeah.
He was a flaming heterosexual by his words. He was, you got to be so fucking horny, but you can't fap. And then you got to be a Christian gentleman, but you can't. But then you have to also go and like stab dudes in the fucking stomach.
Yeah, but then also like fuck whores.
Yeah, some.
Yeah.
You think they all did it?
I think they all.
Well, that was wartime. I'm talking back at home.
But back at home, like when they were in San Diego and shit, they'd be like, "Oh, I know this girl. She'll go all the way with you."
Go all the way.
And he couldn't get it past, and somebody else went all the way with her.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
No,
But you couldn't fap though. But even dude. His dad claimed. Claimed he's like, I never even heard of it.
They fapped.
He was like,
They fapped.
He's like, I asked my dad to give me the lowdown on fapping. He says my dad went, I never heard of that until I was in the military, and some like doctor told us about it.
Yeah.
We're all like, what the hell? What the hell are they talking about?
No, they found out. I figured it out in like 4th grade. I was like, I went to school. Like, you guys ever like make your hand like this?
Yeah, but dude, that back then, if you got caught fapping, your dad would pull you out of bed by your neck and just beat the shit out of you.
What are you talking about?
Back in World War II, dude, if you got caught,
where the fuck are you getting this?
From that book, dude. Dude, they said if the guy would come out.
What the
hell? Is that Domino's?
I hope Domino's.
Should we pause?
No,
you'll get it.
The lady will take care of it.
She'll fucking get that. Dude, here's where I'm getting that from. This drill sergeant will come out every day. This is from the book. The guy would be like, I want to let you little shitheads know that there was a report on like some military base of a guy sucking another guy.
Yeah.
Let you know they're in jail for 80 years. All right. None of that bullshit. So you were going to jail for 80 years for sucking.
He could have been fibbing, that drill sergeant.
Well,
to try to make people not suck.
But apparently he did find out about a guy in his platoon who sucked.
Yes.
And he said he heard that they went away to jail.
Yeah.
So they got sent away.
You probably go to jail for sucking.
I think they would say military jail, dude.
I mean, it wasn't it illegal? They just never enforced it. And no, but I mean, like
military
legally,
don't even ask. It's like it's not a thing. But
no, but I mean now, like recently, like while we've been alive, there's been states that it's like sodomy's illegal.
Oh,
and
that
that was
yeah.
just to arrest gay dudes.
Yeah, but I thought that was real. Like they were sending gay. If you got caught sucking on military property,
I'm sure you did. You got dishonorably discharged.
They were saying 80 years, dude. Life sentence.
Maybe. I don't think that's true, but maybe.
Do you think Manchester would have lied?
I think maybe he told a story about a drill sergeant lying to say, "You guys better not suck. We'll kill you."
I don't know. He was saying that he's like there was guys going. The way I read it was like you would go if you sucked, you went to jail.
Yes,
and
you went
were
to jail,
pervert.
but not for 80 years.
Yeah, but they didn't even know. They were just like, dude, you believe there's guys like, dude, I think guys are doing this, and they're like he got caught. He went to fucking sex pervert jail for 80 years.
Yeah, our parents didn't know what fucking sucking dudes was.
It's yeah, but it's just
That's why,
funny.
that's why you call dad a faggot. And he's like, "What'd you fucking say?"
That's
to
what
me?
I'm saying.
I'm not going to jail for 80 years.
that's what I was trying to put it. That's what put it into perspective for me. It was like, oh, these were the state. This is what the stakes
Yeah.
back then. It was like if you were the least bit, if you like didn't know. how
Also,
to put
William
it-
Manchester fapped, dude, hard.
Oh, he definitely did.
Dude, he fapped covered in blood.
But that's shock. That's shock. And
Yeah,
that's-
but I mean, he fapped.
he did. He admitted it.
He fapped
So-
as soon as his boys were eviscerated. He was like, "Oh, nice, I'm alone."
That's what I'm saying. That's you were in a family of 10. You're always with people your whole life. Family of 10 into the military. There was no time to fap. As soon as your boys all got blew up in the jungle, you were like, "Oh,
Yes, jackpot."
yeah, me time."
Yeah, there was certainly fapping. Fapping's a tale as old as time.
True, but the stakes were so like you couldn't even talk to your boys about it.
About fapping?
Yeah,
Yeah, you get punched in the belly.
that was making me laugh so hard. It was like the ideals back then were so fucking funny. Like as a dude, it was like questionable going to the doctor. They'd be like, "Going to the doctor?"
I mean, I hold that.
Yeah,
I still keep that standard
I
going.
know that's where it came from.
Yeah.
That's where it
You
came
better
from.
not go to the doctor. What are you, a sissy?
The dude, his dad's arm was like blown off from the war. And he'd be like, if you were like, here, let me get that for you. He'd be like, get the fuck off. I'm not gay. I'm not going to jail for 80 years because you cut up my fucking meat, you bitch. Dude, it was killing me. For some reason, I had this like wordless flash of just like, it all makes sense to me. Just why all dudes are the way they are now. And it's like, Jesus Christ, what a fucking, I mean, it's a double nightmare. Because then today, dude, so I did my Peloton this morning, 6:30 a.m. I do
By the way, they wouldn't have taken kindly to that.
Bro, you would have seen the Peloton ride I took. I do 2000s jams. I'm like, oh, this will be nice. I'm thinking
Yeah.
I'm going to get like, I don't know, whatever the fuck they were playing back then. Some cool Smash Mouth. Yeah, dude, I think I'm going to get some like cool stuff. I go on. The guy's like, all right, Peloton gang, let's go. And I was like, all right. He starts playing Lady Gaga. And I'm like, I think this is a gay guy. I think this guy's in danger of 80 years. But I was like, pretty much all guys are kind of gay now, so maybe not. And then it's like, all of a sudden, I'm riding the Peloton, and the song comes on. He goes,
Oh,
I was like, oh my god, this guy is for
why
sure.
do they dance?
Dude, this guy,
Every Peloton, other than Alex Toussaint. Thank you, bro.
There's another
They
guy. I have to
all
remember
dance.
this other guy's name. He fucking rules. No. Alex Toussaint is this
The
black
girls
dude.
dance. There's one girl with an afro, light skinned chick. She's hot,
Yeah,
but she's not a good dancer at all.
dude. Well, it's hard
And
to dance
she'll-
on a bike first
yeah,
of all.
yeah, true.
Except for Toussaint gets it.
I
Toussaint
gave her
can get it.
Toussaint.
I'm not saying get it, pause. Toussaint gets it
He
on the
does
bike.
that. He's like, we're gonna move up to 2 and 3, 2.
Oh yeah, whips. Dude, I gotta remember that there's a white guy he does the Eminem artist series. He's the funniest fucking
You say he's
dude.
breaking down lyrics,
Dude, he breaks down lyrics. I did his other one. That's just
dude.
he does these other rock rides. I did a 45-minute ride with him. And he'll start talking. He'll be like, "It's pretty much full circle. Circle's complete. Let's ride." And he'll like, dude, it makes no. It's so. But
Hey, Peloton family,
he's so funny.
lock in. Let's ride,
Dude, at the end of the workout, the end of the one workout, he goes, he's like, "Hey gang, be careful," or he goes, "Guys, be good, and if you can't be good, be careful." But dude, so this guy,
Dude, half the time, and that's with Toussaint. Even that's the only guy I could do. Anytime I tried that chick with the fro, and I literally while I'm riding, like, this sucks,
dude, I'm gonna give you the guy I
She'll
took.
be like,
Dude, the guy I took was
it's so
this was
fucking
another
annoying.
level. This was another level, dude.
Yeah.
It was like he goes on, he's just like, we're sitting out of nowhere. I'm like, I don't know. It's hard to tell if guys are gay anymore. And I'm like sitting there and he goes, "Just so you know, I did Gaga, Beyonce. And I was like, oh, this guy's
Yeah, it's
gay
definitely
as
gay.
hell. This guy's
Definitely
so gay. So I'm like, all right, fair enough. Dude, admittedly, I just want to get back to my normal guy.
Yeah.
I was trying to exit.
Yeah, you got to exit, bro.
I couldn't get out.
It's hard to
And I
exit
didn't want
those
to. I was
fucking
like,
things.
I'm already making fucking progress. I'm tearing up these hills. It was like right off the bat. And I'm like, it wasn't the fact that it bothered me he was gay. It was the music selection sucked so
Music
bad.
selection's
It
unbelievable.
was fucking Gaga, and the music's a big part.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
You
know,
need the vibe, dude.
I need the vibe. He all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he would just be like,
Yeah.
he would do choreographed dance moves. I'm like, dude, it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, stop.
It's so
Stop.
bad.
It was so funny. And then he would just be like, I'm like zoning out. I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden he's like, "Yeah, I just said something about Jamie Lynn Spears. I promised I wouldn't, but I did anyway. Let's ride, Peloton." Turn it off. And I'm like, "Why is this 40-year-old man being so mean to Britney Spears?"
Why is he a bitch about Jamie Lynn? Sorry, I'm being a bitch. Lock in, Peloton.
He was such a bitch. He was being such a bitch.
Let's go, family.
Dude, he was such a bad boy. He was a gay bad boy. And it was just killing me all morning. Dude, I'm trying to fucking I'm trying to break my PR.
Yeah, it bothers me when the girls are like, I gotta push it the hardest. I always push so hard. And it's like, dude, we're doing a fucking spin class.
Yeah, can we stop?
Shut the fuck
Can
up.
we stop?
You're doing this so you can get a fat ass to get banged.
Although my heart rate, I've been pushing my
Knock
heart
it
rate.
off.
I've been pushing my heart rate to
Yeah.
the max on that thing, dude. My Apple Watch almost exploded, dude.
Really?
It was
Short
like,
circuited.
It was like, dude, what?
Too much,
you
dude.
crazy?
Compute. The gay chart.
137 heart rate.
This is
slow
how
it down.
gay you were last week.
Dude, this guy, he kept going in. Finally, he switched. It was Beyonce and Britney Spears, and then it switched to it was Beyonce and Lady Gaga. Then it went to Britney Spears and Madonna. He was going back to back doing them, and
Yeah.
dude, every
You
time
gotta hit exit, dude.
I couldn't get out of it. And by then
Sure,
I was
bro.
bought.
You're like one of those. You go to a gay bar and you're like, "What? It's fun. I like
the music
Oh,
here."
sorry, I get free drinks.
Dude. I was also number 3rd in the leaderboard. I'd never been up that high. So I was just me. I was like, "Oh, this is a secret. I'm just battling gay guys
Yeah.
who I thought would just be slaying me."
You
was-
would expect that.
It was 2 ladies. I was
You smoked those ladies.
It was the tiers were whoever was below me, and me and 2 people were in our own tier. I was the top of that, and there was 2
You're a
50
tier 1
ladies.
operator.
I was tier 2. There's 2 ladies who they were like 60 resistance the whole time, just slaying me. I mean, you put on the Gaga for the 60-year-old ladies.
It's over.
They were killing it. But dude, at one point he was like, "I'm just saying, if Britney Spears is on Oprah, which she should do, that would be amazing. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it would be a juicy scoop. Let's ride."
What
I
the
was sitting there
fuck?
like, what the fuck, man?
What is this?
It
Send
was
me
just-
this guy, dude.
Dude, I was sitting.
Yo, just for research purposes. I don't care about that stuff, but I wouldn't mind hearing about a juicy scoop while I'm out of breath. Like,
Dude, it was all hills. Is that the workout? It was a good workout.
Yeah.
It was all hills.
yeah,
Almost
it's
broke my.
getting your ass ready for dick, dude.
True.
You gotta strengthen that fucking haunch.
Just to squeeze it in. Dude, true. If I did that every day, dude, I might be seeking juicy scoops, dude.
That's what I'd be doing on the belt. I was like, what the hell is going on?
This whole conversation, this is what I was bugging out on. This whole conversation's framed in just World War II guys being like, "I'm not fucking gay."
Yeah.
And it's been 80 years and we're still like, "No, but seriously though, it was kind of weird when I was on the belt."
Yeah.
Dude, I was seriously like, "Get me out of this, dude."
Have you gotten to where they start, like, when they get a hold of dudes' wives' pictures and girlfriends' pictures?
No.
It's Fap City. Dude, they'll steal. I'm sure the boys are still operating this way. Somebody will get a letter with a wife, like a girlfriend's, the sweetheart back home. She seals it with a kiss, dude, some red lipstick. Somebody will steal it immediately. Whoever the male guy is just goes through and steals everybody's porn. Fuck. And then they all pass it around and whack off to it. And then it finally gets to the guy whose like wife is like, "I miss you so much." It's just covered in jizz. He's like, "I want to go home." Yeah, they had a negative experience over there on the Eastern Front.
That Red Cross shit was wild too. How the Red Cross would come and try to like sell shit to people.
Yeah.
There
The
was
dad hated the Red Cross.
You'd be laying. There was a bunch of injured soldiers like dying. And the Red Cross would come through and be like, "Yo, I'll sell you guys." They would like sell Lucy's and just like rip like injured vets off.
Yeah, the dad was in William Manchester's dad
Oh.
was in World War One. He got fucking hurt and
He got fucked up. He
yeah, he
almost
got
died.
fucking drilled. Yeah.
They thought he was going to die. And
Yeah.
he like was like at one point a week later was like, "Ugh." They're like, "Jesus fucking Christ."
Yeah, they're like, "Oh fuck, that guy's still here."
Like, get him out of here.
Yeah, God, he stinks. But he hated the Red Cross, and he instilled that in William.
Dude, I hate the Red Cross. I'm gonna fight.
Yeah.
Dude, next time I see
Right?
them,
Isn't that the case? Wasn't his dad
Yes,
the one that
yes.
was like, "Fuck the Red Cross"?
fuck those guys, dude.
He was in a hospital with them for like 3
He
years.
said Salvation Army was
Yeah.
tight. He's like, Sal Army rules. Red Cross is bullshit.
Yeah. Oh wait, guys, Matt, why don't you hit this one?
Let me read it. Let me do this.
It's time
ad
for
read.
you, dude. To
All right,
get a
let me
doctorate.
fucking come into the big time. Hey Shane, what do you hate about smoking, and how is Lucy helping you?
I don't smoke
less?
at all, but I'm addicted to nicotine because of pouches like this. Go ahead.
I'll tell you what, dude. I'll tell you something. Lucy makes all sorts of nicotine products like gum, lozenges, and pouches. Lucy is a better, more responsible way to consume nicotine.
You hear that? Guard dog's a
You
chimney.
hear that, guard dog? Hey, guard dog, do you ever suffer from like crushing anxiety at the looming specter of your death?
Yeah, all the
Try
time.
to suck on a Lucy lozenge.
That'll save you.
That'll calm you down,
I've been
dude.
thinking
Next time
about
you're
it
like,
lately, honestly.
I'm gonna fucking die one day or get old and become debilitated. I should just fucking do a lozenge.
Yeah.
I might. I've been
That'll
considering
that'll take the jitters away, dude.
Yeah, just think of William Manchester.
Yeah, he would've
Jacking
done it.
off in a crater filled with his friend's blood and guts. You know what
Yeah,
he could have
dude.
used at that point?
Yeah,
Lucy, a lozenge.
true, dude. Yeah, be like, oh, what are you scared of? Mouth cancer? You fucking pussy! Shut up. People died so you could do this, dude. So you could get some very safe nicotine. Check out the full line of products at lucy.co. That's lucy.co and use the promo code DRENCHED at checkout. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Yeah, but you already knew
But that's just the current science, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
If you're interested in a better
but you
way-
already knew that.
but you already
Did
knew
it,
that.
does it have...
No, they took it out.
Oh, that's the best part.
If you're interested,
Nicotine is addictive, but you already knew that.
if you're interested in a better way to use nicotine, go to lucy.co and make sure to use that promo code DRENCHED. Support the show and get 20% off with the code DRENCHED at lucy.co.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Lucy.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Lucy. Thanks.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start chewing beetle
Much
nut.
obliged, Lucy.
I'm gonna start chewing beetle nut.
What's going
Or
on with
chopped.
beetle nut, Matt?
That's that stuff they chew down.
Matt, tell me about some beetle nut.
Beetle nut and chot. It's like a almost a nicotine type thing. They were chewing it down in Papua New Guinea.
Oh yeah,
Chew
yeah,
some
yeah.
beetle nut. It's that like red thing that you put lime on your tongue and it breaks it down.
Dude, I've been telling you about
and it like
the
ravages your
fucking
teeth.
fuzzy wuzzies for so long.
Dude, this is the craziest part of the book. I'm reading it, I'm going, oh, that's what Shane's talking about.
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit is fucking nuts.
It's the coolest stuff ever.
It unsettles you. It does. Like I'll put it down and lay down. And I'm just like, oh Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
you can't even fathom what people have done.
It's fucked up. It's absolutely. And then with the stuff you were saying too about like Japanese were truly up to no good.
Yeah,
Dude, they were a full fucking maniacal force.
yeah, they were evil.
Through their own guys too, just sending them into the jungle
Yeah.
and pushing. Like these dudes were dying. It was crazy. Yeah, man. I'm a quarter of the way into the book, and I was just like, Jesus.
I just tossed in a Lucy, by the way.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You should zoom in on that and go like, ba 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 ba, just a nice fucking.
Yeah, with my mouth. Thanks, Lucy. Thanks to Lucy. Things are looking up for me.
you might be the new Marlboro.
I might be the Marlboro man for Lucy.
Just
Are you tired of dipping in public and people don't like you? Have
everybody
a Lucy.
thinks it's gross. The poll's in. Everyone thinks dipping.
Everyone's
gross.
mad, and you're not going to get pussy from dipping at comedy clubs.
So it's time to do Lucy, cowboy.
Time to do Lucy.
You can tell chicks it's ketamine. Put it in a
Yeah,
bag.
you can. Yeah, they won't know.
They don't.
Girls have no idea what drugs are.
Girls don't get high.
Girls don't get high.
They
First
don't.
off, they're all on Adderall.
True.
So they take Molly, and they're like, I don't even feel it. It's like, yes, because you're on 50 milligrams of Adderall every
True.
day.
Yeah, you're like a little Japanese
But,
soldier getting fucking.
honestly, if I was a
filled
girl,
with stimulants, dude.
if I was a girl, I'd be tossing an Adderall all day.
Yeah, you might as well. It's
You
solves
don't
all your
eat.
problems. Yeah,
You don't eat. You're high energy. You clean shit. It's literally the girl drug.
that's red pill, blue pill for girls. It's fat and tired, or skinny and tweaked.
Yeah.
Which one do you want? It's your two options in life.
Skinny and tweaked is tight.
Yeah.
Just run around. Like, I got to pick this up. Like, yes, clean.
You know, if dude, Pinterest is just
Yeah,
ripping
just-
Pinterest.
This is nice. This is a
Yeah, if
nice
you're
thing.
fat
I
and
like
tired,
it.
yeah, your room is all messy, and you're just
Fat
like,
and tired lady, get out of here. Beat it. Scram.
although, if you
Scram, mongrel.
although you can get a nice fat and tired lady, nice and comfortable,
Yeah.
get a blanket on her, some TV, and she'll put that snail on you, dude.
She will open up like a flower with a wet snail.
You get her some take. You get her some.
You get a big fat and tired. You get a fucking thick snail on your
Put on a
leg.
fucking movie and hit her with some takeout, dude. She'll just ooze over toward you.
And just suck the cum
Just
right
Jabba
out.
the slut you, dude. You get sucked into her hole, dude. So you gotta be careful. But again, a skinny tweaker, well,
Squinty Tinker she'll blow you for 45 minutes. Oh my god, I have so much Adderall.
come back from a Peloton class all sweaty. And she's
Yeah.
like, oh.
Wow, you did so good on the gay bike.
You didn't get hard at all for that game, man. Oh. I didn't get hard. I was soft as fuck.
You
that
can't
whole
get hard on
I
a
was
Peloton. And
soft
then,
as
dude,
fuck,
I stand up, you stand up, you lean forward a little, dick's gone. You got a nub. There's just a thick dicked gay dude dancing in front of you. You got a nub, you're dancing to fucking beat my lover, wanna be my love.
Dude, literally, it'd just be. Anyway, Peloton fam, turn it. It was just like
We're gonna crank this thing up. You thought I was gonna take it easy on you this week? Peloton fam, you gotta work.
push to your limit.
I
60
love my
doesn't-
Peloton fam though.
Oh, dude, I'm the only one giving out high fives, dude.
Yeah, they don't like it.
No one's giving. I'm high fiving.
Well, you're probably are you high fiving people here now or just the leaderboard?
here now.
All right, nice.
Here now, yeah, I'm doing here now, and I'm doing it like all my people.
You
know,
hit high fives hard.
I do. I go hard. on
High
it.
fives are fun.
We do.
I didn't know you could FaceTime. We FaceTime.
Yeah, but it's echoey. We got to figure out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But yeah, FaceTiming on the Peloton's fun. I always get paranoid. They can just see my face
I
all
know,
the time, just
I know.
laughing.
It's somewhere the Chinese deep state is putting together a nice montage of me lifting my shirt while on the Peloton to wipe my face. And just a fat gut and tits.
Mine was just me like
That's gonna be
mocking-
worse.
I was just mocking my gay instructor the whole time, like
I'm not gay at all.
turn my resistance. Let me stand up.
Do you ever try to do the dance when when Alex Toussaint
sure.
tells you to do the rock forward?
I've tried to do- I've
It's
tried to,
so
like-
hard.
I try to sync my knees to the rhythm at least. That's a good one to
Yeah.
get going. Fucking sync to the beat.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that was shocking this morning of just like turning it on, being like, all right, they'll be playing. I was like thinking they're gonna play like 90s alternative stuff.
Yeah.
It was just fucking Beyonce and Lady Gaga. And it's like,
What do
I
you think of the Queen Bee, dude? Let me lean forward now that my face is to you. I'd like to hear what you think about the Queen Bee.
I've said this to my wife. My wife's a big fucking, I forget what Beyonce's fans are called.
the
Beehive. Big. She's a big part of the Beehive and also second tier level of the Navy, Rihanna's slut army. The Navy. Rihanna's the Navy.
Is that true?
Yeah, Rihanna's fan base is called the Navy. Look it up.
Is that because she was in the? Is that because she was in the hit movie Battleship?
I don't know.
That must have been a smash hit in
Was
China.
she really in Battleship?
China, they must have been like, video game is real.
I don't even know what the movie is.
They made a movie Battleship.
Of like F7?
Like they played the game Battleship versus like aliens or something.
What?
Yeah, it was
Starring Rihanna?
Dude, I saw the movie Warrior. Good God.
What's
I
that?
feel like somebody told me it was good.
What is it?
I feel like someone told me it was good. It's the worst. It's
They're
the
always
craziest
so
movie I've
corny.
ever seen.
That's Tom Hardy, right?
It's Tom Hardy.
And Bale's in it too, looking.
No, it's
cocaine.
not Bale.
Oh, that's Fighter.
That's Fighter.
That's a good one.
That one's good. This Warrior
Callan's
is
in Warrior.
Callan plays Rogan.
Yeah.
Callan plays Rogan.
In Warrior?
Yeah, they do a war. They do a
They do Atlantic
MMA
City.
tournament.
Sit up for this.
They do an MMA tournament. It's like except it's like called Sparta. They do
But it's fake. It's not
They
real?
do everything that's like yeah. So they do. This one guy is Tom Hardy's like a hard ass former Marine. Hates his dad. The dad's Nick Nolte. He's a drunk. He's like, I just want to be back in your life, son. And he's like, you can train me, but we're not friends. And then their other brother is a like fucking biology teacher.
Nice.
And he's like, we need to save the house, honey. I'm back to fighting. She's like, don't do it. He's like, we're gonna lose the house if we don't. So he enters the tournament. Both brothers enter the tournament. Run through the tournament, dude.
Of course.
The chemistry guy is more of a fucking submission tactician.
Re-
Tom Hardy's just a one punch knockout, dude.
Fighting a dog.
Nothing but he knocks dudes out and just walks straight out. Doesn't stick
Doesn't
around.
celebrate or nothing?
Doesn't celebrate.
Fuck.
Turns out he was a war hero. He ripped the door off of a tank that was in underwater in Iraq somehow.
This is all fictional?
Yeah.
Jesus
yes.
Christ. Some
So-
Vin Diesel fan.
So
Got their
then,
hands on a screenplay.
yeah. So then the Marines find out, and they're like, he's entering the ring with no entrance music. And while he walks out, there's a whole section of Marines singing the Marine song. That's his entrance music. Is Marines singing, getting pumped. And then he comes out, one punch, knock out everybody. And then in the final round, obviously they meet in the finals. The chemistry teacher and the former Marine, they meet in the finals. I'm not gonna spoil it, dude, because you're gonna like it.
They suck each other and go to
They
jail
end
for
up
80
sucking.
years.
Yeah,
They get court-martialed.
They get the death penalty for sucking, not only being gay but with your brother.
Is UFC Dubai and they fucking go to jail for 100 years?
Dude, so if you're watching it, you know they're brothers the whole time.
Yeah.
And then it's like a big reveal to the people in the movie.
You know they're
like-
gonna. As soon as
they're
you
like,
started this movie, I'm like,
they're
they're gonna-
brothers. It's yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's
crazy.
dumb. I as soon as you start telling me this movie, I'm like, they're gonna end up fighting each other.
Yeah, they fight in the championship.
Yeah.
Chemistry brother wins, dude. He breaks Tom Hardy's arm.
Good.
And then Tom Hardy fights through it, and he's like, "Come on, give up, brother." He's like, "Fuck you! I'm never giving up. This is for the Marines."
Dude, we won the house. Shut the fuck up, you idiot.
Yeah,
The house is secure. Yeah, Tom Hardy should have threw the fight. That would have been great if like Tom Hardy had like a horrible gambling addiction and threw the fight. Got
that'd
paid.
be fun. See, that would be a good.
But
ending.
accidentally hit his brother and killed him. I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
That'd be great to write a movie. That's clearly in the vein of like a XXX Fast where it's just like guys being strong and fast and honorable.
yeah,
And you just go watch and you're like, oh fuck, gotta be a better man.
yeah,
But it'd be nice to have that where it ends just wretchedly.
yeah,
Where the guy that gets hit and his brother dies and like they lose the house.
yeah,
He's like, I'm not strong or fast anymore, Ma.
yeah.
You're like, it's all right. He's like, it doesn't make sense. What's the point of this?
And then some fat,
fuck's the point of
some
anything?
fat dork that has money comes and fucks his wife, puts him in jail.
Or the guy wins the fight and then he gets let out in handcuffs because he had sex with like a 16-year-old sophomore.
Which is still tight. That still plays into the hardcore masculine role.
Part 2. He enters jail.
Yeah.
Like, come here, you fucking
Now he runs
pedophile.
jail. Yeah, he gets.
You know who I am.
I was thinking because me and the fellas were working on that King show. We're working on. We're right. Whatever.
Beautiful.
But I was talking to John yesterday. It'd be funny if anytime we introduce a character, you know how like in any series you add characters and they leave, they come and go.
Yeah.
Every character that leaves the show needs to kill themselves. There's never another way that somebody leaves the show. Every character eventually kills themselves.
It'd be funny. Just building up the circumstances to why they have to do it would be so fucking funny.
Yeah, because if the viewer knew that they were going to eventually, you just slowly see like them drop a cup and be like, like just the whole time, small things bothering them immensely.
Especially the medieval suicide methods would be so
Nothing
fucking
but
funny.
self guillotines.
Oh, dude.
Even though, yeah,
Entering the iron. What's like the thing they put on? Looks like a
yeah,
scuba
Iron
suit?
Maiden, where you just stand there for a fucking 1 month. I'm killing myself.
Just,
Oh, the one with nails that you close. You
oh,
ever see that one?
Jesus Christ.
Dude,
yeah.
they did some wild stuff.
They were bad boys.
The boys were up to no good.
They were bad boys. I wonder how tolerant they were of other people, though, in terms of like people's beliefs and
I'm sure they were very tolerant.
lifestyles.
No, they put him in a fucking nail bed
I know.
and closed it.
Yeah, they would just push you out of a window immediately.
Yeah, they
Some
Braveheart
dude
you.
was like, "This is my country song." I'm like, just fuck, get the fuck out of here.
Get that country out of here.
It
I'm
sucks,
not
dude. That's
fucking with that.
different than us. It'd be funny that back then they're like, "That's different than us." Like, we should kill him. We should kill him.
It's exactly what it was.
That's different than
That's
us.
tribalism, bro.
Yeah, dude.
That's in
It's
chimps.
fucking. I don't know. That's different than us.
That's exactly everything. That's exactly everything.
Yeah, but that's not like us. I'm like, what should we do? Like, we should
Yeah.
break that.
There's a whole other tribe we found. They're wearing pants different than us. We got to break in there at night and cut their heads off. And but we'll keep their wives.
Yeah, true.
Bring their wives. to
Yeah,
me.
true.
Their wives.
Yeah, that must have been weird, man. Because as a lady, it's like, you know, you'd eventually come around and play ball.
With whoever your captor was.
Yeah, I mean, there must.
They
have been
come
a
around to their
lot. I mean, I'm
captors.
sure there was a couple down ass bitches who would be like, "Fuck you, never. Fuck you." Puh.
First off, chances are it was an arranged marriage, and whoever they got arranged to was also a psycho.
That's true. That's a good point.
There was not a lot of loyalty back then. In fact, I'm sure it still doesn't exist today. If that Ruski that was doing the shelves upstairs cut my head off, she
True.
would have just moved in.
True.
And she would have been like, well, he's nice. He's cleaner than Shane. He doesn't yell at me.
Yeah, it's true. Women actually, yeah, women were like currency in
I mean,
ancient.
so that's the same thing that would happen to me. Some hot chick fucking kidnapped me. I'd be like, I
Yeah.
love this lady.
That's true. That's true.
Somebody
too.
just broke in and murdered my girlfriend.
And,
I'd be
and
like,
you're like, I have $1
wait a
billion.
second. Who are you?
Yeah,
What's your name?
you're coming with me. Like,
No, I could never.
if Kim Kardashian came in and ripped me out of my bed, I'd be like, no.
Get off, Kim.
How many Instagram followers? You have 287? 13,000.
It's nothing to sneeze at.
Could you tag me in something?
Just tag me in one thing so I can get a couple more.
Before you force yourself upon me, do you mind tagging
I'm
me
an
in
adult male that cares about followers. I love being an adult man that cares about followers.
I'll tell you what, I am good about that.
What?
I every now and again I look and go, oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not like, oh fuck, I gotta
But
get more.
the fucked up thing, it is a
Yeah, but
it's
if
a
you're
thing.
a bro stuck down at like 85, you got it. There's got to be a
sorry,
party.
dumbass. You should have wasted 10
Yeah.
years doing stand-up
You
comedy.
should have gone to open mics and battled with fucking mentally unstable people for 10 years.
That is funny though. That is a big deal.
The quest?
Having like a digital platform.
Oh, I thought you were talking the quest it takes to reach this level.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It's like
It's a journey.
everyone you know is like, you idiot, go get your Series 7 and learn how to do accounting. And I was like, I don't think so. And instead I was just like selling weed at an open mic. And
Yeah.
It all came together. I was like, I knew I was right.
Yeah, I had a
knew
feeling
it was
this
right.
was going to work out. Dude, I do that every time I go home. Every time I go home, I'm like, Dad, you need money? I told you, dumbass. Yeah. I mean, that was a big,
My mom was begging me. She was like, please go get a job as
and
a
they're
teacher.
right. They were right.
Well, they didn't know.
This
They-
should have never worked.
What happened is we were so retarded that like the technology just siphoned around. We're like, oh, perfect.
Yeah.
We leaped. It was a quantum leap. We were so retarded and streamlining towards like deep, embarrassing failure at such a rapid pace that we quantum leaped with technology.
We found a wormhole, dude. I just a retarded wormhole that was like, man, just flying through the cosmos.
That was my late 20s on an air mattress. Just like, oh, I don't know where this is headed.
Shit. I'm losing everything. And then just one day it was like, here's $1 million. Oh, fuck, I'm still retarded though. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, fuck, I don't know how to have relationships.
It's like, look, I have money. Cowboy boots and a hat. Nothing has changed.
I'm like, I still don't understand how relationships work, but that's
I don't
good.
know one thing. Yeah, I got some fucking Ruski up there installing shelves. I'm down here like, I know things. Let me tell you about World War II. So we paid to have some guy install some shelves, and he came in today. He said he's just a Russian dude, and I was like, it's nice to have a man around the house. He just stared at me. I was wearing a cowboy hat and boots. Oh fuck!
I came up with the ultimate jest today. Completely organic and natural. I accidentally went through the non-easy pass lane.
Yeah.
So I pull up. It's my turn. And I look at the lady and said, I got the easy pass. I'm going to go through. Dude, she goes, okay.
Yeah. Wait,
Now-
was it an easy pass or did you pull up to the cash only?
I had the cash only. But
So
it's
you pulled up
cash
to
and
cash
easy
only and
pass.
just go.
Well, now
Yeah.
what
All
I
right,
do,
nice.
this is Sean's idea. You attempt to hand him your easy pass, but I got the easy pass. Just go, yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna go through. It's so.
I mean, that
fucking-
honestly must happen quite a bit.
I bet it's
Which is fucking geezers and foreigners just coming through like, hey, I have it. And they're like, no, you're good. It's like, good. This good.
That's what,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
stuck in it. I was like, oh fuck it. I got the easy pass. I'm gonna go through.
Dude.
Just go, okay.
I went last night. I did last night. I did a show in Long Beach, New York. There's a town that's it's a secluded white island.
Really?
Yes, dude.
Indigenous.
They have a toll that's cash only. There's no easy pass to enter on the bridge, and then you get in there and you have to pay for beach passes, and it's just firefighters and cops. It's just a white paradise, dude. of
What do you gotta
fucking
flick it? You gotta
big
flick like
heads.
a 9/11 coin.
Yeah, you gotta give them a 9/11 coin, and they're like, never forget, get in there.
What's the
Go
password?
black out on the beach. Yes, it's a fat whitehead paradise. Dude.
Really?
I fit right in. They were like, "What are you, a cop?" I was like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. I was mad during the riots. Pretty much. I didn't like that at all. I'm one of you guys.
Welcome to the force.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
fun
man.
though. Did stand up in front of a bunch of Long Beach fucking morons.
That's awesome.
They were great. It was just the bros.
Just a bunch of
just
square
fucking
heads.
Long Island bros, dude. Backwards hats, hockey jerseys, screaming. It was fun. It was fun.
That's a good.
I gotta
time,
get
man.
you there. I gotta get you there.
I would love LBI.
You would do well there.
See a bunch of cop heads.
Bunch of cop heads.
Hello, my big-headed brethren.
Yes. What's up, fat heads?
What's up, fat buzz
Oh,
cut
dude,
heads?
did I? Oh my god, I didn't even show you this.
What?
Soda brought this. I showed Soda this. I sent him a picture of this dude. You're never gonna believe this dude.
Let me see this, dude.
So I was driving. I was in Rhode Island, and this dude looked. You know how like you shouldn't realize who your doppelganger is.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
if you see someone that looks like you,
It's uncomfortable.
you don't realize it.
Yeah.
This guy looked so much like me. I was like, what the fuck? And then Soda was like, oh yeah, I forgot you have fat New England head. And there's like 90 dudes that look like you. This is how I saw the man.
Oh my god, let me see that. Oh my god, dude.
One more.
You zoomed on him?
You don't see the resemblance in the face?
Oh my god.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
It's I got it. Let me zoom in. Let me see.
He was smaller than me, but we've got the same dimensions, dude. The zoom hurts.
His headphone is nice.
He's chilling.
Yeah, you do. I mean, you do
He's got
have.
the fucking Echo sweatpants on, sitting on a guardrail along a highway.
Dude, that guy fucking rules.
Yeah, it's a legend.
That is a town legend, dude.
Being a New England fathead's fucking sick.
Yeah, there was a guy at our old job. We used to call him Buffalo Head. Dude, that's the best, man. There's a guy. There's a dude at our old job. We used to call him Buffalo Head. This big black dude with a humongous fucking head. And one day, this guy called it to him to his face. He's like, "Yo, Buffalo Head," and we're all like,
Oh,
no, dude. That's what we all say when we laugh behind his back.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, where are we at, Sean Gardini?
Yeah, let's switch over, baby.
Woo!
Wow, that's
Goddamn.
nice.
All right, what do we got? Dude, we'll be in. Where are you going?
We in Salt Lake this weekend, but don't worry, y'all. That's all sold out.
Sorry.
Oh, but I do need to sell tickets to Levity Live, March 3rd through the 5th. All right. And then March 17th, 18th, 19th. I think that's Denver Comedy Works. That might be sold out, but take a look.
Take a gander.
Oh, this is a big one that I haven't promoted. March 24th, 25th, 26th. I'll be in Edmonton, Canada. Dude.
Whoa.
I'm headed up to Canada.
The truckers will let you through.
It's time
too.
for me to, yeah. It's time, I need to have a conference with the boys in Edmonton.
Dude, that'll be.
Yes. I need to talk to Justin from Canada. I'm going to say, Justin from Canada, cut it out with the blackface, would you?
We knock it off.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, cut it out with the freezing bank account stuff, dude. That's nonsense. You gotta wonder where that goes. That money has to go somewhere.
It was frozen.
Just that's it.
They don't deplete it.
So it
You
doesn't
just
get-
can't access it.
Can't like the cops can like steal your car. Like, I'm can the Canadian government just like put that towards like
I'm sure they could.
staplers?
I
and
can.
shit?
I'm sure they can be. Yeah, I'm sure they can be like, we signed a new bill where if you were in the trucker rally,
He's pushing
you're
for
going to
it.
donate that money to the
Dude,
native
True.
people.
They were saying, well, they're locking them up too.
They're locking up the natives.
Yeah, dude, they got those guys. They can't go out and do their like regular native life stuff.
Hey!
What
God
the
damn,
fuck, man.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
you know what
matter,
though?
dude.
You know what? Yeah, like you're out doing shit. They have to basically would go onto a reservation and be like, "Yo, by the way, you guys got this full COVID protocols. Lock it down." They lock those dudes down, man.
Of course.
In Australia too. Some bullshit, dude. The fuck, I would never go.
Dude,
on
you see
native
they were
land
going to
and put my
like
bullshit
into
like
the
that.
Amazon and like giving the vaccine to like tribes that hadn't met people yet. Yeah, they're like, "Hi, we fucked up. We fucked up pretty bad, just in case. Oh, we have it. Yeah, sorry.
Oh my god.
We gave it to your tribe."
Jesus. Guys,
Matt, where are you?
go to Buffalo, New York, March 12th.
Oh
Saturday.
yeah,
Helium Buffalo, and
that's gonna be litty.
the big test, dude. This is I might retire off this, but the big test is gonna be
When's Bananas?
Bananas, dude. Bananas, I believe, is April 29th. Trying to find it.
You're gonna sell that out, bro.
You
That
think?
thing's gonna be packed.
I don't know. I'm always ready for anything.
That
but
is one of the saddest.
I heard. Well, I mean,
Now you're lucky, bro.
yeah, I've been
Matt,
doing.
Matt, let me tell you what it was
Tell me
like.
something. What
Let me
was it?
tell you what it was like, bro.
What was that like? Tell
Going
me
out there with 0 fans to Bananas. You want to talk about a bad time? Wait till you get to Bananas. You're gonna say, "Who would live here?"
Really?
It's hell.
We cut through Rutherford the one time.
Yeah, it's a highway. It's a fucking highway.
Yep.
This hotel is along the highway.
I saw it actually when I went to my cousin's wedding. We passed it. It's it's along the longest highway. April 29th. Don't listen to Shane. I love Rutherford. April 29th, April 30th.
It's a fucking wop den of shit, dude.
April 29th, April 30th.
But anyway, you're going to get,
bananas.
imagine this, dude.
Yeah.
You're going to go into a nice hot crowd in a fucking banquet hall of a Holiday Inn along the highway.
Yeah.
Now imagine doing that for 25 people.
Yes. I went up to fucking,
You'll see. When
when
you see that room,
dude,
imagine it empty.
Dude, the Bristol Comedy. I did the Bristol Comedy Works, dude. I mean, not as a headline. It's different
Bro,
though.
just
It's different
get
as
ready.
a headliner. Yeah, that's different.
Just get ready.
It's a sad room.
While you're up there, just go, I wonder what this would have been like.
Yeah.
Except I would have like two guys. They're like, yeah. And then it'd be a room full of wops eating fucking pasta, staring
I
at
battled the Wops up in somewhere in New York a long time ago off a gig salad gig and just came out and just, dude, they fucking hated me.
Yeah.
I hit them with Ginzo. It was Cinco de Mayo. I was like, happy Ginzo de Mayo. Dude, they were all like, what the fuck? They were so mad. Because they were doing like fucking spaghetti. They had like spaghetti. They had guacamole, which I was making fun of. I'm like, you fucking Wops on to make
Guacamole,
dude. I wish I'd been sharp that night. It was
You
just,
would've been.
I hit
Yeah, I mean,
Ginzo de Mayo.
Ginzo's
I
great.
was like, you Wops can't make guacamole. Knock it
Yeah.
off. And then I was like, who made it? They're like, we didn't make it. They pointed to some Mexican lady. And I was like, all right.
All right, nice. It's probably
She
good guac.
did. Like, all right.
Guard Dog, you got anything you want to promote?
Yeah, dude.
No, well, I'll do a Beezy show tomorrow at Going to Hell at Helium. But
Oh, yeah.
this will probably come out just before that, and I think I think it's sold out. So
Oh, nice.
Sean, you should do a meet and greet after.
You should do a meet and greet. Do a meet and greet, dude.
Do a meet and greet after Going to Hell.
no,
Set up a merch table after. Yes.
You should, dude.
guys, please stop teasing.
We're not teasing.
We're trying to fucking show you the business, dude.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Sell
Thank you.
water. Sell like Gatorades or something after the show.
Yeah, go be like one of those kids on fucking Lincoln Ave. Just
Sell the
sell-
football.
balls.
I'm gonna
Yes,
sell
for your
turtles.
football team.
I'm gonna do turtles like the guys.
Now,
on
don't
the
come at the
subway.
Muslim community.
Please don't contact the Muslim community.
Come on, man. We're trying to give you business
Forgive me.
ideas. And you're coming
Forgive
at
me.
We're entrepreneurs.
I was just
We're gonna sell
thinking-
water on the highway.
I was just thinking, my Aunt Kathy calls Italians gindaloons. I always thought that was funny.
That's pretty funny.
So
That
made me
is.
think of it.
That wins.
Gindaloons.
Gindaloons wins.
Gindaloons is nice. All right, we're gonna switch over to the Patreon, guys. Join the Patreon. Imagine you had fun this hour.
Dude.
Think of a whole nother hour of laughs.
And imagine where we really get to let our hair down, dude.
Yeah.
This was,
I'm probably not even gonna wear the hat for the second episode. So imagine how cool that's gonna be.
whoa. Think about it.